think of it, Dave. Hit it, fellas. Her hair is hollow gold. Her lips a sweet surprise. Her hands are never cold. She's got Betty Davis eyes. She'll turn her music on you. You won't have to think twice. She's pure as New York snow. She's got Betty Davis eyes. And she'll tease you. She'll unease you. All the better just to please you. She's precocious. And she knows just what it takes to make a pro blush. She's got Greta Garbo, standoff size. She's got Betty Davis eyes. She'll let you take her home. It whets her appetite. She'll lay you on her throne. She's got Betty Davis eyes. She'll take a tumble on you. Roll you like you were dice until you come up blue. She's got Betty Davis eyes. She'll expose you when she snows you off your feet with the crumbs she throws you. She's ferocious and she knows just what it takes to make a pro blush. All the boys think she's a spy. She's got Betty Davis eyes.
How y'all doing? Having a good weekend? Good Friday?
Wow.
What?
You I sighed and you got it on. That's weird. That sounded gross. I
don't-
just heard myself sigh.
Oh, sorry, I
about
forgot.
that.
Sorry, yes, I unmuted. I forgot. My bad. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, the camera's on.
That's so gross. Oh, sorry. Hello. We have a
That's
friend
why-
with us tonight.
That's why you tune into the Detractor beam.
Don't clip it. No, don't do that. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Fuck. I'm fucked.
Welcome. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to me. Welcome to you, Snood. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Indrid, thank you for having me.
Yeah. Thank you, Indrid, for also having me. Also, thanks for joining us. Special friend, you want to say hello?
No.
Good.
Okay, that's
Good.
fine.
Thank you.
I'm
That's
just
why-
gonna be the silent participant.
Cool.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me, guys. We're gonna be hanging out. At some point, we might get a tag team action with a special guest,
Mhm.
but we'll see.
Mhm.
You know how I like it. You thought that sigh early on was good. You're gonna love this next part.
Mhm.
Meerkat, thank you for having
Jesus.
me. Thank you for having my friend Indrid on your stream as well.
Yeah.
We'll
Very
have
nice.
all of you.
Cheeseburger.
You're all welcome to be had anytime.
Tell me if I hit a sound effect. Did you hear that? Did that come through the stream?
Oh, hold on. I had it muted.
Oh,
One
okay.
second.
Oh
Do
my
it again.
God.
he's
Doing another
drinking
one here.
sperm.
Okay.
Okay, here I go.
Yeah, I
You hear-
heard it. The sperm.
Oh yeah, I heard it.
Oh hell yeah, let's go. Everyone, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to
Awesome.
hit you with every single sound effect here because I can't hear them myself. So this is a altruistic action.
Yo.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, yeah, I know.
That's
See.
robust.
I'm very unhappy about this.
Well,
Someone
all right.
told
So
me
we're gonna
that's
get
Robo.
into some cat lore. I have not.
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
he's
he's drinking piss.
He's here. I have not seen all of these. I've just seen clips of her. I meant to go back and watch them, but then I forgot because that I just did.
Yeah, I'm
so.
an adult. Sorry, I'm the one who operated a successful
I think
YouTube
we've got like
channel.
4 videos, and I
Me.
think one of them.
Me. I'm
it
the
like
one who puts out the
Kevin's
content that's
stream?
entertaining.
Oh
Uh,
no!
No.
Oh okay.
No,
Wait,
I think it's like actually just like it's probably just an intro of the Halloween 2018 stream. Yeah, that's I have this one. So this one that I have queued up first is going to be the cat, like the introduction to cat video. We're meeting cat, and
Yeah.
it's our plans moving forward.
Meet cat.
Parenthesis an explanation. I don't know what that means. And
I
then
have to explain to you what my relationship is.
I have to
Hello,
explain
Westside.
what this woman is. And then the next one is the like hour and a half long Q&A with Cat, the Cat Q&A stream. That's surely going to be a lot of that skipped because it's a lot of cringe going on there. Cat's wearing a lower
Yeah.
cut shirt in the first one and the second one, and the first one is a lot shorter. So
Oh.
the first one will be more enjoyable. But and then we got the Halloween 2018, which is legendary, as you all know.
Yeah, I'm interested to like see the evolution of Fat Cat because I am more convinced now that it was her in the car
Okay.
than I was before.
Having just
Originally, I
seen
didn't think it was.
Having just seen the thumbnail of the
I had seen somebody had like put her face on top of that one in the car and then showed like an evolution of how she just looks kind of worse and worse.
Yeah, in the secret limited video for 2022,
Yeah.
there's a fantastic just like a face warp from all the photos before into the photo of the cat in the car with a bunch of
Mhm.
people just talking over it. So you have Raven, you have
Yeah.
like a Low Lives TV, you have everybody talking over it, being like, "Oh man, cat is fucking fat," and then it just shifts to that photo in the car. It's brutal. The edit is brutal.
The
on that one.
Animorphs like mutation.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So good. And literal Animorphs there, by the way. Horse.
Oh, that's
Side
a
profile. Yeah, Hans. I saw
that's a
that.
good question. Did you see the curls and twirls pic?
I did.
I saw that
Did you
too.
not, Snood?
I did see
Okay.
that. I did see that.
Okay.
And at first, I was very, very skeptical that it was her, because I feel like I feel like Phil would never let her do that, right? Like even if it was,
Yeah.
but then I thought, oh, it's to save money, so like maybe he would, right? Like
Maybe. What's
Huh.
saving money in
Wait.
that?
well,
I,
because
Getting
I was
the
about to
hair dye?
ask.
oh, presumably like they gave her some sort of a credit, like hey, let me take a picture
think
of your
so?
hair. I would to be posted on the website. I'd want something in return for that, right?
Hmm.
That's
I mean, I went to hair school and stuff, and it's pretty common. Like, I would ask people if I was really proud of something I did. I'd be like, "Can I take a picture of this just to have?"
Well, I'm just saying that that's the only thing that I think would possibly get Phil to make a decision about Kat, like about showing her somewhere if it involved
They're
money.
friends.
If it involved
So
saving
Dead
money
said
somehow.
they're friends with the owner, and then Hans said she's probably there by herself. I agree with that one, but maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Okay, here's a counterpoint. If they're friends with the owner, then why does she fuck his shit up so bad and make his haircut so terrible?
Because she's doing the best she can.
With the canvas, the lumpy canvas she's given.
I mean, it's at an angle, man. It's at an angle, and the fade is terrible. And of course, she might be just like a female hairdresser, and he just goes there because it's cheap or something, or because he's too lazy to go anywhere else.
He's under.
Probably just bad.
I think the reason that he goes to the woman's salon is because he can get it colored at the same time. Like he gets a fresh layer of black spray paint over his head, over all the scalp, so it looks a little bit less like he's losing his hair. And they cut it up all fucked up for him too. So they act like I think it's like they probably get they probably get the students to practice on him or something, right? Again, he's saving money by.
Well, that's another good point. So when you go to a hair school, it's crazy discounted. Like a student cutting your hair, you can get some fucked up shit if you do that sometimes.
That's definitely what he's doing, man. He's definitely getting some kind of like cheap ass student cut / color combo.
Midlife says you try cutting his hair when he's rocking back and forth.
he's just like talking endlessly. Like, you get your hair. I haven't got my hair cut like since the pandemic happened. I've been cutting my own hair.
Nice.
And it rules. Like, I'm free from big haircuts, like icy grip. But when you get your haircut, there's like always the pressure to talk to the person and to interact with them, right? Because you're trying to pretend like you're a normal human being. Phil is probably just like shouting pre-streams at this poor hair student, like, wouldn't have to get my hair done by a fucking like student like you. The trolls hadn't done false copyright strikes about all the way back in 2009. If you don't know, before that it was like big money on YouTube. Okay.
Oh God, can you imagine?
Yeah. All right, that's enough talking in the video. You've heard enough.
You know what though? Now that you mentioned talking to the hairdresser, it kind of made me think. I would think he kind of wants to talk to those like random unknown people because they would believe everything he says. So if he says I'm a celebrity on the internet, people are hating on me because I'm successful, and there's a lot of people. They come and they give me like $100 tip. Isn't that really cool? And she just like nods.
And then he doesn't tip the hairdresser.
I mean, as if you wouldn't have Googled this dude by now, though. How can he even make like? I don't think he tells anybody. If he has real friends, I don't think he tells anybody that he streams. I think
he has talked about it before.
Both are possible.
He's talked about before that he's talked to like people that don't know anything about it, and he's told them about how much he gets harassed, and they're like, dude, those people, they're crazy.
They're like, whoa, I can't believe this. My attorney said, the best thing that I could do is just not talk about it online, and because they'll use it against me. So per the advice of my attorney, I'm going to clear the air and put my foot down right now. Like, the friends that he's talking to are the hired professionals that are like dealing with his fucked up bankruptcy and his fucked up like tax situation, right? Like,
right.
And he's just like unsolicitedly telling them about, I wouldn't be here dealing with this tax problem. I would have paid my taxes, but shit got fucked up for me because there are these guys called the Sons of Kojima. Well, okay, first of all, Hideo Kojima is a guy who like makes video games. Well,
oh God,
I don't know what video games he makes. I can't think of them. It would just be that 15 hours, and that's why Phil owes so much money, is because he's just doing hours and hours and hours of pre-stream for like lawyers and accountants, and they're all just charging.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
probably.
All right.
Let's watch this. Darcy said he probably puts, or do you think he puts the cuts, like the haircuts, on Brunel Productions tab, basically writing them off? I'm guessing.
Definitely, it's a business thing. It's his hair and makeup budget. So I mean, like, I've been enjoying this frame for quite some time now.
Oh, right.
Make sure that
There
Yeah, I
are
was
boys
thinking
here.
about it too. It's just the cat just looking at you, smiling, like we're
Yeah.
talking to her, and she's trying to be, kind of accepting of
Probably.
what we're saying, but she's understanding nothing.
I'm really happy.
Yeah.
She does look like she doesn't quite speak English. Hey, like she kind of looks like
She does.
She kind of looks like she might be like Swiss or something, and she's just like, I'm very excited to be in America.
Yes, it's very pretty in Washington.
That's pretty good. That was nice.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I mean,
let's hear
this
her
frame
actual
though.
accent.
Look at this.
Oh fuck.
The
That's so bad.
pre-YouTube. It's just 1 second pre-YouTube.
And then,
Oh,
hey.
God.
Oh, that's
Okay,
funny.
so-
He's looking at the data. Sorry,
I
what?
wanted to ask you guys to see. Before we start,
Mhm.
what do you think
Mhm.
happened right before they started the stream? Like, how did the convo go?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Like, I try to put it into like as normal terms as I can, because I feel like Phil acts as normal as possible around girls and
Yeah.
stuff. So I think he was kind of like, honey, I just want to like, I'm a big streamer and I've got like an audience and I've been talking about you this whole time, and I just think it would be really awesome and positive for you to like come hang out on the stream just for like the beginning, just for a couple of minutes, and we can like just show proof that you're real, right? Because like all these people are like talking
Right.
about you like you're not
gonna
real.
Believe that you're here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so we just need to shut them up once, right? And then you'll
Mhm.
never have to do this again, right? So can you unbutton like another button, please? Like maybe
Yeah.
you're gonna like wear a tighter bra, right?
Right.
Right?
Okay. Good.
What do you
All right.
think?
I think it was something he was going to be like, all right, I know this is weird, but I need people are going to be mean to you and they don't think that you're real and people hate me. So I just need you to do this. And then if you want to do it more, that'd be great. Just something like trying to prepare her for people to be like, whoa, booba, sort of.
I was thinking a similar thing, but a little bit more extreme. I was
Mhm.
thinking he
Yeah.
just kind of pulls her aside and is like, okay, now they're going to be really mean to you. They're going to be super toxic.
Oh,
They're
I
going to
see.
call you ugly, stupid. They're going to say you look
Right.
like a horse. They're going to say
But
your
you're
makeup is
not.
stupid. So she's already insecure and she's already feeling bad before it has started. So
Right.
she's
Yeah.
already uncomfortable.
Right. So he's like trying to prepare her for these awful things that people are going to say. Now it's all that's running through her mind. That's why she made that face before it started.
That would be
Yeah.
extremely on brand for Phil, especially like just doing the absolute worst possible thing that you can do for like in any given circumstance or situation, right? So he probably
They're gonna be
has
staring
been
at
like
you.
hyping her up for like 2 days about this. Just being like, okay, honey,
Yeah.
like I just want you to remember, like, if there's anything you think you should tell me now, like, so we can figure this shit out. Like, maybe he was like interrogating her for 2 days, just being like,
Oh God.
there's nothing else we can delete. Any more YouTube videos you have? What have you posted on Twitter? You have a Tumblr?
You need to delete all of it. Yeah. Also, thank you for everybody joining us. It's pretty cool. We got the regulars here, and then Ramen and Seal and Shiloh and Arkamoon. I'm not gonna read all of them, but also Decepticon. I was gonna say big ups. I've been watching some of your stuff recently. It's really good.
Big ups.
You want to go?
Yeah.
Wanna do it?
Yeah. Roll the clip.
You want to go? All right.
Okay. Whoa.
Here we go.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck you up.
Special video that we've been planning on
I
working.
gotta go back just because.
All right, hello everybody.
Oh, man.
Phil and Kat here, and
Phil and
welcome
Kat
to
here.
a special video that we've been planning on working on for a while. Kat has been living with me now for a
Yes.
month.
Yes.
In fact, as of tonight, as of midnight tonight, you'll have been here exactly 1 month.
Yeah.
In Washington, living with
Wait.
me.
What a
And
weirdly ominous
midnight.
way. What a weirdly ominous
Rightfully
way to
so.
put that. As of
Oh,
midnight, tonight, you'll have been here approximately one exact fortnight, and the spell is still cursed upon thee.
Yeah.
It's like when prisoners take the time on their walls, they make like little scratches.
Oh
Like
my
1,
God.
2, 3, 4, 5. And Kat's been doing them. Kat, you should make your scratch tonight. It's officially 1 month.
It's midnight,
Yeah.
honey. I mean, it's the next day. I'm gonna turn the page a day calendar, but the word is homunculus, homonucleus. I don't know what the
Say
fuck this word.
puerile.
This is a fucking typo. I don't know. I've never seen this fucking word before.
Who are these idiots that make this shit?
Fucking idiots who they think they are.
So there have been a lot of questions in regards to my viewership and my fan base asking,
Yeah,
why
okay,
has
that's what I was thinking, Ramen. More importantly, she showed up at midnight. What?
I don't think that's. I think that's why I
No.
was. That's why I was saying it sounds ominous, because that's what it's.
Yeah.
It sounds like she was like stolen away in the dead of night and escaped to Phil's home on the Underground Railroad, right? But
Well,
I think Phil is just being autistic and is like, it's officially the next day,
your
which means
birthday."
that it is my birthday.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, and then I had forgotten a crucial part of this. Seal brought up Subaru Man. So she was talking to him throughout all this too, right?
Yep.
Is that
Well,
Okay.
she was living with Subaru Man and texting Phil, like,
Yeah,
Oh.
like Phil is.
apparently-
Go on, what?
yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Phil is Phil is Mr. Steal Your Girl. Like
Mm.
he scooped Kat up from the loving embrace of a man with a fully working Subaru and a pretty like good sound system apparently.
Oh yeah, I've seen that video where her hair's just like
Uh-huh.
You're very right. He is Mr. Steal Your Girl, but also he stole her in the most pathetic way possible. Because Mr.
Really?
Subaru, Sir Subaru, he mentions in his discussion with Tevin that DSP was texting her how he's depressed, how he's an alcoholic, how life
Awesome.
sucks.
Really good. Very
Oh
good.
my
Yeah,
god.
That's how you steal somebody's bitch. You just make yourself out to be the biggest piece of shit ever.
I'm a loser who needs a mommy, okay? I have a lot of money and all you need to do is say that you love me. Sound good?
It's
basically
not
Boogie.
Real.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't watched enough Boogie to say, but like that from the little bit I have and that
Boogie sucks.
description you just gave me, that guy turns my stomach. I'm sorry to be so
He's
dramatic
nasty.
about it, but he is like such a gross loser. I seriously cannot deal with him. Like,
Yeah. It's nasty. The only time I ever really watch him is when like Peace will have a video
mhm,
on
mhm.
and it's just something there. and
That's
it's
my
so
only
bad.
exposure to him too.
There's you can check out the Dick Stroke and Phil Vlogs videos on
Oh.
Boogie. They're very well cut.
I'm
They're
sure
very
those are
funny.
very good. I get a lot of
I like-
enjoyment out of Dick Stroke and Phil.
I like Dick Stroke and Phil a lot too. Let's go.
hasn't Phil done videos with Kat? Why aren't there vlogs? Why
remember
hasn't
to
she
do
been in
that.
gameplay? Why hasn't she been
Vlogs.
in streams? You know, and I hear it from both sides. I hear it from very positive people, you know, the kind of people who hang out on my streams
Uh-huh.
daily and we have a great time. And of course, you got the negative idiots who constantly
So,
have to
is it-
spin it in a
It has not been a minute yet, and he's brought up trolls. Like, and again, like he's bringing this up, like it's like, okay, people are screaming at me to show Kat, so now it's time. I bet that's what it was. I bet Kat was like, okay, my audience is all flipping out, saying that they want to see you so bad. And just like today, I'm sure it was one or two people being like, "Wait, I want to see Kat. Is Kat home today? What are you guys having for dinner?" Like, and so he has to be like, Kat, you got to come on the stream because people are really gonna tip the fuck out of me if I show a girl with like, you know, boobs, like and like she's married to me. It's gonna make me look not so gay, and you know. They'll probably tip me a bunch. So you got to get on here and really,
Yeah,
like, you
we'll
know.
make more money if you get your boobies out.
Exactly.
Nah, but that was a thought for sure. I don't think you said it out loud. Also, Derek, I love Phil's dick stroking too. That's so nice. I didn't know
You
that.
got that in the wrong order, dude. It's Dick Stroke and Phil. It's a YouTube channel. Okay. I'm good. Is
Okay.
her shirt like buttoned incorrectly? I think her second button is undone.
Wait,
If I'm
It
not
is.
mistaken. If I'm
It
quite
looks-
yeah,
it looks quite possible.
it looks quite.
I-
I'll have to investigate further.
negative way
Later-
that something
later.
must be wrong
Long.
and there's a
Yeah.
reason why, you know, she hasn't been in everything yet. So the reason we're making this video today, very simply, is to kind of explain a little
reason?
bit about what's going on and let you guys know exactly what to expect moving forward in the future, give you some perspective on how things
It's so
are going to
quiet in
be
that room
approached
besides
when it
Phil
comes
talking.
to Kat and having her in, you know, videos and streams and content.
It's. I mean,
and a little bit of an explanation as to why
in
there
a way, the
hasn't been a lot.
silence that's like coming, that's not coming. Sorry, like that's why he's talking so much, is because he's trying to fill this extremely uncomfortable silence that he's probably experiencing with her. Like, I feel like based on what that Tevin story, do you think it's possible that like he was just kind of like, you know, sexting Kat a little bit, having some fun,
Oh!
and then like her boyfriend caught her and was just like, you can get the fuck out of here then. And so she was like,
Oh.
I have nowhere to stay now. I don't know what to do. And Phil's like, well, you come over here. You can come here, Hungy.
And then with me,
And DSP framed it as her lease was expiring in like
Right.
massive quotes. So yeah.
Well, go on.
I don't think there was sexting going on. Maybe some other type of stuff. Maybe kind of flexing, more like. It's like, oh, I
Okay.
have all this big condo and nobody else to live with me. Well, that sucks. I have all this laundry and nobody to do it. Well, that sucks.
all this food and nobody to cook it.
I'm so hungry and there's nobody cooking me food right now. I'm so hungry for delicious Italian food. I love Italian food, by the way. I bet you they talk a lot about food. You're probably right.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
No sexting. It's just like, what did you like? Literally asking each other what they had for dinner. I had like a Hungry Man
Buffalo
dinner.
slam.
Oh, I really wish I had like a delicious Italian lasagna like my mom used to make.
Could you be my wife?
I'm just so hungry.
Big up Loco Slam. Hello. Yeah, Midlife said she sent him hoof pics. Super cute.
Yeah, exactly.
Adorable.
Okay, up to this point.
Hey,
All
let's
right.
look at these
So-
boobies. I mean, people.
First of all, she's lived here for a month, right?
Wait, what?
And have you had a good
And I
time,
sad?
at least in the month that you've been here?
Big ups to
Shit.
Punjabi songs, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
First of all,
I want this
She's
guy's
lived here for a
submission
month.
for King of the Ring, the first Indian detractor.
Oh.
Oh, and now we get the super comfortable hug
Yeah.
where she's very happy to be hugged. And also this video is framed very weirdly because of
Yeah.
course we're used to looking at DSP on that love seat and it kind of makes sense, but now there's somebody next to them and she's just looking like a prop.
Mhm.
Like an NPC
Yeah.
that just standing there doesn't have particular instructions for that scenario, so it's just like defaulting to the default expressions.
Yeah, she's having
Right.
like
Yeah.
having like an
And-
oblivion conversation with no one.
I'm happy.
Right.
This is nice.
I'm very
Thank
glad
you.
to be here with
Who's
Phil.
happy?
I love you. God, that's so.
I
Well.
quote unquote love being here with Phil.
I am error. I like that one. And then someone
mean-
said her dentist is a magician. I mean, Phil needs her
I-
dentist.
I need a little bit of help with like my history for now. Like, had we seen a picture of her in the face like before this?
Yes.
I just remember. Oh, really? I remember the
With a
Christmas,
Christmas
tree
tree.
one. That's it.
But that
No,
was
it
from
That
behind,
had her back turned.
and I'm not totally convinced that is her. I don't know how tall she is, but
No, there was a reveal shot with her with like bright red hair. It was the same hair as the other
Oh.
shot when she's turned around and she was
Okay.
like kind of posing. So it was the girlfriend reveal photo. I think it was on Instagram.
right, yeah. It's some bad
Okay.
stuff's gone. Like Instagram's where he announced like the wedding too, and those like, you know, not to be like a super catty, bitchy like feminine style man over here, but like she's looking busted in those fucking pictures, dude. She looks like a Korean grandmother in that like
A little bit.
like it look. I feel like Phil's mom might have given her like lent her the wedding dress, and like
Probably.
it was like a shotgun wedding, except the groom's parents are the one doing the shotgunning, which I don't think is usually what happens.
No. Also, big up Snort Hogan. What's
Big
up?
ups. You'd love to see it.
Yeah. Love to
It's
see
more of a super soaker wedding because they couldn't find a shotgun, so they're like, there's a super soaker here.
Right,
it. Phil
right.
just went into his closet and was like, "Oh, I'll use this toy," because he's got a lot of toys. That's why
Yeah.
it's funny.
Wonder what
But
it's
that wedding saga was a whole thing by itself. You guys should have a whole stream on this on that one. It's so
Absolutely.
funny.
It's
Yeah,
it is hilarious.
that.
Like because there's like I think there's it's a time that's around his birthday too, so he's got like dumbass like inflatable balloon controller balloons hanging out behind him and all these birthday decorations, and he's just discussing
Oh
like
yeah.
my mom lent me them. I told my mother that I would get a job in 10 years, and she gave me the $10,000 to pay my taxes, which I then also didn't do.
Yeah, I was watching some Decepticon stuff on the like wrestling with bankruptcy thing actually like yesterday. And yeah, there was the whole thing where he people. Oh no, it was. Oh god, he was like trying to debunk stuff. We watched the debunk stream.
Yeah.
But he was just saying like, oh, people think I stole money for a wedding. Like, who pays for the wedding the day before? And the plane tickets I bought the night before. Why would I do that? Yeah.
Well, and like, I mean, that's not a great argument for you to make, Phil. But, like, you shouldn't like appeal to stupidity, because like saying like, why would I do something so stupid is just going to lead me to the natural conclusion of, because you are Dark Side Phil and everything you do is stupid. So
Yep.
right, like, why wouldn't you do that? Like, that's
Yeah.
perfectly in
And
character for you.
And he did the whole wedding stream explanation because he felt guilty, because he basically ran away and did a secret wedding while people were giving him money for stuff.
Yeah.
And then he came back and he was like feeling really guilty about it. So he had to explain himself for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's,
Wow.
you
Also,
can
like,
tell,
sorry, go on.
well, you can just kind of tell when he's actually guilty because he's got to fucking explain himself over and over. Yeah. What were you gonna
He
say?
also introduced that as like, my parents are, I don't know, man, they're on their last legs, and I,
Oh,
this,
yeah.
this might be my last chance to go see them, boo. And
Mm-hmm.
they're still appear to be fine to this day.
I did it for my family.
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 But
Have you had a good time? At least in the
Oh wait, did I interrupt somebody?
No, I mean, I was gonna say the whole wedding pitch, I guess, was from his mom, who was basically, Philip, I don't want to see you die alone. Marry this
Yeah.
bitch. We're gonna pay for it. I
Yes.
know you can't pay for it. We're gonna do that. So come
Yeah,
over.
I
Let's
think
eat some
that's
pizza.
true.
Let's eat some burgers, and put on this
Burger?
old suit we have from like 20 years ago, and we're gonna put some bad makeup on your wife and put a ring on it,
Yep.
so she doesn't
And
run
she
away.
can wear my old wedding dress too. Yay!
And as your wedding present, I will give you the $10,000 to pay your taxes, since you can't go on a honeymoon or whatever.
But you have to pinky promise you're gonna get a job someday.
Yeah, you
Okay,
promise.
10
mommy.
years, baby.
Okay, you
10
said you
years.
said you're gonna do that IT certification, right, Hungy? Yes, mommy. I'm doing it right now. I'm just like, I'm really busy with all the streams. Oh, the trolls are like hacking my accounts again, Mom.
Oh, they
Sorry.
turned up my router. Blech.
Bet.
I wish. Okay, this is not like a. Hey, go and do this thing. But if somebody like shut down his router and restarted it again a bunch, that'd be great and funny.
That's literally already happened. Like,
I know.
What-
I want it to happen again.
one guy sent him like a link that he was like, "Oh, you
Yeah.
morons! Like, I'm not going to open this on my computer, stupid." And he opened it on
And then
his
he did.
phone. No, he opened it on his phone.
Oh,
which is connected
Oh.
to the Wi-Fi in his
I
home.
see. Yeah. Well, he had mentioned that, like saying, this had happened a long time ago, and he actually clicked a link, and he was like, if I had opened it on my phone, I'd have been fine. No, the fuck you wouldn't
No.
have been. You dumbass.
No, he genuinely doesn't know what he's
Which-
talking about ever.
Yeah, this is fantastic that it happened, because now it makes him paranoid, and it makes it so every time he has to discuss having a talk with somebody or a call, he needs to insert in his email a dedicated paragraph about how he's been DDoSed before, so he wants
Right.
his IP
Yeah.
to be a secret. So he can't use Skype, he can't use Discord, he can't use Google Meet, he can't use Zoom, he can't use
Oh,
anything.
right.
We need like a Battlestar Galactica style like analog technology for communicating, because the Cylons have tapped into all of the Cylon trolls have tapped into all of our communication methods.
Yeah, we need to run a long ass Ethernet cable from his condo to whoever is interviewing him.
Yeah, just doing
Wait, he can't use a VPN either? Why? Did he ever say, like, why?
I'm-
Because
That'd
they're
be
not free.
he would trap
Oh, yeah,
himself
right.
inside of the VPN somehow. He would somehow manage to wire himself into like a third dimensional computing network that would like control his home somehow. I don't know. He would develop Skynet somehow if he had to interact with a VPN by accident.
Well, to his credit, his trolls are much smarter than he is, so they would figure out how to mess with him, and he's stupid and he's gonna fumble it in some way.
Yeah, he has Mr. Magoo luck. It's like the trolls are kind of like, doing Wile E. Coyote style traps, and he's just like accidentally stumbling into the ladder that's like knocking the bucket over, but instead of it falling on him, it's falling onto like the Detractor's computers, and it's shooting off all the Acme rockets and stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I love the Mr. Magoo comparison more than all the other comparisons. I know there's like Steven Seagal and there's a bunch of other ones, but Mr. Magoo is perfect. He's
Mhm.
exactly like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, let's keep it rolling. This is a minute and a half we've seen of this so far.
Sorry, we suck.
In the month that you've been
Ah! All right.
Not
good.
at all,
Sorry.
really. Actually,
yell.
I'm just
But I
joking.
did.
It's actually been really good here.
I wonder, why did we
it
call
here.
her a horse,
just
by the
kidding.
way? Why did people say that she looks like a horse? I don't.
Huh.
I don't.
I don't know.
Well, I don't see it. Well,
That's
I'm
just
just
kind
kidding,
of
it's her
the
mouth.
default insult for a woman that just kind of is plain looking or
Mhm.
has
Right.
some
Well, and the
features
big
that kind of
teeth.
stand out, like her jaw.
and the
Right.
teeth, the chompers, the chiclets up there. I was being a little facetious. I'm sorry, everybody.
I
Uh,
figured.
I'm gonna
but
throw a
then
sark
you
mark.
said it,
I'm gonna throw a sark
like,
mark
more-
on that next time.
whatever. I wasn't the only one that fell for it this time, so.
But
everybody else in chat.
it's very
their
funny.
teeth?
It's very funny how uncomfortable she looks right now.
Right.
I'm not gonna say where.
Yeah.
Right. For
But-
reasons we're gonna explain, obviously.
I'm not
in
gonna
this
say
video.
where.
But no, I really love it here, and I love
Let
being
go of her,
Phil,
Phil.
and I'm just
Just
really excited
pointing,
for
and
all
I love
the
being with
to do in the
With
future.
what's your name?
Exactly.
Phil.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the good news is
Oh.
it's been a month. Everything's been going together swimmingly for us. Like
So
when you think of all the
uncomfortable.
hurdles.
Oh,
that
it's
we had
a
that we
it's a
thought,
it's
"Oh,
a
man, this
great
might be a
pattern
pain
in
the
these
ass."
videos where he feels like he has to have like a reaction to everything that she says. So
Yeah.
he looks at the camera and he nods. Or when he
God.
takes a sip and he takes a sip as he's nodding,
Mhm,
it's
mhm.
very cool.
Mm-mm.
Because he doesn't really know how to act when there's somebody else there. And it's really weird for us to watch
Oh.
this.
Well,
Because
he
he's
also-
being weird about
He
it.
also doesn't know how to internalize information, right? Like he could be
Right.
reading something firsthand and just not comprehending the words that are being read, spoken by him. And so when another person is speaking, it's like it's nothing. That person may not have even been speaking. Bill has thought about this speech days ahead of this already. Like he is just bulldozing over her no matter what she says. He's got the script down, and if she manages to sort of like get to what he's talking about, that's great, but he is not deviating from the script. He's he's practiced already, and he knew exactly what he was going to talk about. Look at the love. Look at the love
much
in
love.
these two people's eyes right now. Just
I wanted to bring something up real quick. Killer Grooves left a comment on our last stream.
okay.
Snort Hogan said there's no way they've ever had sex. If you're curious about what that might look like, go read that comment.
I'm
It's
absolutely
really gross.
not curious about that. No, not at all.
I've read
actually.
it, and I'm really
Well,
mad.
don't tell
that I
me.
read
Well,
it.
don't tell me. I'm not interested in hearing about that. Don't tell me
I think
that.
Oh, I didn't read it to you. I read it to somebody else.
Well,
Gross.
you made me
Anyway.
aware of it, and now I know about it. So I have to live with that too. So thanks a lot. Big ups Platinum
You're
Gaming.
welcome.
Thank you
Them having sex is a recurring question that sometimes we get on That Being Said, where we have to feel like we have to have an opinion on them having sex, which is one of the most repulsive things that I could imagine. So that's why people just send us shit posts
Yeah.
and not questions anymore. Because we don't want to
Yeah.
respond to any kind of shit like that.
Well, rightly
Damn it.
so. Do you get like a weird feeling of like you know, we laugh and like have jokes and laugh, you know, and it's like, haha, he's a gouty pig roach, you know, but like when he like expresses emotion or when he like talks about like having sex for if someone talks about having sex in the context of Phil, it actually like gives me like a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. Like not just like a performative, I hate Phil Burnell so much, I hate him and I don't like him, he makes me sick.
No.
But like I actually do feel like a physical reaction from that. And I think it's the uncanny,
Yeah.
it's the uncanny valley thing I've talked about before.
Yeah.
It's just super cringe because he's like the most repulsive guy. And then you imagine
Mhm.
him doing something extremely intimate that
Mhm.
involves a lot of things.
like
and then you don't
vulnerability
wanna
and
imagine it.
sincerity, right? Like, well, maybe not
Yeah.
necessarily, but
Prank
sorry.
Leaks found the comment.
Oh, good. What were you? Sorry,
Don't-
I interrupted you, Meerkat. What were you saying?
Oops.
Oh yeah, I was done. That's it
Oh,
basically.
I'm sorry.
It's
Well,
gross.
it's disgusting. It's horrifying and disgusting. But it's also just like it's impossible for me to think that he actually is like a romantic. Like thinking about him as a romantic person is.
He doesn't think about other people like that. Like, what can I do nice for Kat? She can
right.
make me dinner.
What do you think he's given her in terms of birthday, anniversary gifts? Like anything ever?
Oh, he gave her an Xbox S.
True. For Christmas.
Yeah, that's not hard really. It's just buying something
No.
for somebody. If you want to buy them something
No.
more expensive to show that you really care, you just buy them something expensive. It's not really that hard. It doesn't take a lot of thought.
He had a broken exercise bike.
That his parents got her that actually. And
Oh, okay. Well,
I think his gift to her that year was like, I'm gonna put it together for you, honey. And then
Never happened.
It happened, but it got fucked up. And so Phil,
oh,
do you know that story? Phil had to call like Amazon to get it returned, but he couldn't disassemble the bike to like ship
Oh my
it back in
God.
the box. So he had to like call this like courier company and have them like put the bike up on a pallet and like lift it into a truck because like it's
I
not
didn't
in
know
a
that.
yes. And so that had to have cost money. I don't know if it would have cost
That
him money.
wasn't free.
Surely
No.
not. Surely not. It's like he just couldn't disassemble something you just put together. It couldn't have been that broken.
Right. Well, and like Demeter said, also that the parents' gift was like, "You're too fat."
Yeah.
Giving someone an exercise bike, like I would take one. Sure, that'd be great. I don't really like bikes that much, but it'd be nice. Like get some cardio in there. But if somebody gave it to me out of nowhere, I'd be like, "The fuck." Really?
I
That's
wonder.
rude.
I'm just thinking about that now. I wonder if that story was just bullshit, and actually he's the one who bought the exercise bike, but she like,
Oh,
but she's like furious about it or something, and so he had to take it apart and return it, but he couldn't.
maybe.
I don't know. I can't see someone's
'Cause,
like maybe some parents would be jerky enough to, but they don't see Cat. What was that? When would they ever see Cat? Ugh.
Maybe.
A weekly
I-
FaceTime call. Ugh.
I kind of missed on the lore where the bike comes from his parents. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, it was like a Christmas present from his mom and dad to her specifically, and
Wow, that's terrible.
it is horrible. And he put it, and this is all for his words, by the way. Like he put it together, he fucked it up somewhere. He claimed it was broken and it couldn't be put together. He couldn't disassemble
Huh.
it. They had like a week-long ordeal trying to coordinate with Amazon to like get a fucking forklift to take this exercise bike out of his home. You know, he
Wait,
didn't carry that downstairs.
Wait, how the fuck did he put it together like halfway and then he realized he
I
couldn't
know.
undo what he just did?
I was
What?
thinking about that. Like, that's not hard to do.
He must
It's
have
really
like
not.
busted it in some extreme extreme crazy way. I don't know. I can't, like, those things are just, you're just putting the handlebars into like a slot above the wheel, right? And maybe assembling the wheel too. It's not like surely you're not having to like fucking Jenga assemble a fucking exercise bike, right? I'm sure the most complicated parts are pre-assembled.
Grug hammer parts together.
Ugh.
And he has a chemical imbalance in his brain. Yes, probably many imbalances in lots of parts of him.
Got a uric acid imbalance in his blood, dude.
Yeah, come on.
Ass like
Uh,
getting your
assemble the-
driver's
yeah, I
license
saw
or
him
car
assemble the helmet.
insurance or health. All that stuff's
that
good.
was
It's been like
rough.
really easy
Yeah.
transition, right?
Yeah, it all went well.
We're all in the, we're currently in the process of getting everything hashed out to the point where we'll have finally a schedule worked in where we know
hate when
every
people
week
say
what,
hashed out.
what your
I
work
just don't
schedule
like
will be,
it.
how my work schedule is going to be, and how to coincide all of that.
Hashed out.
So everything there on that in
Yeah.
that regard has been good.
It's just
But
one of
as you
those
guys
things.
know, there's been no real content of any of these. This is the first time you're actually seeing Kat in a video of any sort on any of my
She's like,
channels on YouTube or
By the
anywhere.
way, I am real. Just for all
Yes.
the people who think.
Oh, no way. No
Now
way.
we're feeding the trolls. We're just talking to the trolls directly. This whole video and the one that is like an hour long, it's just about the trolls.
Yeah.
It's all about the trolls.
How could you like want to look at Phil's smug face? How could you want to do this? Like, what?
Yeah.
It really seems like she's very upset to be on the stream at this moment in time, and like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but her teeth look like that episode of Friends when Ross like accidentally bleaches his teeth too much. Like they're the whitest thing in that room. Like that, the filter on that camera I know is piss yellow, and her teeth are coming through pearly white. Like,
Yeah, they kind of look like Boogie's teeth.
yeah, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
They look exactly like
Yeah.
Boogie's teeth.
What's this? It was okay. Lunch meat sandwich. He said, when I watch this video, I think of two kids playing house. Absolutely, this is weird. He's
I don't-
pretending to be an adult.
I think two kids like playing house have like a better idea of like what being like a family or actually having like a house is, you know.
Oh, good. Midlife's getting us screenshots. That's great. Cool.
Oh,
I love
good.
it.
Yes, I am real. But I don't think I need to say that, but I'll
Rest
say
in
it
peace,
anyway.
Booger.
Right.
2072.
So what's the deal? Why hasn't there been anything?
Whoa,
What's going
whoa.
on? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line is this. If you guys haven't noticed, in the last year, I
He
have
says
made
the
a
bottom
very
line
conscious
so
effort
much.
Yeah.
to basically try to separate what
Stone
I
Cold
consider
said
to be
so.
kind of my work
The
life,
bottom
my
line
online
is
streaming, my videos on YouTube from my personal
thus.
life. Now, I know this is a huge change for those of you who've been longtime viewers and fans of mine. As you know, I used to pretty much share every
He's
single
doing the
thing
tongue
on a
thing.
daily basis, right? I used to
Really?
tell you about
Even
my
back
feelings
then?
about everything, what was going on
Uh-huh.
behind the scenes of the
I've noticed the tongue thing. I was watching some of like the worst of 2017, like top 10 worst moments of
Uh-huh.
2017, and he's still doing the fucking tongue thing. He does it from like a long time ago. He does it. It's weird.
camera,
Seeing, like,
whether it was personal
healthier
stuff,
Phil do
financial
it.
stuff, whatever it was, always I shared
So
it
it's
all,
not like
right?
a result
some
of
extent, that was a
decaying
positive.
tooth health, right? It's not like as if
No,
it's not like as if he's got some horrible sores in his inner lip that he's just frequently tonguing about, right? It's just something he's always done. He also like sucks his lip over his teeth. He's like weirdly insecure about his teeth. He's always trying to like when he does his gay ass soy face, he always hides his teeth, and it's like
yeah.
I don't know.
I
Strange.
I think the tongue thing is like a nervous tick or whatever. We all sort of have those. It's fine. I get it. This one's obnoxious though, and I'm sure his nasty teeth don't help. But I think it's just gotten worse, maybe because of the teeth, or maybe just because he's more nervous and paranoid now. Who knows?
I think the tongue thing is alcohol based.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah?
about him drinking. I
Okay.
think so. Because
He's
you
all-
kind of get
I could see that.
dehydrated or something, so your lips get dry and they get kind of
True.
like chapped.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, you don't like
That's true. That's a
lip-
good point.
You're trying to keep your tongue active, but you don't want it going over your lips. But you know, you've got
Mhm.
a lot of nervous energy, so you're just pushing it directly into your lower lip, making it look like you got a big old knot of dip in your mouth. Delicious.
Wait, is that why he snacks? What is? I don't know what that means. You mean smacks his lips?
No, it's why he's
maybe?
well,
he smacks.
Snacks?
he snacks because he's a gouty pig roach. Everyone,
Oh, smacks. I was right.
my God,
Logan
he's
meant
making me
smacks.
piss.
read.
I guess so. I mean, I kind of do that now and then when I drink water, but he does it every time. So maybe it is like him trying to keep his mouth from being as disgusting.
The very very first frame of this video is one of those smack. Oh, okay, everyone, it's Phil. The big loud smack at the beginning is fucking killer, dude. He does it so much. All of his like in 2016 most disappointing game of the years are all hello everyone.
That's a good impression. I like that.
I feel that
Those
Oh,
I had a great
his
connection with
YouTube
my
voice
audience, but as
drives
you guys
me
know, sadly
fucking
over the
nuts.
years, there's been
Hello,
some malicious
everyone.
parties out there who've used that personal information to do really
Flat-liners.
harmful things, including
Like that.
doxing, swatting, and doing all kinds of malicious,
Look at her.
slanderous,
She's so happy about that.
Yeah.
just negative things, toxic
She's
things
like, "What have I
on the
done?
internet
What
regarding
have I done?"
myself and my family. And
You know,
Dude.
the main thing you want to talk about when you're revealing a girlfriend is how much people hate you and they mess
Yeah.
with you. That's what
Yep.
you want to talk about.
If I were a cat, I'd be like, "The fuck am I doing here? Oh my god, this is horrible."
Wouldn't you ask yourself, why do people hate my boyfriend so much that they would swat him and dox him? Why would
yeah.
they hate him? All he does is sit there and play video games, be super positive. Why do people hate his guts?
There's nothing weird or
True.
wrong about Phil. Yeah, I guess I'll just join him on this stream and see what he's like. You know, like I thought she was a fan. I thought she was a fan of Phil's. Surely
Right.
someone who is a fan would be comfortable. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I,
Well,
like, because I like to kind of think like, oh, like what if this was just like kind of her first like exposure to what like dark side Phil is? You know, she's known Phil Burnell for some time, but now she's meeting dark side Phil, and
she's a
like
fan of roofs.
yeah, she loves her roof. She loves the roof over him
Yeah.
for sure. But like I'm just looking at her in the last 3 seconds, and she's had her eyes closed for almost 10 seconds. Excuse me. Like
Wow.
personal information to do really harmful things.
Well, and then
including,
Vicious said
doxing,
she
swatting,
postured in a weird way,
and
like
doing-
sort of leaning away from him. Like she's got her head leaning towards him, but the rest of her body's like, "Get the fuck off me."
well, I mean, she's sitting forward in the love seat. I mean, obviously, if you sat back on that love seat, you'd probably fall through it and into like a land
Yeah.
of grease and like black mold
Probably.
and moss. But like
Oh, God.
all kinds of malicious,
her face
slanderous.
is she? Yeah. So her eye. Look at her eyes, like fully closed,
Yeah.
looking down. Right.
Mhm.
I don't know how many of you are hung out with a lot of girls, Indrid, but I know that when a girl's having a good time with me, she is.
They look down at her feet.
Her eyes are closed. Her head
Mhm.
is pointed away from me. Her body is also pointed away
Right.
from me.
Just negative things.
Her eyes are
toxic
still
things.
closed for several seconds while I'm talking. I'm talking for several seconds.
Internet regarding
Her eyes are
myself,
still closed.
and, you know,
And she opens
You know-
and she looks like
She does a weird smile.
just look at her look into the camera here, and like I'm just gonna do this a little bit slow.
Well, I mean, as a girl, you
Uh-huh.
know, when I'm really
Wait,
enjoying
what?
time, I
Okay,
love the female
We'll
style.
we'll discuss
of
this
human
later.
beings.
Can we get a
Alright.
fact check on this?
now you're talking. Meerkat with the big brain.
Well, like as you know, when I'm having a great time with a person of the opposite sex, a male style human,
Uh-huh.
I tend to look away from them. I don't want to look at them because that's just weird. My feet are a way better place to look.
Definitely.
You know.
She's doing
Yeah.
the tongue thing here too.
Look, when a female creature is usually having a good time with me, they don't have to look at the camera and say that they're real and that they
Right.
in fact exist.
Yeah. And
There
They
would
don't
just
look
be
at
like
the
videos
camera.
of
The
you
camera
two
is hidden
having a
Ye-
somewhere.
good time. Yeah, there you go. That's even better.
but you know what? Ladies love it when I tell them that I got a girl right here right now, and she's busy. She's doing something else, but I told her I got to stream.
Oh,
If
okay.
you want to talk to the trolls, honey, that no.
No? Okay. Well.
Okay. Well, you don't have to go. All right. Well. Anyway. But
Wow, what a cool lady.
I'm just saying, I don't think you should have a date night where the activity is hauling this person on
Proving you're real.
in front of 500 people who hate you and being like, "There's this chick too. Presumably she and I have had sex. You don't know that we haven't.
Yeah.
We might have, for all you
I
know."
wonder if this is a shower day for. I might have. This is not a shower day. If you can see, his hair is got the Italian grease. He
Mhm.
has not shaved. This is definitely not a shower day because his hair is kind of fluffy after he showers. You know,
Much taller.
It's got a little tiny bit of volume. Let's go.
Just keep your eye on
family and friends.
my
things
family.
Yes.
Keep it
Watch Cat.
past. It's been horrible in a lot of things.
Let's
That
watch
people
her.
would do this stuff.
She's
Okay.
like, oh.
So in the
my
last year,
God.
I made a conscious effort to not be as tell you everything up front because there's some things that quite honestly, you guys don't need to know. You don't need to know every single moment of
Then
what's
why is
going
she
on
here?
with me off camera,
Yeah,
what
right.
we're doing at every moment's notice together off
The
camera
fuck?
and stuff like that. And the bottom line is
Big
there
ups,
would be people that if we were
Yamamoto.
constantly sharing everything
Hello?
would use that against us
Yep.
to do nasty things.
Us?
I mean,
What did I
you guys
do?
What
I
did
didn't do
she- what did
anything.
that
she
I had
do?
been dating Kat for months last year. It wasn't until late
Months.
last year, 2017, when I even revealed it. And then
That's
when I
the
revealed
look
it,
of, I
immediately
broke up with a guy who
accusations
had
that
a
she doesn't
Subaru for
exist
you.
and it's
Yeah.
bullshit. He's making this up. So then I took a picture of you decorating the Christmas tree, right? And then you got crazy ass conspiracy theories about you don't exist.
Look at her.
Whoa.
This is
Hamana.
weird.
Hello? Anybody?
What? Oh
Just-
my
no, just,
God.
you just talk about something. I'm gonna be busy.
That
Well,
button
not.
is fucked.
It's fine. It's fine.
Hold on.
No,
Wait.
it's okay. We're just gonna
Analyzing. Enhance.
Derek bots. I've got the Derek algorithm going. It's calculating at an incredibly impressive scale right now.
What the fuck is happening right there, though? It's weird.
She.
It's weird.
I mean, it's not. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's
you
just
know.
it looks like it's not lined up. I don't know. It's just
I mean,
know.
she's a bit of a dent, right? So
Yeah, she did forget to button the
Oh,
second.
sorry.
button.
Hold on a second here. Sorry. hold on.
Midlife,
There we
dude.
go. Okay.
Midlife, you send me the best shit. This is awesome, man. I love
You're
it.
an S score
Oh
or
my God.
you were someone with a wig on. Like,
Hey, that was debunked. What are you? Oh my god.
Who the fuck
Mail
said
order
that
cat.
she's someone with a wig on? What are these conspiracies that he's making
He
up?
said
Did
that?
he read somebody on Kiwi Farms
Fucking
that said, "Hey,
doing?
this might be somebody with a wig"?
Derek, calm down.
You've seen that picture though of the girls setting up the
Yeah.
Christmas tree? Like,
Yeah.
her hair looks really, really long, like way longer than
Yeah.
Kat's here, right?
To be honest, like when I saw the picture, I didn't think it was real hair either.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So like, it's definitely not an unfounded thing, but it is kind of funny that he's talking about like personally going on kiwi farms and being like, "Look, honey, they're saying that you're a girl in a wig." But like, maybe you should get a haircut. Maybe we'll like change your hair color or something. I don't know.
Shit, tomboy.
It's a little bit dangerous for you to be like, you know.
Oh right, yeah, okay. She had longer hair when she streamed. I don't know.
Okay,
I think a combination of the color and the way that it looked. I don't know. I'm stupid.
I think if anything, it shows that picture of her where like the picture in the car where she's fat, her hair is fucked. Like it is.
Yeah, it's fucked. Agreed.
That weird ass, like never ever good looking, like extremely blunt, flat bangs with extremely dark hair. Not a good look.
Yeah.
Not a good look.
It's not. It's almost never a good look. You have to have a very specific type of face to do that.
Definitely.
And she doesn't have it.
In the wedding photos, it's also real bad. Where I think
Is it?
that's where the pattern started, because in the curls and twirls photo, you can also see she has that Karen haircut, where it's this short, kind of bowl cut looking thing, where it makes her look way older than she is. And in this video, her hair is tied up, so it might as well be long.
I wonder if the curls and twirls picture is the picture from the wedding. Is her hair from the wedding? Because if I recall, the picture of her from the wedding, her hair is short and kind of Karenized like that. So that might be it.
Is it? I never noticed that. I never ever noticed that. I'll have to
She's looking rough in
actually
that.
look.
Her nails like literally look like they were done with whiteout and like gold Sharpie.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's rough.
That.
It's rough. Let's keep this going.
Just insanity.
Maybe
like fucking insanity
Snoot
of what people just come up with out of nowhere with no
sorry.
kind of factual basis or whatever, just because they want to cause drama and all kinds of toxic shit on the internet. So purposely,
I mean, that's not bad cleavage.
That
it's
when
nice.
we were going to finally have
it's all right.
Introduced into stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it.
To be a careful process,
I'm not
a
mad about it
calculated
either.
process.
Hello,
not
Heather
just,
P.
oh, you're here
What's
day
up?
one. Immediately just start putting out daily
yeah.
vlogs every single
Sitting
day.
like that on
And,
purpose.
you're in every stream that I do, every playthrough now. You're here to you know what I mean. And basically, we want it to be something that when it does happen, it's special, right?
Yeah.
If we're gonna do a
Wait.
video together.
Is he talking about the sex? When it does happen, we want it to be special.
Nice.
No.
I know, but I had to.
That is sex for a content creator, though. When we collab on a vid, that's like the most special thing that a couple of YouTubers can do.
It's so intimate.
Does that mean we're intimate right now?
Yes. Oh fuck.
I mean,
yeah, it does.
I mean, yeah, buddy.
Good, because I'm completely naked. I'm ready.
Welcome.
Nice.
I was just asking.
I mean, yeah, good.
Welcome to
Very European
late
of you.
night.
I love it. Yeah, this is Detractor Beam After Dark, after all, folks.
Yeah, that's how we roll.
You know how we do it.
Hug your thugs.
It gets weird.
Kiss your bros.
Smooch your homies, right?
Yeah.
Boom. After dark. I said it right there. Even that's like
Yup.
official
Oh wow.
branding.
Actually, I'm gonna. Yeah, after Dork, I'm gonna take a picture of this frame right here.
Actually, yeah.
Somebody
that's
said.
really good.
All right, we're good
She's
to
doing
go.
the tongue thing again.
A video together of a gameplay.
She is.
We want
What
it to be
the
a game
hell?
that
Is
both
it
of
like
us really
something in their
enjoy,
house
and we
that's
built up to doing
contagious?
this as something where we're both
After dark.
involved in
It's
it.
that kind
Not
of
just
like
it's the
chimps
first co-op game
kind of like
possible.
imitating each
Let's just
other's
fucking
body
do it,
language,
right?
but
That's not what we
chimps
want.
raised
We
true.
want
like,
to vlog.
in like a barn
You know, we
with
thought,
different
gee, should we do
non-chimp
vlogs
animals.
around the house? Should we do that? And we talked about it, and we're like, honestly, you guys have seen the house. You know what I mean? Like, what's different about the house? Not much at all. I took a couple Instagram pics of your office, but outside of that, everything's the same.
Yes.
You guys, who are viewers of mine over the years have seen what the house looks like. You don't need to see just us do another walk.
The mention, I'm sorry to keep pausing this because I know it's only been 6
fine.
minutes, but like that mention of the office made her face like twist in a very unhappy kind of style
still
way.
Smells like soap.
Well, exactly, because I think that you picked up on what I was thinking is that like you know,
Yeah.
calling it her office, it's like, well, it's not really my office. It's my bedroom. Actually, it's your
But
ex. It's your fucking ex's office, and it still fucking smells like
Yeah.
sandalwood and jam or
That's
whatever.
Miles, the magic sloth.
There's
Hello.
a bunch of statues in here still, and I can't sleep at night because you snore so loud.
No. Yeah.
I
would actually like to
of your
see
office, but
a
outside
new
of that, everything's
house
the
video to
same.
see how
you guys,
bad it is.
Me too.
Viewers of mine over the years have
I want to
seen
see
what
the
the
black
house looks
mold
like.
in the corners.
You don't need to see just us
Their
doing
house probably looks like the baker's house from Resident Evil 7.
other walkthrough of the same shit. You know what I
No.
mean?
I'm a gamer. I understand that.
Now there will be things that logically
Cheeseburger.
Cat's gonna be in moving
Pink
forward.
mold.
For
Ew.
example,
What?
because you live with me when I do DSP tries.
That's
when
the
series
bath-
resumes,
that's the
which is
bathroom
going to
mold.
happen. A lot of people have hypothesized.
wait.
Oh, Phil's kin.
The office is the only good place because it smells nice, and his killer group said it probably smells like farts in the rest of the house.
Well,
I don't know why that was funny. It just
Phil's-
was.
Phil is too heartbroken to go back in there too, so it doesn't have any like
Here.
the
You deserve room. I can't.
can't do it. It makes me thinking for too much. You sleep in here, bitch.
Oh, right. Tongue again. Thank you, Max.
Imagine she has like a little inflatable mattress in the office, right next to the tiny monitor that she used to have.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
That's Cat's place.
she's
And
like,
she has a little litter box because she's Cat.
okay, I'm gonna lock you in
What?
here, honey. Good night. Don't go running around the house, okay?
Get everything you need? You're right. Stay there.
I bring you
Good
Jasper
morning.
in with the room with me tonight.
I
Leave me
forgot to
alone.
lock your office last night, and you ended up breaking the dishwasher. So you're staying in the office tonight. Bad Cat.
Bad.
Then he sprays her with a super soaker.
And you be careful, or I'm not
She's
I'm
great
not
mom.
driving you to work on Christmas Eve.
Oh, yeah. The room must smell like dried mayo. That's
Canceled
gross.
DSP tries it. Where's it been? No, it just so happens that I did a DSP tries
Yeah,
it
he
right
did
before
say,
you arrived.
farts a
And
lot
since the
in
last
streams.
month, there's been nothing. There's been nothing new going on in the realm of food or anything.
Realm.
Okay,
for a
you don't have
special
to
DSP
make
tries
out
it video, so I
bullshit
just
about,
haven't done
like,
one. But
There's been no new releases in the fast food industry.
Yeah.
They've paused all development on delicious treats and
Yeah, they're saving it all for Super Bowl Sunday when they can pass out the limited amount of food they've got that they've got saved up for the rest of the year because it was like the ads, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. It's like when Christmas comes around and all the new like McDonald's burgers and the Burger King burger comes out. That's going to be really busy for me. I'm going to be trying all these
Yeah.
great burgers. You wanted this, right? I just don't have time to try 3 or 4 different kinds of burgers this week, guys.
I'm
She's gonna
juggling
try
too
on
many
day one.
burgers. Yeah.
All the new releases.
Day one burgers.
You know,
Burger?
this is very different for me because you know I used to do midnight releases and I don't do them anymore. But with the King 2.0, this is the redemption run, and I am out here waiting in line. And oh my God, there are some very scary people out here. I'm locking the doors of my car. I'm sending Kat into the Burger King to get the food for me. The drug lords have absconded with Kat. They're running away. Now, well, with them gone, I can go and get the burger. Thank you, Kat.
Thank you.
Imagine he
That's
tries
good
like with the
advice.
games, and after he finishes the burger, he goes back to Burger King to return it, and then they don't take it back. It's like, what do you mean? I can't just puke it out in front of you? What a fucking stupid corporation!
What the fuck? I bought it. I was here. I remember you.
Rue.
I mean, duh.
I like it.
Cat lives with me. She's here every day. So if and when we go out to do a DSP tries it and we find a new item, you're gonna, you'll be in
This
the
never
videos,
happens, by the way.
obviously.
Right.
Moving
No.
She got
forward,
trolled
different
too hard,
kinds of
dude.
vlogs. Like for example, if we
Yeah.
do something special, if we go into Seattle, or we do something else that's outside the ordinary, and we just feel like we want to document it, right? Or if we're out and about and we want to do some Instagram pics, you might be in those.
This also didn't
Or I mean,
happen.
one thing that's a no-brainer:
No.
holiday stuff, right? If we're gonna
See,
do a
it's
video
like-
about.
I feel like she's looking at him like I already told you that I'm not going to do any of this fucking shit. So why are we talking
Yeah.
about this, right?
Well,
like
he could be like trying to manipulate. That could be true. Like she already told him no, and now he's like trying to manipulate her. But I already said it in front of thousands of people, honey.
okay, well I guess you'll have to come on the stream and fucking explain why you're not going to be in any more videos. No? Okay, well then we're gonna tell the stream that you are going to do videos then, aren't we?
Whoa.
Love
Fine,
creating
Phil.
content. I love creating content.
We're a content household, content family. Even Jasper.
Well,
as accepted.
I'm just very grateful that we didn't wind up in the universe where like DSP's like home vlogging took off, and there's like a series on TLC that's me and my gamer boyfriend. That's about like an autistic girl and her gamer boyfriend and how they get through the days. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that series, autistic couples.
I would watch that if TLC just didn't pay them.
Right.
And they never got their stuff fixed.
but actually, like, you all had to pay to be on the show or something. Like, they somehow convinced Phil that like this was something that he had to fund. This is a show that Phil pitched to them.
Yeah. They're like, all right, we'll produce it, but you're not getting paid. And he's like, oh, cool. That'll just bring people to the streams then. And it doesn't.
My bankruptcy's over and I can get new credit cards now, dude.
The 40-year-old virgin and the fat horse. Yes.
Yeah, I would like to see him be one of those family channels that are super fake and they just pretend they're having fun stuff every day, but they're just low-key only clickbaiting people and nothing fun ever happens.
Just like we're going to the zoo.
They have a lot of money.
And they're like Phil is just coming up with excuses on why they can't go to the zoo yet again. They're going to Burger King. Phil's getting furious at the Burger King management for not including enough pickles on the side or whatever.
Yeah. Can't believe this.
They would have like a whole vlog that is clickbaited as they're bringing Jasper to the vet, but it's mostly just him waiting in line at Burger King and complaining about stuff.
Jasper dies on the way.
They lock Jasper in a hot car.
Well, folks,
nobody ever told me. I think we've lost Snood. Shit.
It finally happened. Jasper died, so we're going to the vet to bury him. Hey, I got a dead cat. My cat's dead. What do I do?
What do I do? You never told me.
Can one of you guys help? This cat's fucking sick. I think he's all right. Well, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to put him down. How much does it cost? Is there something cheaper than putting him down? We can just die in the comfort of our home, I guess.
Yeah, you take the hatchet that's next to the front door and you do the business.
Perfect. Chop his ass up. I hope Phil doesn't stream long enough for us to see like Jasper dying. That would
be the saddest part.
That would be an extreme bummer, I think.
Yeah.
I hadn't considered that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a really sad day. I feel like
he did get a UTI at one point.
Yeah.
Allegedly because they just lock him in the bedroom at night, so he can't go to the bathroom. Or maybe they don't clean his litter box often enough.
I'm positive it's both, and probably more. Like, and that's why they have to feed him. They bought like 3 different fountains for him to drink out of now. And they got the highest quality filters in them, and that's why he's spending so fucking much money at.
Maybe the UTI was like a wake up call, like, oh shit, we should probably get this cat good things, but then they still lock him in the bedroom at night so he can't go out and pee. That's so stupid.
That's the most donkey brain thing I've ever fucking heard, is like locking your cat in your room at night, like, and not including like leaving like a litter tray for him either. Like, you're really playing with fire there, Phil Burnell. Cat owners will tell you. One thing he's
playing with fire, and the fire alarm is not even connected. So good luck with that.
I'm gonna hear it. I can smell the fire. It'll be fine.
Yeah, Italian style pink
Christmas or whatever. Yeah, you're obviously gonna be in that stuff. So, in that regard, that's why you guys haven't seen her.
She's like, I am.
We're trying to make it special. We're trying to make it very different from my past, where every possible thing was shared. I mean, to the point where, think about how much personal information and nasty stuff got thrown out there on the internet that I never wanted to be, and people, hounding myself, my parents getting prank calls and stuff. It's bad, and it's to the point where
that's
can't
funny.
have that kind of shit happen.
That's funny.
All right,
it's not even like he can't see what she looks like.
Cat has not been in videos for the past month
staring at the data.
Something's wrong, or because we decided that we don't want to do stuff together. That's not the case either. It's just that we're kind.
Did you lose your power? Hold on.
Kind of saving.
No, okay, it was a glitch thing because I hid the voice, whatever, the members of the call.
Right.
And it was being dumb, like a dumbass. All right, we're good.
So that when we eventually do it, it makes sense.
Right?
right? Now,
Hello,
in regards to you want to talk a little bit about
SSTV
your gaming as a whole, because you are a gamer. A lot of people have had questions about you and the
Yeah.
kind of games
What
you
is your
like and the
hand
things that you
doing,
do
my
in gaming.
dude?
You want to talk a little bit?
I don't know. Stu and I were talking about that. I would like to know that Kat is alive. Somebody said wellness check help. I don't know if she's alive or not. She probably is.
We've heard her like when Phil was explaining to her how fire alarms
Yeah.
work. Like it's
Yeah.
it's not the one that's in our suite. It's in the next door one. So it's like if the fire starts, it'll hit both of us, dude.
Okay,
Yeah, okay,
here's
yeah.
my theory. Cat
Uh-huh.
is alive. How do I know?
Right.
Well, she gets to determine his day off.
Oh,
So that's how
Absolutely.
I know.
But she's also
That's smart.
fucking like playing the playthroughs for him ahead of time. He
true.
let slip the other day that Kat was way ahead of him in
Uh-huh.
Hogwarts Legacy, right?
He said it today too.
And
Which
so,
means,
go on.
hold on. That means for both of them to play it early, they spent like $160.
No, he's got to be doing like the Xbox game share thing, right? That's why he got her.
I don't know.
That's why he got her an Xbox, is because you can like. I don't have
Can
a
you play them at the same time?
I don't think so, and I guarantee you that's why he doesn't do like long-term streams with for his his white hot games. Like, oh wait,
Okay.
you can play them
people,
at the same
people
time.
are saying there are 2 yeses and 1 no. So
All
I'm
right,
gonna
well
go
that
with
means
yes for now.
yes. That's an undeniable proof there. I'm just saying that
Okay.
I can see a reality where like
He said she bought it. All right, sorry.
Oh.
Keep going.
I can just see a reality where it's like for some reason you can't share the games or play them at the same time, and so Phil has to like work out a schedule with her of like I'm gonna be playing on this day, honey, so you can play on this day. I'll be playing this night, so you can be at work that night. Oh, you're gonna be at work anyway. Oh, sounds good.
But also,
Thank you, John
what's
Boy.
up with Kat's money? She has a job, right? She has some
Right.
income. What is she doing? Is she stacking it up for retirement?
Mm-hmm.
Unlike somebody else?
She's
Right.
Yeah,
Can
she's-
Dad go to video games and stuff? Does Dad
Well,
go to
like-
groceries and he doesn't tell anybody? I don't know. Because that's a
I
question that he never addresses. It's always a
Yeah.
too personal question. And it's like,
Well,
just
there
common
have
sense,
been-
dude.
There have been times where he was like, "My wife bought dinner for us," or whatever. So I think their money is definitely separate. I don't think she pays for much. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it is for stuff like, "Oh, I'll spend my money on games and
Yeah.
makeup."
she also works like 3 days a week, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
I think she's working like 12 hours a week max, maybe like 20 hours a week, because Phil talks about her not being there all the time, and then sometimes she is there, and like I think he's just embarrassed to admit that his wife only works part-time and she doesn't really actually provide anything because she doesn't barely makes anything, right? Working at IKEA, probably making minimum wage, working 20 hours a week, just sitting around otherwise. Just I'm just so tired, honey. I have chronic fatigue. I have more gallons. I have what's that other one? What's that other fake thing?
Bell's palsy.
Yeah, well,
oh no,
that's
real.
That's
Sorry,
a real one that she definitely has.
that one's real. Yeah.
But there's like all kinds of fake women conditions, right? You probably know all about them.
Right, like fibromyalgia.
Yes, yeah, fibromyalgia. Definitely.
According to her sister, and this is something that I don't see people talk enough about,
Mm-hmm.
is according to her sister, they both have Asperger's.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Which
buy
would
it.
make sense.
Would a person with Asperger's date Darkside Phil and marry him?
Who else
Maybe.
would?
That's what. Yeah, right. Like,
Asperger.
I imagine. Here's the scary thought. Jenna is probably like the normal one of the two, right?
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Kat is probably some kind of weird like waifish like ward that DSP has been put in charge of, like in a Dickensian novel, and Jenna is the oh yeah, this is exactly it. DSP is the fucking inn owner from Les Miserables, right?
Okay.
Kat is the little Cosette, and Phil is the filthy scammer who runs the
There you
hotel
go.
and makes Kat do all the sweeping and stuff. And
Yeah.
you know, Kat's older sister is a prostitute in the streets who's dying of consumption.
I was gonna say maybe Jenna is so crazy because she can see all of reality and it's just too much for her, and it's just like eating her alive, and she has to do drugs to like push it away, you know?
Yep, that's I mean, that happens, you know, Real geniuses.
Jenna is Kat's sister, game master. Also, I don't know why Jenna is locked up. Is that something that you can share out loud?
Locked
Anybody?
up.
I don't know
Locked up.
exactly why, but there's definitely proof that she is, and there's
Yeah.
definitely a explanation why.
Okay.
But I haven't
Right.
like actually know it. I've seen it. I don't know it.
Oh,
Okay.
All
right.
I did hear it had something to do with home robbery or burglary or breaking and entering or something.
Really?
Which
Okay.
that's pretty classic.
She ate a poodle. Oh my god.
No, she kicked someone's dog or something. Like
Oh,
threw someone's like.
shit.
Not like very very unchill. We like to laugh and have fun here. I don't want to.
That's not okay.
That's not fun.
Oh.
That's much less fun.
She's in jail for stealing Matt Damage's heart. Oh,
Oh.
that's so nice. That's so sweet. Hope you guys
What about that?
work that out.
Well, I'm sure he's probably. Told you
What the
that,
hell,
like,
Heather?
a
That's
lot.
sad.
I would say it's
God.
like my favorite, like online.
I'm not gonna read
multiplayer
that
game.
out loud.
Jesus Christ.
I pretty
Yeah,
much like
fuck.
all genre. The only genre game I don't
Have
really
fun
like
with that,
are
Sir
sport
Servo.
games, 'cause
Anybody
I'm
here
not
think they
really
can
into
fix her,
sports,
though?
but
Wait, she's talking about sports games. Hold on. She likes
I
sport
don't really
games?
like our sport games. 'cause
Oh,
I'm
she
not really into
doesn't.
Sports, but
Okay.
and racing games. I don't really care about those either. But I pretty much play
Huh.
I play shooters. Obviously, I love Skyrim. I'm sure he's told you that.
How was your
Gotta
day
be,
in
like,
Skyrim, honey?
Nah.
Game.
Nah.
Feels
I play so many games.
unbreaking,
I
like,
pretty
the-
much played like AAA. I don't really
Swinging
play
his
like
head
indie
between
games, I
her
just
and the
play,
camera.
Yeah, and like bouncing it like this is my bitch. She's real.
Stop staring directly. He's doing like this. The fucking what's his name? The stare from The Shining. The Stanley Kubrick.
Oh my
stare,
God,
right?
Jack
Yeah, the
Nicholson.
Kubrick stare.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that. Hold on, I'm gonna
And
get
he's
that one
headbanging
as
like
well.
he's listening to some dope beats. He's like completely zoned her out. She's still talking. He can hear the little like ba 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 ba, and he's still just like headbanging.
Just making up music in his own head, just banging along to like the old timey piano music that's being played in his head right now. Just, I gotta get to the stream.
It's kind of like a wrestling promo where you know what the other guy's gonna say, and you're just waiting for your cue,
Yep.
so you can say the thing that you want to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I'm
Yeah.
going into my thing. It's really interesting. Yeah. Like,
Well, what's interesting, he does the toddler nod a lot, which is just weird and childish to me. You know what that is?
what's the toddler nod?
Something. It's exactly what it sounds like. If a toddler were trying to show that they were listening, it's just like the It's
you
that
mean just
head
like
bob
the
nod.
vacant, completely like that kind of that. Like I think the three of us have had experience where we've had to like explain something to a client that we've like made for them, right? And they're looking at you and they're going, okay, yeah, and you're trying to slow down as slow as you can, and you're like, okay, but if you have any questions, like if anything of this is unclear, no, I got it. Yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay.
It's kind of like that. Yeah, it's just this vacant nod where you're just like, yeah,
My contract's up this week, so good luck. I
fuck off.
hope you do understand. See you later.
AAA
Yeah.
games.
Right.
I'm gonna be playing Far Cry
There you go.
5 when it comes out.
Client,
Be
I'm
playing
not a
God of
streetwalker.
War.
Nobody said you
So-
were. Killer
Do you
Grizz.
have?
You
'Cause
outed
everyone
yourself.
always asks me, do you have a particular game this year that you think you're looking forward to more than like everything else? Is there a hyped game you really want in 2018?
What?
You know what I mean?
I saw that.
Shoot. Well, it's kind of hard.
Shit.
Do I what game I want to come out, or what game that is?
What,
coming
what
out?
game do you think that
It
is
was
going to
nothing. It was
reasonably
nothing.
you think
This
would
is
come out
not
this
going
year that
well,
you want-
guys. This
you wanna
interview
play the
sucks.
most? Is it God of War? I know you mentioned Far Cry 5, God of
Yeah.
War. Would it be Red Dead Redemption 2? Would it be all these big games
was
that are
before
coming
Red
I
Dead
out?
want to see
too.
Cat
have a
in
hyped
the
release?
room with the
That's what
new
everyone
lighting.
always asks
Remember
me.
when his streams looked like this?
Mhm.
I can barely see the snort sacks.
I know. I was noticing that recently. Like, oh my god, the snort sacks aren't so bad right here. Like, it's just it's
Nice
crazy.
and even lighting.
You know?
Yeah.
I
don't-
I am really
I
excited
don't think the
for God
snort
of War.
sacks
When I
were
saw-
pronounced
saw it was
here
released.
as they are
The
now.
graphics look really.
No,
really
I mean,
good,
now that I
and
mentioned
have
it,
a
I
PS4 Pro
I
now.
could see some slight phantom
Yeah.
images of the snort
Oh,
sacks
yeah.
forming there.
Yeah, you can see it.
If it
Wait,
wasn't
what
for the
is- I wanna see what
6
game.
like light bulbs pointed directly at him and blasting his face with light, he probably would look a little bit more sacky.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to back it up and see what game she was talking about.
That's
Oh,
what everyone
sorry.
always
Yeah.
asks me. You
Oh,
know?
you're good.
No, I am really excited for God of War when I saw
God
it,
of
when I saw it
War.
released, and
God of
graphics
War.
look
The
really
fuck? She
freaking
says it
good,
weird.
And I have a PS4 Pro now, and
Oh my god.
can't
Now?
get after, so
What?
Sweet Philly
I'm
here.
excited to be playing that.
I
I know there's not really
talks
like a ton
weird,
of games
dude.
coming out this year either. Unfortunately, like
Red,
big games.
the
at
problem.
And he's headbanging immediately as she starts
Oh,
talking.
shit.
Like from the first word, he's in complete like listening to fucking Dr. Dre mode. Completely headbanging, having the time of his life.
Yeah, his face was
Fantastic.
plumpers.
I feel like
That must
go on.
that must have come across because like he was such a fucking dick to Leanna.
Dude, I
and
was
just
gonna say the
never let her
exact
say a
same
word.
thing. I was gonna say the
Yeah.
exact same thing. Go on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because he never ever listened to Leanna, and people were down. I mean, they were probably up his ass about it. Like, you were so mean to her, you never let her talk, and now he's just like complete 180 opposite.
But he's doing that in a Phil way, which is he's doing the most like basic, like
Mhm.
lowest effort way that you could ever like try to express that you were following what someone was saying by just like nodding your head. Yeah. It's instead of just like looking elsewhere and saying something that's unrelated to what that person just said to you, like that he's evolving, I think, but he's evolving in a DSP way where he's taking the exact wrong lesson and
Yeah.
and applying it forward.
He's not actually listening or
Mhm.
trying to be nicer. He's
They're gonna-
just pretending.
They're both doing the eye close thing here too, and like if Kat's teeth weren't so big, her mouth would be open the same way that Phil's is too. Like
Oh wow, that's interesting.
great minds think alike.
Yeah, yeah, it's condescending and dickish, just the opposite direction. Agreed, Grimner. Agreed. But we can keep going now.
Problem
I
is
just wanna
nothing
say
has
that.
release
And she
dates,
talks
and I-
weird. Somebody said she's like moving around like a giraffe too, which I agree.
Yeah,
Said
just
that.
swinging her head around.
If you look at my release
Yeah.
calendar over here on the wall,
Look at
outside
Big
of
Ups,
March
King
and
Dad,
April, like there's
hello.
no dates for anything. And I
Yeah.
think that E3 this year
Yeah.
is going to be a big
Oh my
E3
god,
That's a lot of
where
Midlife
games.
Crisis already.
tons of dates will come out.
Midlife
All
Crisis
right,
already got it.
so that's she enjoys a lot of variety of games, but as you notice, nothing in there that we say,
Snip
oh,
our
we're going to
fingers?
co-op games
Yeah.
and stuff. A lot of people are going to ask me, are we going to play A Way Out together in 2 weeks? No, we have talked about it, and we decided that's not a game that
No.
Why
she'd
not?
be
No.
interested in, and so no, we're not going to be doing co-op in A Way Out together or anything.
Like I'm just trying to like put myself in Kat's position here, and okay, we already talked about it, and I don't really want to play A Way Out with you for what, like 17 consecutive hours. So no, I don't think I'll be playing that with you, Phil. And he's like, okay,
No.
I guess I'll just forget about it. And then
Aw.
like he just like literally is almost like publicly
Way
humiliating her in a way, right? Like he's just like,
Yes.
yeah, so I said we could play the game together as like a loving family, but
This one.
something
Oh.
about it just didn't appeal to old has her own place for someone who has their own place to live.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Who has
thinking
a
about the
roof
kind of
over their
video
head.
games you like.
But this also they never play anything together.
No,
Because there
don't.
was
Yeah.
It Takes Two came out. That one game of the
Mhm.
year. It's a really good game to play with
It's awesome.
basically anybody.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
fantastic. It's a great co-op game. They didn't play
Yeah.
that. They didn't play anything that
No,
takes two
and that-
people, and they're both gamers.
Yeah,
But-
it would have actually probably been a lot of fun to see. Not really, but maybe a lot of fun to see them play that together as a loving couple.
It's
I don't
not.
know.
It's not even like she's uncomfortable with streaming apparently because she's done it before, right? Where she was the only one
Right.
playing. So like, I get, but that would involve effort. I think it's literally like the thing that's turning him off on the whole thing is that obviously they're gonna get made fun of and the effort. Like it's just too much work to figure out. I don't know how we're gonna play them. Hook up our two PS4 Pros that we just bought. Like, you fucking idiot. Do you realize, like, do you understand that, like, instead of lying and saying that you're buying stuff and writing it off on your taxes, that you could actually purchase something for your business and then actually legitimately write it off on your taxes?
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
we wouldn't call you, like, a thieving, gouty pig roach because you steal, like, because you did that legitimately. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah. Like,
It-
I have more fun with games when I play them with my significant other. That's just how it is. I don't
That
know.
is
What-
true. Yeah.
Yeah. What were we going to say? gonna cut you off.
Yeah, they also never play games offline together because he's never admitted
Yeah.
to playing. Hey, I played this new co-op game with Kat. We never
No.
seen this happen. Not even like those couch co-op games that doesn't even
Mhm.
require you to buy 2 copies of the game. So he
Right.
can't even say that he's a broke boy. He just doesn't want to play anything with her, I guess. And it
Yeah.
in my eyes kind of stems from, I guess, imagine you're playing something with DSP and somebody dies and fails the mission. He gets super salty over it because he's
Mhm.
DSP. And it's always your fault. If you can't kill the boss, it's your fault. Even though
Yeah.
It Takes Two is a pretty easy game. It's pretty basic.
Me-
I don't even know if it has difficulty settings. It's very
Mm-mm.
easy.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, I
Phil,
don't think so.
Meanwhile, Phil is standing in every single hazard. He's being shot to death by every single enemy. He's falling
Why
in
did
every
you do
single
that?
trap. What the fuck? I died. Wow. Okay.
I
this
died.
is stupid.
Oh. Maybe that's why she didn't want to play it, is because she knows.
Yeah, maybe they did play a game together, and it was like, you're really triggering me right now. You're
I'm crying.
Your shouting is making me cry, and I'm sorry that
I'm
I
gonna
couldn't.
go downstairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs.
Sorry,
But
that's
no,
funny, it made me snort.
I totally agree that they don't. The stories that he tells about their day off is complete bullshit. Like, he tells the exact
Yeah.
same story every single time, and the only thing
Yeah.
that he does talk about with them together are the meals that they have together, right?
Mhm, yeah, I snorted
Literally,
boots.
he doesn't talk about her outside of the context of food or something he can blame her for. It's so bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the most basic bitch day off ever.
It's
It's
the life.
sad.
It's his entire life.
It's so basic. So basic.
Anything like that.
Imagine
Like I
if she
said,
can beat
if
him in
and when
Street
we
Fighter
do decide to do
5,
co-op, it'll
and
be
that's
something
why
that we
he
try to
hates it.
plan
Nice, Bill.
so that we can do it
Nice.
together. Another thing you got to
I would
realize
like
is that Kat
Like
has
that.
a job,
Yeah.
and it's going to be, you know,
Wake up!
and
Wake
we
up,
do
Kat!
have to be worked around her work schedule
at her
and
fucking
mine so that
face.
we can have time to do
Yeah, I
it
had to
together.
get a
You
job.
got all these factors that come
Ugh,
into play.
fuck.
Right?
You didn't tell
I
me
think
I'd have
one
to get
final
a
thing that we
job.
should address is the whole situation of social media and how people sought you out
why
and
are
shit
you
like that. Because it was
figuring this out
ridiculous.
on-
Basically,
online
when I
right
took
now?
one picture of Kat when she had arrived here in Washington, right? And all I did was give her first name. Immediately, people scoured the fucking internet to try to find
What the hell was
information.
that sound? What happened?
That was me. My skin is crawling. Like,
fucking shit.
I'm just like, I'm picturing like this all happening in a week. I'm like, okay, well, my boyfriend kicked me out, so I'm here to live with you, I guess. Well, okay, but guess what? Some things around here, you know, I forgot to mention that there's a bunch of no-life trolls all hunting for me all day, so you got to be
And
on
I'm
the
gonna-
watch out for them.
I'm going to tell you about them right now and not earlier because I want to scare the shit out of you.
Yeah, and I am getting pretty hungry, so
So you might want to walk that supermodel ass downstairs to the oven.
well, you're gonna have to take a get in the car and you do not drive.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we're going to get you started on your driver's license very soon in that case, because you're going to need to drive to the grocery store because I got a bad back. And,
Yep.
you know,
I can't do anything.
I got this busy streaming schedule. I can't.
Hold on. I don't think she's allowed to drive to the grocery store. It's not the designated grocery store day. It
Oh,
needs to be the
true.
special day off. When
Oh,
he needs to be looking over her shoulder on what she
Yeah.
buys. Because what if she buys the wrong turkey burgers? He doesn't like
True.
those turkey
He
burgers.
could
They're
die,
gonna give
dude.
him extra gout.
He could die. Absolutely. Wrong burger? No. No. I mean,
He
can you imagine being like just strapped down your whole life because of somebody's weirdness about their schedule? Fucking shit.
I just picture like being in the car as Phil is just like, we're not going to go to that grocery store ever again, honey. That person was so rude to me when I screamed at them about what the cherry juice was. So, okay, so drive down the street this way, and then we're going to go left at the next one, at the next turn. Oh, okay, wait, I guess it wasn't this one. But, okay, I don't know where we are. This is fucking stupid. Let's go home. Like,
Yeah, this is a great analogy. It reminds me of one of the greatest Tevin segments of all time. I would like to give a shout out to that segment if you can find it. It's
Oh.
golden. It's about how DSP
Okay.
and Kat are on the plane, and he's basically explaining, you know, imagine you're sitting next to Dark Side fucking Phil,
Big
and he
Kat.
complains about everything, and that's how being the soulmate is like.
yeah,
It's
traveling
fantastic.
traveling with Phil would be a very, very unique sort of hell style
Is it-
existence. I think, like, I mean, I don't know. You see people like you see people like Phil out in the world, right? And you're like, how does that person live? Like, how does that person have enough people that around them that tolerates them, that they're able to like get through the world, get through life, right?
Yeah.
And I guess it's just by virtue of just aggressively bull rushing your way through every aspect of life and being as rude as possible to people and only caring about what you get.
Being as entitled as you possibly can.
Smart.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is mine.
I guess if you can't find those people in real life, you can find them on the internet.
True.
So they
True.
can know only limited information about you, so they can build a false image about you in their head that you're this like amazing dude,
mhm.
and they can love you because of what they think you're like and
Well,
not what you're actually like.
you know what's a really good strategy too is like specifically targeting people who are like vulnerable or disabled
Impressionable.
or impressionable or
Gullible.
they've been traumatized by like a life of horrible misery. Those people
Abuse.
are really, really easy to get on your side because
Right.
they just want anyone.
Yeah.
Right. Like
Right.
so you're in.
Yeah.
Basically. That's the way to do it, really.
Oh,
But
yeah.
also,
What-
you don't like them because they're exactly like that. And then they show up in your chat and they make you look bad because they spam stuff about Disney. And then they harass the porn stars on social media.
Actually, you do keep liking that guy. You whatever you do,
You do.
you back that person up 100% of the time.
and
no matter
give them
what.
your money. Like a cult. Exactly. Killer Grooves. Yeah, his announcement on Sunday, I'm sure it's just going to be a React channel.
That's gonna be the latest thing.
It's going to be ass.
It's not even
Actually, that might be a hot take because I also had the hot take that he
Hmm.
would do the interview actually. So my
Oh!
reliability,
Whoa.
credibility completely out the window.
Oh!
So I don't think that's gonna be the announcement. I think it's gonna be
Okay.
something a little bit different, but like with a
Okay.
15 asterisks. It's gonna be sort of a reaction channel, but he knows
Mhm.
that channel, the channel that we're currently watching this video on, that channel is dead. He knows he needs a
Right.
new channel because someone once told him 1,000 million years ago is that new channels do really well in the algorithm.
Right.
So I think that's what he's gonna try and do.
Okay.
I mean,
right.
that would be even more disappointing than saying that this channel was being like rebranded as a Reacts channel. Like if it was just a new channel altogether, that would be like okay. And he's like, if he does that, is he gonna upload that dog shit that he found in his closet? It's gonna be like the DSP closet channel. There's just all
Right.
the hard drives that he found, all this gay ass footage that.
Oh,
games that
right.
suck.
Maybe it's
Ugh.
just like Phil Time Machine. Blah. Also, big ups, Roach Bait. It could be. It could be any one of those.
I respect the thinking big though, because like I have
Yeah.
so few expectations in Phil that I think it has to be something like small and stupid. Like there's just nothing else that it could be in my mind. But I mean I would if he like brought the quartering on or something on Sunday, I would die pretty happy. I'd love to see. I'd love to see
Yeah.
a quartering redux. Oh.
That would be insane. That would be the Super Gout Brothers Part 2. That would be amazing. I would
Oh my
love to see that.
God.
But there's absolutely no point in that.
No, I know.
I don't
Yep.
think that's gonna happen at all. But you kind of have to think about it like he would think about it because he's really hyped.
Yep.
So it makes it seem like he's going above and beyond to make this new thing, and it's all the pieces are in place. So it has to be something quote unquote big.
He's
Yeah.
he's been saying that he's been putting work into it every single night. What could you possibly be doing? Like
He's not doing shit. He's not doing anything.
what dark side Phil content related project could you possibly be doing that would require you to have like additional work to be done? It's preposterous. It makes no sense.
What the work is sending an email or a text to whatever Dent is doing the graphics or effects.
Right. It's just
for it.
it's just like Project 7 like re-edited by Das Bullshit to just be cut around John and Howard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be lovely. I would
It's
like to see
it's
that.
only a minute long, so it's a short. Yeah.
Well, One
by
channel
the
for
way,
one
and they
short.
found
Yeah.
on the short
old
run of
Twitter.
things, and I know we're getting super derailed at this point,
That's
Whatever.
okay.
but
It's
on
all
the
good.
short point of things, I've been seeing different people's CPMs, and I'm talking about people who make like hundreds of thousands to millions of views off of shorts,
Right?
and he's going to be gravely disappointed by the amount of money he makes off shorts. And there's
What?
going to be a
Yeah.
segment
Oh,
where
yeah,
he cries about it a
absolutely.
lot.
It's like $1 per 1,000 views, if that.
I think
Oh,
it's
not
much less than that. It is.
I've seen
I
people
was-
make like
been,
5
like,
to
10,000.
10 cents per thousand.
Yeah, I'm way off, but yeah, it's something ridiculously small.
Because like short form content like this that can be easily replayed, that is a minute long, is gonna be very cheap. So
Yes.
you
Yeah.
have to make like millions of views, actually millions, in order to make any kind of money that means anything,
Not only
that
would you have to,
justifies the work that you put in.
Oh, $1 per million. Yeah. Okay, that sounds more like it.
not only would you have to be making like millions of views, but you'd have to be like one of those shorts channels that is just like a 15-second highlight of some Korean guy playing League of Legends. Like,
Yeah.
and you just put out
yeah.
like 12 of those a day or whatever, right? And you just kind of hope that someone like Derek just kind of like fell asleep after beating off and his thumb slid his YouTube app open on the shorts, and that just keeps repeating all day while he's like passed out from time exhaustion is what I mean.
Ew.
Yeah, if you're not making like Hassan clips or like some
Right.
kind of like big streamer clips or some like alpha male clips
Markiplier
like
or
that,
whatever.
you're not gonna do anything.
and
Especially Phil.
what are the
Yeah.
chances that a view on a short is like clicking on a view and not like watching the short in its entirety, you know?
See, that's interesting. I have shorts of my cat and stuff on my little private channel. I wanted to see how the shorts thing would happen. And it does tell you the percentage of what people watch, and I'm not really sure how it comes up to like, however many views it gets, because a lot of people, if it's 60 seconds long, they'll watch 10 seconds and be out.
Of course.
Out.
Yeah.
I'm doom scrolling on YouTube. I don't have time to watch your minute long like,
Fuck no.
review of fucking Callisto Protocol.
Hell no.
Here's the thing though.
Yeah.
YouTube wants to compete with TikTok because TikTok is the premier shorts service.
Yeah.
So they should make it so even if you play it, it doesn't count how much you watched it. It doesn't care.
It's a
it
view.
counts as a view because they
I
want to
agree.
bump up the numbers so they can be,
Mhm.
they can seem like they're getting more traffic than they actually are.
That makes sense.
So he's gonna
Okay.
benefit from that. But of course, people are not gonna watch more than 10 seconds of it's trash because it's trash.
It's
Right, it is.
They're unbearable. They're horrible. Like there's not even. They're horrible to look at. He's holding his
you don't want
phone
to look at it.
like out in it.
the MySpace angle.
Those two recent ones that he put out where he's like, I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy despite all the controversy.
Deal with it.
Cancel me if you want, hate mob. He's doing the Jordan Peterson, like, up yours, woke moralists. I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy.
That short is fantastic because he talks about stuff in the same way
Pig
that
talk.
the people he's criticizing talk about stuff.
Yes.
So he's basically being the other version of them. So he's just as unlikable because he jumps on that short and he's like, I'm playing this game because I'm not a sheep and I'm smart and I'm not like you,
Yeah.
you fucking idiot.
And if you horrible people who want to come and cancel a game and put out a bunch of poor game devs, you're awful, hate mob.
Fuck you.
He,
though all the game devs are stupid idiots.
he was like maxing his pignosis like in that short. Like he had, I think he was saving his mana all day for that move because he like was bending reality with the argument that he was making. He was trying to make it sound like he was getting as outraged or like as upset as someone who would be boycotting Hogwarts Legacy. You know what I mean? Like he's reacting to people's reaction to Hogwarts Legacy like them. I think that's what Meerkat was. That's what you said earlier, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
he is like manipulating reality, trying to make it seem like he is on one side, but he's actually on the other. But he's delivering both messages at the same time in the hope that like some like dent-headed viewer who's basically just a vegetable, barely able to like type out sentences, is just gonna like one of their neurons is going to be stimulated by hearing
Yeah.
something and just accidentally tip him. I don't know. Like,
But
yeah.
in a way, it's fascinating to see how desperate he is to revive that channel when that channel is just dead. Is just
Yeah.
factually dead by every parameter. But he's still trying to attract new people to it, knowing that he is Dark Side Phil. People don't like him. There's extensive history of why people don't like him. There's much better and more entertaining videos from people who don't like him about him, and he's still trying. And it's really fascinating to see. And especially
Yeah.
as he went quote unquote viral the other day by
God.
dunking on Netflix in epic fashion.
got him.
Uh-huh.
Netflix,
Yeah.
we are going to collectively speak to your managers, and you will hear our voice, our consumer's voice, as we
All
resist,
6,000 of us.
as we resist your price gouging structure. Netflix, you won't get away with this one. Not if my
He
checkmark has
ratioed
anything
their
to say
tweet.
about it.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
even
he
mentioned like
ratioed.
having ratioed them. He was like checking the
Yeah.
stats on the tweet, like on the stream.
Oh, I've
dude.
got like 200 less than theirs.
As of this morning, it's 6,000 likes.
But he's not Mr. Views. Ugh. All right, let's watch Cat.
On her old Twitter.
Sorry.
You
and
know,
that was a fun one.
old-
Cat is so
What?
fucking boring that we started talking about shorts and tweets instead of talking about Cat. So
Yeah.
let's just look at her boobs again.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, from your mouth,
I think
from your
Snood was
mouth to God's
Ahead
ear.
of you.
Twitch
Snood
account,
was ahead of
right?
you.
Hey,
An
don't
old
don't
Nice.
don't be
channel.
blasphemous.
Now-
Don't be blasphemous. You know the pasta is gonna watch this.
You need
You know, he
Jesus.
watches everything.
Ah,
He's lurking.
pasta.
Ah,
Get out of here.
Pasta.
Actually, you know what? If you want to watch this video, I require that the pastor does a reply to your diss track. To
He
Meerkat
should with his
song.
own diss track.
Yeah, absolutely.
Agreed. I would like to hear that. Let's do it.
And I would
And
just
at least he's gonna put out something that is mildly entertaining. That is
Yeah.
also not an hour long.
right. Well, it might. Well,
Right.
yeah. I would
It
just.
could be an hour long.
I would
That'd be
just like to come
interesting.
out and say that Pastor Eric, I'm sorry for what these unholy detractors have done to you. I am on the side of goodness and righteousness. I also love looking at e-thoughts and staring at their bare breasts and naked butts. So if you would like to email me with your suggestions and recommendations, that would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, amen. Thank you.
I think we can all meet halfway in between bullying and God and meet and
Yeah.
shake hands on e-thoughts. Because I think
Yes.
we can all agree e-thoughts are great. They're essential workers. They're showing us their breasts when nobody else is willing to. When we show up to their stream, they always got that bust out. So I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
They're good ladies. They're good ladies.
Let's come together, so to speak, over e-thoughts. I don't remember what point I was.
cyberbullying.
I don't remember what
Meerkat.
point I was trying to make, but I'm
let's
starting,
just
I'm starting to get a
together.
headache.
Yeah, to wrap things
Well,
up
we
on the
use that-
pasta stuff, I should
Uh-huh.
release a
Same.
video where I declare that I've won and that he's a
Mhm.
coward because he
That's-
didn't respond.
That's
Because
a good
that's
idea.
that's what he's been doing for the last
Yes.
like 15 videos he's made.
Make sure to turn off your comments though, so that he really knows that you won.
Yeah.
A
You
sign of
can't
a winner.
comment.
A
I
sign of
win.
a winner is someone who runs away and goes home and closes the door and hides in his bed as soon as he wins.
Yeah.
Right, and then plugs his ears and says la la la.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
And
I
s-
win.
I think it was like the
I win,
first
you
half
suck.
of 2017.
It's
was
been
it?
almost a year now since I
tell him to
used
roll up,
any of those
dog.
Twitter or YouTube. I haven't been on there, and it was
There you
it's
go.
on purpose. It's
Right.
because I know. Well, now I know everyone went on there to try to troll me once the pictures of us came out because they
she's
thought it'd
doing
be
the
funny.
giraffe
But then
neck.
they realized that I haven't used
Good
the account
God.
for a year or something like that.
they're
So it's like,
bouncy.
it doesn't really affect
Indeed,
me.
they are.
But that's why I'm not active on social media. is
Damn.
because there's no reason to, because I know people are just gonna be. They're just gonna.
It's
harass me.
it's just good stuff,
Right,
folks. This
right.
is a very funny
And
video.
hey, me
I'm
too,
laughing.
personally firsthand, I can tell you from all
It's after dark.
Look
You
at
know,
her
it's kind of like Adult Swim.
fucking face, dude. Okay, so part of the reason that I didn't
Wait,
think
both of them.
I didn't even look at Phil.
Both of them.
Part of the reason that the curls and twirls picture I thought was like a little Seuss. I didn't like because the girls. It's an extremely unflattering picture if you look at her face instead of
It's-
her hair.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
bad.
you can see like her weird like underbite, her nose, and her sloping caveman brow. and it's just not it's just not a good angle. The directly above is not a good angle, but I didn't think like, oh, I don't think she looks that bad. This
robust.
looks really bad. But this, like,
Yo.
she's clearly capable of some very gross
That's
faces.
robust.
To say the least. It sounds
Look, her Sergeant Slaughter chin. That's funny. Yo.
Dude, Phil wishes that he had her chin, man.
Yeah, really though. Look. He's got the grug head and she's got the chin. They're two opposites.
It's the Chad and the Virgin.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that's great. Hey, Tony.
All the shit that I've been through
look
over
at
the
that
years.
gouty roach.
If I didn't actively need to use like Twitter on a daily basis for business and stuff, I probably also would not be too active on there because there's so many people who just want to be nasty, right? And it's ridiculous because, again, we didn't announce that you had a Twitter. We didn't announce that you had, this was all
okay.
out
Why
and
would you
found
announce that
by people. And all you needed to do was look at it to see she hadn't used.
Yeah, rip to their child. Can you imagine the forehead and the chin on that? Whew. I think somebody in our Discord did the Mid-Journey bot and mixed together, and it was very lunch lady-like.
I did that.
It was weird.
That was me. It was really,
You did that.
bad.
Okay.
It was real
so
bad.
long and it wasn't active.
Yeah,
but still,
bad. Oh, okay, you lost.
But it's funny that you bring up the child because he was talking about like how he can't have kids because of trolls, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I do really think that I do find it very funny that in his mind it's like that kid's gonna get the fuck trolled out of him after I tell him every day for his entire life he's gonna get the fuck trolled out of him, right? Like
Yeah,
that'd
be so mean.
That kid would like die probably. He would become Phil. He would just get stuck in his room his whole time and become one of those, like, you know, that episode of King of the Hill where Hank's at the friend's house and he's like, "Where's the bathroom? I'm about to bust." And he opens the door and it's like it's his friend's kid's room and he's like a really shriveled, like, alien looking kid. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's not King of the Hill though.
It is King of the Hill, absolutely.
It is? What the hell have I been doing? I must have fallen asleep through it.
Because Hank's like he has to pee and he's gotta go to the bathroom. He's like, I'm about to
Oh,
bust.
I remember. Okay, I remember that. Yeah, I remember now. I'm stupid.
Yeah,
I'm
fair enough.
stupid.
That's okay.
Still, people, immediately have to like.
But yeah, that'd be that.
You
kid.
just slap her in the
immediately have
face.
to, like, act like this is
You
news
just-
and blow it up
holy
on
shit.
all over the internet. Oh my god, why?
He should.
Blow it up all
She
over
should
the
know her
if,
place.
But
She should.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
by people.
I
And all
allowed
you
you
needed
to
do
come
was
up here
look
and
at
do
it to
this
see
with
she
me.
hadn't used it in so long and it wasn't
Oh
active.
man, this now you say this as a joke,
Uh-huh.
but I think there are certainly some moments where he kind of puts it all in her face, like, you know, I let you live here, you live with
Yeah.
me,
Yep.
I saved you from this terrible situation, so you have to do this for me. Because he's totally that kind of guy. He would do something nice for you just so he can hold it up against you later on. When
And-
you wrong him in the slightest bit, he's gonna hold it up against you.
And what's even worse is,
Yeah.
is like in situations like this, he would do that in like a vulnerable way. He would be like, well, I was just, it would really mean a lot to me if you did this. You know, like I was like really hoping that when I saved you from your abusive Subaru
You would
boyfriend.
suck my penis and then make me dinner.
I told you you didn't have to suck my penis at all. You don't
I
have
just
to you
wanted
don't have
dinner.
to you don't have to get naked at all. In fact, actually,
I would prefer it.
Phil, all I asked you is to take a shower on your non-designated shower day. It's
Oh,
not that bad, man.
I wish I
don't
could.
have the time.
I wish I could. Yeah, I'm so busy earning you money, you know, to pay for this house that you live in. Oh, and my back is so sore, you know, because I'm sitting in my
Ugh.
chair streaming all the time, earning you money just so that you can live here. Not have to go back out on the streets. They have
And
to
to
send
replace
you
the
back to
roof
your
that you
mother.
live under.
And
Does
he
that
did
laugh?
that same shit to Panda Lee as well.
Or-
When he he took it a step further to make it super toxic, as when he had to point out that she had no other friends that wanted to take care of her in the
Dude.
emergency room, so he
Yeah.
had to do
yeah.
it as
yeah,
her
but
emergency
but I
contact.
did it because I'm a nice guy. Fuck, man. I think we talked about that recently. We were watching some of that house walkthroughs that Peace had watched recently, and they're so interesting. And then, oh wait, no, fuck, this was a while ago. But when he had to repeat that he was the nice guy over and over and over during the hospital thing. It's just like that's what not a nice guy would say.
Well,
And you know, in his what was it, in the React stream, when he was talking about, I think it was down the rabbit hole.
Yep.
He said that he felt used by Panda Lee. That's what he actually said, and
What?
this pushed me out off the fucking rails. This pissed me off
What
so
the
much.
fuck?
He said that he felt used by Panda Lee. He felt used.
I have never heard that.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
because he abducted her, and he made her live with him and do all the chores and like get a
Right.
job and pay for a bunch of shit.
And
like
he cut her off from her family.
he
But-
framed it as like, oh, I'm letting her use my car, because I'm just a nice guy, I guess, right? Like,
I'm the nice guy.
there's a difference between you being a nice guy and you being like a pathetic cuck
A fucking
who
prick.
like got fucking dumped because you're a gouty pig roach and your ex is just like,
Right.
I'm gonna drive to work, I'm gonna use your car, okay? You're not going anywhere, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm not going anywhere, but you can use my car because I'm nice.
And looking at the power dynamics, he had all the power in that relationship. He had all the
Mhm.
money, he had the house, he had the car, he had everything. How could she use him?
Well, exactly.
I have
like,
no idea.
probably because in his mind, like, as soon as the money all dried up, because that's what happened while they were together, she's just like not interested in him all of a sudden, and then she's like, oh, she's all pissed off just because she has to get a part-time job at the mall after I told her when she was 17 that she wouldn't have to work a day in her life because I'm so rich and I'm making a ton of YouTube money. Like, he was definitely pulling that same like, yeah, I'm rich on YouTube, so if any underage girls want to like keep me in mind for when they turn 18, that would be swell.
Yeah. God, that's so
Sound
fucked
good?
up. Sounds great.
Sounds
Fair
But
good.
still,
enough.
people, immediately have to like act like this is news and blow it up drama-wise all over the internet. Oh my God, we found her previous stuff and stuff.
Which
like
makes
that.
no sense to me. It's like, why do you care so much? I'm just some
Oh my
random
God.
person. Why do you care? Why do you
That's
care
why I care.
about,
It-
hurting me? Or
I care. I care because you were duped into moving in with the guy to your right, left, whatever it is. But right? I want to know what this fucking bitch is about. I want to go see. I want to see her life. It's fascinating.
I mean, go on.
Yeah, this is a question for Kat. Why do you think people care so much when your fucking boyfriend begs for money to pay his taxes, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, he flies a bitch in from across the country several
Right.
times to have dates with him, and then she moves in miraculously?
Mm-hmm.
Why do
Yeah, like-
people care?
Oh,
Yeah,
why
and
would
he
she
hid her as well.
Yes,
So.
exactly. He's pretending he's this sad bachelor, and meanwhile
Yeah.
he's flying you out. You're
Yeah. Thanks for that, Logan. Yeah.
giving him the hand beesies, and like and it's like, well, yeah, like we're gonna be interested in you because you apparently see something in this gouty pig roach.
Whatever it
so
is.
I'm interested to know like what that might be. I'd love to hear
Yeah.
what you, and it's like that. I mean, you just have to watch 11 minutes 59 seconds of this video to say like it doesn't really seem like they're that comfortable with each other or really have that strong of feelings for each other. Certainly not strong enough feelings to like move in together and get married. Like, was it like how many years have they been living together before they got married? Like, couldn't have been more than like 20. What was this, 2017 when this video? I don't know.
Don't know.
I think
Might
it's
have been
like,
like
Something like that.
early 2018.
yeah, it's like 1 or 2
Okay.
years living together
Yeah.
before you get married. Ooh, that's
Yeah,
pretty
people in
fast.
chat are agreeing.
For-
Yeah, it's a lot.
Pretty fast for someone
That's a
who
lot.
fucking lives paycheck to paycheck and has to stream 35 hours a
Mhm.
week or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it kind of leads me to
2017.
what I said earlier with his parents and stuff. Is basically lock her up because divorce is messy. You don't want to go through divorce,
Yep.
so put a ring on it. So you have a soulmate, right? No matter what happens.
You don't want her to get away like Leanna did, right, Phil? I bet you he's feeling probably pretty bad about getting his ass dumped.
Oh, big up Stray Fox.
Big up, Stray Fox.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for
And
investing in
Misery.
brainworms.
Yeah, they're actually quite nice. Misery Merchant said, remember, he said they only texted before she moved in / visited.
Very
So,
normal. Very normal
that's
and
weird.
good too. I know that. I know I want just like some random chick I've never seen IRL to just move in with me and he
Mhm.
said this, that like she moved in with nothing but the clothes on her back. Like
she did?
no luggage, no like nothing,
Oh,
right?
that's weird.
So is she just like some homeless person that he just like pulled in off the street? Is he like, she like just some Dickensian orphan like that? I don't know.
Kind of. But
All right, now Saint has a very interesting question in chat. Do you guys think that DSP knew Khet was with Subaru Jeff, or was it an accidental cucking?
I mean,
oh shit.
I think. Go on.
I
Yeah, you say first. You say first.
I think it could be either, because if Phil knew, then he's like, oh yeah, I'm getting this attractive girl away from another guy, and he'd probably never done that before. I feel like he knew.
Probably would have said something about that. Maybe. That's a good point. I personally.
Maybe. Oh right.
I personally think like it's a Mr. Magoo situation where Phil has like accidentally like stumbled backwards into a ladder and knocked a paint can over, and it blinded the Subaru man, so she left him for him. Like I think it must have been something like he texted her just like a dick pic, like just like raw dong, like and the notification is just on her phone, and her boyfriend was just like, what the fuck? Like it was 4:30 and it's 4:30 in the afternoon, right? So it's around stream time, so there's a good chance like he probably had his dick out anyway. So that's what I think. I think he probably caused their breakup, so she had to like okay, you have to stop texting me in the middle of the fucking day. You can't just hang dong in my fucking pictures right away, dude. I don't know how to change the settings on this phone, okay? I barely know how to operate it.
I think Khet was kind of a mutual thing. Like when DSP said that he was this depressed alcoholic and everything was going real bad, and Khet was kind of responding with, I'm also in a relationship with a guy. He plays his music way too loud in the car. It makes my hair go all messy.
It makes my ears hurt.
Yeah, he forces me to watch Marvel movies, which is also a part of the lore, which is weird. I don't know where that came from, but that's very fun. So I think it was kind of a mutual
I think that might
kind
get
of
addressed.
bullshitting.
I think that might get addressed in the long video. I think she mentions. I think someone asks her what her favorite Marvel movie is, and she's just like, "Oh, I don't know anything. I hate Marvel movies."
That video is phenomenal because there's so many memes about Khet that go over DSP's head completely. He has no idea what's going on, and she just gets faced with all that stuff. There was like an exorcism reference, which is in regards to her sister, who was allegedly had an exorcism performed on her because her mom thought
they
that
both did. They both did. Like,
oh, they both did?
Yes.
Fucked up.
Wow.
Khet's like I think it might have been like even worse for Khet than it was for her older sister. From what I understand, it's like Khet's mom had like locked her in a closet and like had tried multiple times to fucking perform an exorcism on her. So unfortunately, like even some, Khet's got some bad circumstances, which is why it's fun to like laugh at her. But I do feel slightly bad a little bit.
I do feel bad for her in a way.
But it's whatever. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Whatever. All right.
What are you gonna do? Call the pastor.
Yeah.
Memes out
I do need
like
Jesus,
horse.
frankly. I shouldn't be making. Dude, no, she didn't say the horse thing. Oh my fucking god.
Can brainworms get exercised? I'm not sure.
No, they have because they're like organic and they're not like supernatural or anything, like holy damage.
Right.
Oh, they're organic, so they're good for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
they actually
exactly.
they like fill up the dents in your skull and brain,
right?
So that like your brain can return to working at full capacity. But
so they smoothen your brain so it gets all nice and aesthetically pleasing.
And the thoughts just like slide all around all over him. It's very easy.
Yeah.
She just said something about her looking like a horse though.
Wait, hold on. Let's back it up. All right, let's back it up a little bit. Oh, sorry.
Why do you care? Why do you care about hurting me
we
or
already
insulting
explained that.
me? And there's all.
I don't want to
memes
insult
out
you.
there
I
about me
want to
looking like
know.
a horse. I'm well aware of that. And
so he's like mashing pictures, like he's like looking up Kiwi Farms on his iPad and being like, "Look at this fucking shit that someone posted about you," and it's a picture of like
scaring the crap out of her.
It's a cover of like it's a Photoshop cover of Animorphs, and it's like but it's like a horse morphing into another horse, and it's like, look, it's DSP's wife morphing into a horse.
Yeah, that's
And so
just still scaring the
he's
crap
just
out of her.
bombarding her with negative memes about her from 4chan and Kiwi Farms, just wherever he can find them, because he's like, look, this is so
Yeah.
stupid. Nah. Don't let it bother you though, honey. Duh. I don't let it bother me. Duh.
Oh God, Jenna is Samantha. I like that. That's great.
Do you
Uh,
know of Samantha?
I know of Samantha because of the things that have been brought up recently about the pastor.
Honestly,
I only know
Samantha
about
is
the-
my
yeah.
favorite part of the pastor's content. She's the
Yeah.
only redeeming quality is Samantha, and she's not even a real person.
The only one that's
Yeah.
making any sense in the damn videos.
Right?
Yeah,
I
all
can't-
she does is just beg for members, and it just makes sense. So I'm on board with it.
Right.
Yeah, it's just perfectly
big up
well constructed
Psycho Dad.
English, right? Like there's perfectly understandable and comprehensive and coherent language,
Yeah,
right?
dog.
I'm never like, what? What did you just say?
Oh my God.
That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? You know, I never think that when Samantha's talking.
Oh, it's the pastor's girlfriend. That's cute. His made-up girlfriend. Hey, honey, they're talking about the times you were exercised. You know that traumatic event you hate to be brought up? What scumbags talking about you being exercised? Just for a sensitive side Phil.
It probably is
Nice.
just being shouted from like another room too, right? Like,
Honey!
you'll never
Yeah.
believe this one. Wow, they like photoshopped you in front of a naked
Wow.
woman, and like this guy is doing like deep fake videos where you're getting fucked in the ass. Nah.
Rumor is Samantha has a giant dog. Lovely. Great.
And to me,
Let's
look at
okay,
these-
I was
these
upset
boobs
at
instead of
first, but
think of
then
that.
I realized that it's not worth getting upset over.
I was
It's just
upset
a
at
bunch of
first.
morons making jokes about like it's just funny now
Morons.
because it makes you realize how many pathetic
Is it?
people are out there.
Okay. So why is it funny? People calling her a horse, but she cries when people bring up her boyfriend jerking it off.
Right. I mean,
Right.
Riddle me this.
I would be a little more hurt if somebody was making fun of my appearance rather than laughing at something this fucking idiot like next to me did. Like, that's funny. I don't know.
That
I
is
think I would
funny.
be a little more hurt. Yeah, I
think
would be more hurt if
I
people were
think
making fun of me.
I
yeah.
think they're gonna bring up the incident in this video. If not this one, then it might be the hour-long one. I think in the hour-long one,
Oh, God.
someone asks like, "So do you know about the incident? What do you think?" And she's like, "Whatever. I don't know why anybody thinks it's funny. Whatever. I don't care. Whatever." And she just like sits back against she's very, very grumpy about it. But I don't know. Maybe she had the thicker skin back here, and like I said, Phil is like
She got thicker
probably
skin now.
wearing her down every single. Imagine like we, by the grace of God, only get exposed to Phil for like 6
I
to
know.
8 hours a day, right? Depending on how many times we rewind the same clip. But
Mhm.
like she is like she's getting that too because she can hear him like through the grates in the floor probably, and
Oh
there's
God!
and
It
through the
reminds
holes
me.
in the wall and whatever.
So, my dad does, audio recordings, and when I'm at my parents' house,
Uh-huh.
I get to hear it constantly, and it makes me want to punch holes in walls and stuff. It's nothing against him; it's just the constant noise. So I can't imagine what it's like for her to hear him constantly. It's just hell.
Well,
God.
I mean, the only reprieve is when the sound gets muffled by the door being closed, like because like all the other times it's probably just directed directly at her. So I'm sure the stream times are
Yeah.
like precious quiet times where she's just hearing the like.
Can't do it.
Yeah, that's because Jasper is actually a therapy kitty. So when she's at home, Jasper is quote unquote not available
Right.
because she needs to
Right.
grip him close. She needs to embrace him so
Oh,
she
God.
doesn't get traumatized by DSP's segments.
I'm sure she needs to experience like some level of warmth and like that kind of like very basic animal loving thing where like they just love you because you
Yeah.
stuff, right? So she doesn't get any of that from Phil. It's just like finally something that's not talking to me endlessly and telling me what to do. I bet Phil's very bossy. I bet he's a very, very bossy,
Oh, yeah.
bossy husband.
This isn't the way to do it. I don't know how to do it, but that's not the right way.
Honey,
Like-
your towels are all over the floor. Oh my God, we watched that from the fucking the
Mhm.
condo tour where he's just
Yeah, there was
bitching
shit
at Panda
everywhere.
the entire time. Like it was like he made that video just to like punish her.
bitch at her.
Right?
Yeah.
And I like it's almost like he's maybe doing this to punish Kat a little bit too, huh? Oh, so you don't want to do the videos?
This is what
I guess we'll just have to
you're gonna have
explain.
to do.
I guess we'll just have to explain to the viewers why you won't be in my content, honey. Here we go. Don't put that shirt on. Put the other shirt on, the one that I like.
This is why. Then don't button it all the way up. Oh, you're just gonna forget that one. Okay. I mean, this is why I feel bad for her, because these possible scenarios.
It's all very harrowing,
I
isn't it?
do. Mhm. Yeah.
It's been tough.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Kat.
it's you know, for someone. It would be one thing if day one when you walked in the door, you were all over the internet. You know what I mean, and you had opinionated stuff you were saying.
You put her on the.
You literally
sneak Leanna disc, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
there was one picture of the day you were here, one picture of you on Valentine's Day, and pictures of meals that you've made.
Yep.
That's it. And already there's nasty,
pictures
negative
of
shit all over the internet. So can you understand why we don't want to jump in and have a million videos together and things like that? You see what I mean? Like, it would be such counterproductive to have that. Plus, and I'll be honest here too, and we were talking about this before we even filmed, is that vlogging for me at this point isn't even a focus anymore. Like, this video we're doing right now is just kind of a special thing because we wanted to kind of clear the air about what was going on. But vlogging for me is a fan service. It's something that I do for you guys, the viewers, because guess what? I made no money doing this. Like, I explained this to my viewers on stream a couple times recently.
He does make money doing it. He puts it on YouTube and ads get put on the videos. That's such a lie.
Wrong.
I used to make, like, for example...
He definitely didn't monetize this. No way. No chance he monetized the Meet Cat video.
Actually, when we're in this Discord activity, you can see where the ads are placed.
Yep.
Weird.
There are like 4 ads on this video, and we saw the first one. That was the Punjabi song. Big ups Punjabi songs. So there was a couple of more. I don't know why they didn't play, but thank God they didn't.
Yeah.
I think for whatever reason they don't always play on this little thing we do. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine.
Because I got the ad.
A DSP tries it video. I'd
Me
go
too.
try a new food item. The video would get anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 views, and I would make, no lie, like $20 to $30 on the video ad revenue. So it would pay for the meal, and I'd make a few couple bucks extra.
PS4. Oh my God. That's so sweet.
Now I do a DSP tries it. It gets 5,000 to 10,000 views, and I make $4. Not even enough to cover the cost of.
That's $4 you didn't have before, stupid.
The meal.
This is
so you see what I mean? YouTube has
what I
fallen
want
into such
to be
an abyss
talking
of
about
just
with my
terrible
husband on
profitability
my
that the vlogging for me, when I go out of my way to do it with things like the
can't
Ask the
even
King
buy
or the
fast food right and kill himself eating it.
And I paused it in a good spot on my end because sometimes it's a little bit different. Hold on. I'm just gonna take that. All right, there we go. We're good.
As long as you need.
I got it. Nope, we're good. Let's go.
Okay.
Nope.
Sorry.
Here we go.
Or if I do a podcast.
Oh, you really wanted me to take my time. Sorry.
Is for you guys because you guys have been such a long-standing viewership of people who supported me that I go out of my way to do it. But understand, there's no reason for me now because Kat's here. Oh, now we're just gonna every week we're gonna put out 5 vlogs together. No, it's stupid. And like I've said. You guys have already seen the house. You've seen the stuff, the daily stuff. What do you want to see me? Oh, we made a coffee together. Here's a video. Like, what the fuck? That's so stupid and pointless and frivolous.
Stupid,
no, we're not going to be doing stupid, silly stuff like that.
Did they have, like, your question earlier, Meerkat, I'm thinking now, like, I'm thinking they had the conversation about, like, oh, you're going to be in my content, right? And she's like, no, what are you talking about?
Right.
Well, you're going to be in my content, right? No, I don't want to be in your content. No, you get trolled like fuck. I don't want to be in your content. Well, I told everybody that you were going to be in my content. Have you been watching my videos? But,
no.
No, I don't have a laptop. I don't have a laptop, honey. Like,
I need a laptop now.
Free.
But yeah, moving forward.
Wait.
If there is a reason, if there's a
yeah,
special occasion, if there's we go and do something special like going to Seattle and you know what I mean,
yeah,
stuff like that.
It seems like he's trying to
on the
shame
holidays.
her.
Yes, then you'll see videos of us together doing
and
stuff.
see, this is just him making promises on her behalf, like making promises for her, right? I wouldn't feel very good just sitting with someone who said that I was definitely going to be involved in a bunch of shit, like in the future.
No.
Whenever I felt like it, like I don't know, like seems like a big commitment, Phil. I'm just kind of hungry again. Can we get some Taco Bell or something? Oh my God! Stop shouting at me, please.
Well, and I was thinking, like, if it just brought up a thought. I was thinking, somebody who's moving in with this person, maybe she had to have known that people hate his guts.
Uh-huh.
But if you don't have a place to live and this is the only place you've got to go, then maybe that wouldn't be so important. Looking into that person, you're just like, I want to sleep under a roof.
Right. Yeah, I
with
mean,
a bed.
She might be eager to please, but is still like extremely anxiety ridden and uncomfortable right now. I don't know. I don't know why she seems so scared. It's just like it had to have been Phil gassing her up, thinking like, don't look if people call you a horse, if they say that you're a stupid huge tooth bitch, if they say that you say your hair color looks like shit, if they say that you're an ugly pig lover, don't listen to any of that stuff. Even if they
I'm not a pig.
Even
I'm
if
a
they
human.
say that you're gross, even if they say that you're stupid, even if they say that you sound like a man, don't listen to any of that stuff that I just said. Okay? Sound good?
Also,
Fair
they're
enough.
saying
Yes.
this right now. You shouldn't look at chat at all. They're
Right.
saying this right now.
Yeah. Whatever
Right.
you do,
Yeah,
do
don't-
not look at the chat. That's why that's exactly
Don't look
right.
down.
Cat. I didn't even think about that. I never even picked up on that before, but her eyes are like magnetically repulsed from that chat right now. And compared
True.
to what she's
Don't
like
look at chat.
in the next video, she is glued to the chat in the next videos. Like, for this one, she is completely avoiding it. I wonder if Phil primed her for that, and later was just like, just look at them, whatever. I can't read every single one to you, honey. I'm tired. My voice is so raw from streaming all the time. I can't keep reading these troll comments to you, honey. You got to read them yourself.
Ugh.
In one of the streams, the chat was closed, so he was just reading like bit cheers and whatever tips or whatever he got. So he admitted the chat was closed.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Sweet. Very cool.
I am a little bit sad that now we can't get rogue troll messages out of nowhere.
I mean,
I liked those.
There was that was at least something that you could look forward to in a DSP stream.
Yeah.
Would be like someone saying something and Phil panicking and having to like go and be like, fucking idiot, like with a stupid name. Or like, I'm not going to say that or whatever. But now it's just nothing. Now he just makes up tips or he like pretends tips didn't happen or they did.
Yeah.
Boring.
It's fucking sad.
Here from time to time on Instagram, and yes, eventually, if we do have plans,
actually, I'm gonna go look on his Instagram soon. The last time we saw her was
that maybe we could do together, and it'll be fun. Then we'll let you guys know well ahead of time, so you know what to expect, and you can come watch. But no, very much. As I said at the very beginning of this video, what I'm trying to do at this point,
he's not snorting. He's not snorting, but he's still like throat clearing and swallowing, right? Like
the thick
and you can
swallow.
come watch, but. No, very much.
The last time that she was on his Instagram was their wedding picture, April 10th, 2019.
Oh wow, it's in 2 months, dude. 4 years. What's that? Is that that's the cherry juice anniversary, right? I think the gout crystal anniversary. You get your wife a beautiful ring with gout crystal encrusted.
Oh right. Yeah, right. Sorry.
He's doing a big swallow right here.
Oh God!
You
can see it.
Wow!
We get the
is make it so that the work Phil is the guy you see on streams, the guy you see in videos, and the other side of my life and our lives together here in Washington is private and protected. So that way you don't have assholes.
God, it's so weird, man. Like the thumb, just like he doesn't know how to do it.
He doesn't know how to put
Also, is the work Phil the guy who begs for tips or he can't have his day off? Is the work Phil the guy who begs so he doesn't have to eat a lunch meat sandwich? Is that the work Phil?
Yeah.
No, work Phil is the guy who shuts the door on his office and says, I can't come talk to you, honey. I'm busy babysitting videos. I'm babysitting the uploads. You wouldn't understand, honey. It's very important streamer work. I gotta do thumbnails. And then I gotta edit.
I gotta upload them into the wrong order.
And it's also work Phil when he had to ask his wife for permission to make that complaining video about FedEx.
I asked my wife, and she said I could make this video. But I consult her. I consult her everything. It's our day off, so I said, honey.
Yep.
It's
Hangy.
I don't know I don't know why he thought it would be a good idea to say that out loud. You know, like
I don't know.
Because it make him look good in his mind.
Yes, you're absolutely right about that, and it's why he does it. He he like is obsessed. I mean, you know, who isn't like, you know, sort of slightly preoccupied with what other people think about them, but like Phil's every action is controlled by the degree of how trolled he's going to be by picking any particular thing, right? So he felt that like the level of trolling that he would get about playing Hogwarts Legacy was like, okay, that's bearable enough. You know, if people say that I'm a transphobe, I can deal with that. I'm not too bothered if people think that I support J.K. Rowling. In fact, I think you know, she's
I've got a picture that will take care of that on my slides.
Yeah, and you know,
Yeah.
I actually think she's a pretty good businesswoman, you know, and she tells it like you did. She's in that fucking video. He's like, you know, J.K. Rowling like clapped back at them so hard that they were all like, what? And so she got in a lot of trouble for, you know, like owning them so hard.
Wow, that's crazy.
And it's just so like weirdly transparent how like even though he is constantly lying, you can very, very easily see what side of any given issue he actually falls on.
Well, and that's a common thing with the perpetual whatever it is, the people that lie a lot. I don't remember what it is.
Pathological
right
liars.
now. That. That's common though. You can see clearly that they're either lying or how they really feel.
Right.
I've known a few in my day.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure everyone has.
Yeah, compulsive pathological. There you go. Yeah, that. Yeah, Phil is not an ally. That's so stupid.
Holes, trying to get all of our personal shit and trying to fucking find out all kinds of stuff.
Get
about
your
us
hand
and
off
you know,
her.
who's
I'm gonna
going
call
on
the
behind
cops.
scenes and twisting it and turning it into slanderous nonsense on the
Yeah,
internet.
somebody had
Which
said
you know
earlier,
they're gonna
Stockholm style syndrome.
You know,
do. How many
you know, you
people
can really tell that you're soulmates with someone is when you put your arm around them, that they leave like a good 2.5 to 3 inches of clearance between
Right.
their arm.
Oh, that's
and your
true.
body. Like, I don't know if I've ever felt confident enough to put my arm around a girl that I didn't like at least, you know, pull in for like some slight body contact there. Like, I would feel this would be extremely awkward, and this is like how you would hug your grandmother if you were taking a picture.
Mhm.
If you had your grandmother on the stream, that's how you'd put your arm around her. You might put your arm around your grandmother with a little more familiarity than this is happening right now.
they're gonna do? How many people
Oh,
are just
man,
gonna take
our
things from
other
this
guest
video
that may
alone
join.
Oh, I'm
Right.
cannot. I know.
and make a million
Okay.
videos about it and talk for an hour?
Yeah.
This video will be like 20 minutes long, and there'll be like 4-hour-long podcasts discussing this fucking video.
What?
How insane it
Theories and
is.
shit like that.
So, you know, when we know that, but that's what I mean. We want to keep it to a level where it's under control and where it's not constant abundance of that. That's why she
Yeah.
doesn't use social media. That's why we're not doing constant stuff together. We very much have enjoyed this last month where we've lived together. And we should say this, I think we owe it to the people who have been very nice to us, who were respectful, who didn't
Yes.
violate our privacy. And, you know, there's some people, let's be honest, who are positive on stream and they want to see you, and that's okay because
I
people actually
positively
are
wanna see
interested
you.
in you. They want to know
Yeah.
more about you
With your
in a
knee.
positive way. They're not
wait.
trying to be
Oh, I was gonna
nosy
say, is that your mic?
assholes
What's
or
happening?
people being negative. So to those of you
Weirdly
I
skinny
looked away
leg.
for a
respectful
second.
and haven't tried to pry into our
Yeah.
personal life, thank you. All right,
Thank
because
you.
that is very much appreciated in an era now of 2018. You know, I've
Yeah.
been making content for the internet for 10 years, and I know fully up front, I can tell you, it's my fault a lot of times. You know, in those previous years, I shared way too much with you guys, and it just blew up to the point where people could use that stuff against
Blew
me.
up. The
So
fat
that's why
V
there's been this
blew
change
up.
in the last year.
Blew.
That's why we're going about it the way we're doing. And, you know, we've been happy. We've had a good month together. We're looking forward to a great life moving forward together. And again, we want it to be special.
Oh, sorry.
This
Sorry.
weird meme of people using stuff against him, which
Yeah.
is basically people are calling me out on my inconsistencies and lies. How dare they? I should be
How
able to
dare
say
you?
whatever I want, and none of this
I'm the
should be called
king.
out.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Meerkat. Is there like anything in your life that I could like, you know, find out about you and like use against you in some way? Like, is there something that you are deeply, deeply, deeply ashamed of that if I knew about it, it would like ruin you?
Pretty
Right.
much, yeah.
Oh.
I shouldn't be sharing this, but my penis is uncomfortably large to the point where it has
Oh.
crippled my love life. It really has. It has
That's-
hurt me a
Ugh.
lot, personally and professionally.
Right. I mean,
So I
rightly
really
so.
hope
Yeah.
nobody gets wind of that.
Well, luckily, this is not a very popular channel, so there will be very few viewers who will hear that.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, that's a lucky
Yeah.
one. But no, I get that too. You know, as someone with like also like an impossibly huge penis, it's a struggle. It is a struggle. Probably not as as bad as whatever you've been through. You know, in European countries, they're really not used to that. But like in North America, we're just a dime a dozen out here, unfortunately.
I have sympathy for you too.
It really is painful sometimes. And when I mean it hurt me professionally, it's like I would go to work and people would be like, "Put it away," and I'm like, "Dude, it can't get any smaller than this."
I'm sorry. It's like
I'm sorry.
Professionally, it's like you know, I'm walking to work and it's like, "Ow!" I keep stepping on my extremely long balls and penis, and that hurts me.
I'm just laughing at how bad I feel for both of you.
Well, you know, as someone who also has an extremely large penis, I'm sure it hasn't impacted your life at all. So, you know, if you want to brag a little bit more about that, then I don't want to hear it. Okay, let's just watch the fucking clip about DSP and Cat and move on with our days. Okay, sound good?
Okay, yeah, so fair enough. Let's go.
When it does happen.
Shit.
Okay. Anything else you want to say before we adjourn here, or anything on your mind?
No, I just want to say, you know, for the people that were being nice, because, you know, Phil tells me, I don't go to his stream, so I don't know, like, you know, what people say, but he has said that, like, there are actually nice people that, you know, wanted to see me because they're genuine, and I only see, like, the hate videos.
Oh, with the bar to bang, diggy, diggy, diggy. That's what's going on in Phil's head right now. Bar with the
people who are nice. So it does people that
you think he's a big fan of Kid Rock?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He likes to rock back and forth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Oh my god.
Bill and
who filmed this? What?
Derek is his Joe C.
I could see Phil actually being a big fan of that, though.
Absolutely. No, well, I mean, come on. He was born in 1982, right? He had no choice. Unfortunately, people who grew up in his era grew up in probably one of the worst eras in music. So you know, there's very little that could have been done. There's nothing he could do either, nor I.
No.
Nor any of us.
No, we're really close to the end of this fucking 17
Well, we got an hour and a half video left to go. Don't worry, buddy. I got you covered.
There was one thing that they were right about this video, that people would watch it and would make like 2-hour-long podcasts out of it. I think we probably broke that mark at this point.
I think we proved him wrong, right? Idiot. Yeah. Dumbass. This is going to be
Psycho Dad.
It's going to be an 8-hour-long podcast, you stupid bitch.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much to analyze and so much to, like, say about everything that's being done or said and put it to all these other points that can connect other points. You know what I mean?
And you know what? In 25 years, if Phil is still streaming, or even if he hasn't, I'll still come back to this video and be like, man, remember when before Kat was dead and she came on the stream? Oh boy, that was a funny video. I'll restream this video again and again. I don't care how many times I'll do it until Phil Burnell has gone homeless. I will restream this man, this gouty pig roach. This is my protest, Pastor. Do you see what I'm doing? This is a long form. I will outlive the pig roach.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about making DSP stuff, that you can always go back to a certain point of time and just make an hour-long video about it, and you always have more context to go by.
Yeah.
So now we have to talk about the cat picture, the twirls and curls weird picture. We have to talk about all that other stuff. That if at the time you watch this video, you could still talk about it for an hour and go even further back in time, talking about the other stuff. So you can always do this. Even if he's gone, you could still rewatch these videos endlessly and talk about them.
It's very Lynchian, isn't it? Like, you're just sort of like, because of what's being revealed to you in the narrative down the line, you're like, oh, these new details are becoming so significant.
This makes sense now.
This was just a throwaway thing at first, but actually he's been getting his hair dyed at curls and twirls for years. Like, he's gray as a mule.
Oh, God, we're close. All right, let's go.
It means a lot.
Fuck.
So.
All right, so hopefully this video cleared some air.
He
hopefully
has
this
a
video
Harry
explained
Potter
a few
hat now.
things. that now you guys understand.
No, it didn't,
And
Phil.
moving
Why did you
forward,
lean
you know,
in so far when
it's-
you said that?
Again,
that was
the
so
reason I'm making
weird.
this video is to explain. So tomorrow, I
So
fully
weird.
expect there'll be people on stream asking me a million questions about cat. You're not going to get answers because basically what we do is what we decide to share,
He's
we will
just
share with you.
baiting
And
trolls,
again, we ask that
right?
you kind of respect our privacy and our wishes.
Yeah.
And thank you to those who have been respectful of that. Okay. All right.
Shut
That's
up.
it, guys. Thanks a lot for
Goddamn.
listening. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope it cleared the air. And
Nope.
see you later.
Bye.
See you later.
Hey, help
Bye.
please.
Okay.
All right.
Oh
What's
my
up,
God,
everyone? Good
this-
evening.
Look at the ads
Jesus
in this one.
Christ.
Stream. It is Friday the
Whoa.
13th. Ooh.
She looks chubbier.
Yo, look at
2018,
the ads on this video.
July 8th.
Yo,
I
what
know.
the fuck?
1, 2,
So,
3, 4,
I
5.
know that YouTube, like they'll place automatic ads a lot of times, and this could have been that, but it also could have been him.
That's
I-
19 ads. Can you place that many ads on a single video?
You can
This
place
is
as many as
insane.
you want.
My aim is
You
so
literally can do one every 3 seconds for like 4-hour long video if you wanted to. Yeah.
2018. And
Fucking shit.
I just gotta say, you know, okay, we all saw the previous video, and you know, I didn't even mention this, but the first thing that kind of struck me the first time I saw a cat is like
Hmm.
her busted ass eye makeup.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. I have had a lot of varying opinions on her makeup job. Some people have told me that she thinks that they think that she knows what she's doing, but she just overdid it. Some people think that she doesn't know what she's doing. I personally think she looks like she was shot with Homer Simpson's makeup gun. Her eyebrows are
I
at
do
least
think that-
like full in this. Go on.
Right. Exactly. I was gonna say that in the last one, but I do think that she does know what she's doing. She's just way overdoing it. Like when I was in cosmetology school, we would sit there for a while and sort of figure out how to do makeup and stuff, and sometimes it would get overdone, and it would sort of look like that.
Yeah.
I do, because you can see the highlights, and she is like fading it. There's a gradient, whatever, but I think she just way overdoes it and does not have much self-esteem, probably.
Can't imagine why.
I don't know.
Bill's just
Yeah.
standing behind her, being like, "More eyeshadow."
You know,
Yeah.
I think she knows what
Pile it on.
she's doing to the extent that DSP knows what he's doing. So they're basically
Right.
soulmates.
Right. Well,
Okay,
literally, yeah.
okay.
Okay. There probably are just
Okay.
two
She has
morons.
a basic understanding.
Yeah. Yeah. But they're basically just two morons stumbling through life, like, you know, sort of being like swept along the river of life, and wherever they happen to crash onto the rocks is whatever.
Silent weapons. What he just said
Oh my
in
God.
chat. I'm not gonna read it out loud, but it's funny.
It's just a
dirty Everybody troll read it.
message. I'm not gonna read it, but you know, if you all want to
I'm
look,
not gonna read
if
it.
you wanted to all have that message pointed out to you and drawn a huge amount of attention to, you can
There you
all
go.
read it. There you go.
We're going to be
very
doing
funny.
pretty much very similar to how we did last time. We did this stream. It was a 3-hour stream where we basically just sat here and kind of talked.
Her cleavage
Ma.
is longer.
Boing. I mean, shit.
And
Mike.
That
God damn it.
happens when ladies get fatter. It just does.
What? Yeah.
If
What,
they
you
don't,
did?
if an adult female does not have the biggest.
Whoa, slow down,
titties,
Poindexter.
And then she gets.
What the
and then
fuck
she
is an
gets
adult?
fat.
What the fuck is an adult female?
I don't know.
Derek, get down from
Whatever.
there.
It doesn't matter. Get down from there. Yeah. Yep. You know.
Talked to
You
you
know
guys
what I
and
mean.
answered a lot of questions. All right. And that's kind of what we're planning on doing this time as well.
It
Okay.
says stop
But I
talking.
update the stream stats right now. We actually are up to 515 subs. Let me do this now before we start answering your questions.
God, the stream has improved so much since back then.
515,
Look how boring
415.
this
So
Top
much.
tier is
this
currently Derek. Let's
leaderboard
get Derek
it-
up on the leaderboard.
big
Chad
ups.
he is absolutely
Derek!
mesmerized by Chad.
What in the fuck did I just type?
Holy shit.
That's not even
Did
close
you hear
to
that?
saying Derek.
That's like.
I mean,
That's actually Derek like stealing his mom's credit card and using it
Yeah.
on Phil. By
you
the
think
way,
so?
I don't
It
think
is?
so. I know so. Like
Oh shit.
he later had to send a message to Phil that was like, sorry, my mom found out that I was using her credit card and I'm not allowed to send tips
Oh
anymore.
no!
And that's
And at some point,
That's so bad.
he was asking people to cheer on his behalf and ask questions on
Yep.
behalf of Derek.
And
So
they
would
were.
cheer and they would say, "Hey, Derek asks, are you gonna plan on playing Persona 5?" It's fantastic.
Dude, that song that I can't remember who did it, but about the "Are you gonna play Persona 5?" You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
When
yeah,
on
that
the,
one was great.
said- That was very good. I liked that one a lot. That sounds weird. I'm pouring water into a bottle. Sorry.
Oh, good.
All right, and now we have a top
Sounded
tip.
really
The
weird.
current new top tip, guys, is from
You're
Sorry.
super hydrated
$5.01.
that's
It's
big
stop
ups.
talking. This is an IRL stream, so if you want me to stop talking, it's going to be a pretty boring one. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Well,
All right, so Rigby
oh, sorry, I forgot I had the boobs on.
with the top tip.
Glued to the chat, by the way.
$5.01. Thank you very much.
Phil
Rigby.
is,
I appreciate
Phil is
that.
literally getting
So,
in
The
between.
way this stream is going to work
Yeah.
is much like the last time. We'll basically be
Wait,
responding to what
no,
you
let's
guys are
get
saying.
Derek off the leaderboard. Okay, yep. But yeah,
Oh, that's
putting
funny.
himself in between
And
her
she-
and the. Look at her.
And she's like climbing around like a monkey
Now,
trying to look
sometimes
at
we
her.
may choose to answer a question, sometimes we may choose not to. Depends on how private
Wow.
it is or whatever. But we did this 3 weeks ago.
Holy
People really
shit.
seemed to enjoy it
He-
and said, do it again when you
He's
can.
doing
It's
it
been
right
3
now.
weeks
His
since we did
head
the last
is in her
one.
line of sight
And
to
so
the
it's
chat.
like, okay, maybe
Look at
now's
her.
a good time.
Oh my
It's not
God.
like we're going to do it every week where it's going to
Somebody
get
tell
boring
this
or
woman
anything,
she's
but
on
every once in
camera.
a while, if we do it. What I suppose
That would be
Bog
pretty.
bee? I
That would be
did.
pretty funny
Bog
if she just didn't tell
I don't know
her
what's
that
going
they
on
were
my
face
keyboard
camming.
today. I can't spell. But
Hey,
yeah,
Cat,
what
the
we'll be
camera is
doing
on, by the way.
is we will be
Look at her gamer face with
generally
the jaw forward. And
answering
shit.
most of your questions tonight. That's what it ended up being 2
Her
weeks or
reading
3
face,
weeks
sorry.
ago when we did this.
Hello, Phil and Cat.
It kind of just seems like the natural way it's going to.
He knew what he was doing when he brought her on. Like, of course, he's gonna get a buttload of tips and cheers and
Oh,
stuff with a
yeah.
lady next to him.
And
he knew it.
And
Go.
like literally, he is just
All right,
trying
so
to
Norval-
attract trolls. Like he knows that there are going to be people sending him super chats and tips to say like, your wife's a horse and you're a stupid pig roach, and he's like, whatever, I have your money. Some of like the grossest Phil clips are the stuff where it's like, oh, this guy paid me. This guy's so stupid. He paid me $1 to say that I'm a stupid fucking pussy ass pig roach who smells like shit and he likes to eat his own shit. And that cost him $1. Well, I have your money, idiot. I can't believe he paid me to say that. Like, yeah,
I win.
It's $1. Like, and you're actually absolutely right. That's a Pastor Derek move. I win. He called me a stupid. He called me a stupid pastor, but I'm not.
I'm still the pastor, though.
He took 5 minutes out of his day to write me an email, and I made an hour-long video about it. I win, you fucking idiot.
Wow, what a loser!
Yeah.
You guys, like, you believe this guy spent so much time in this email? Nah.
He is so mad that I made an hour-long video being mad about it. You fucking idiot! I win.
I've been okay. Huge derailment moment, but I just thought about this question that I've been meaning to ask you.
Sure.
Not you. I mean, yeah.
I'm
yeah,
saying
definitely,
ask it, you asshole.
definitely you too. Definitely you too, Andrew. For sure.
I'm not.
Uh-huh.
You know
Indrid, we
everything
should
you
just
need to know.
gang up on Snoot and bully him a little bit. He needs to know his place.
Agree.
You are messing
Sort of.
with powers that you shan't comprehend, my friend. As I was
Fuck you. Ask your question.
as I was saying, in the pastor videos, have you noticed? And I might just be imagining it, but I feel like sometimes I've noticed that his voice changes and that he loses his
Really?
I might be a humble Southern pastor. I'm just a Texas man. He was getting really, really heated in like his most recent or like maybe next to most recent videos, and it felt like his accent was falling off. Like he's been faking the whole like
Weird.
you need Jesus. I got this accent. I'm a legitimate guy from the South. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up.
Yeah, at some point it kind of feels like a wrestling persona where he puts it on and he's like the pastor.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it feels like to me.
Praise
But I haven't
God.
really noticed that specifically. It's just sometimes he gets really worked up over certain things, and you can see what actually bothers him.
Yeah.
Like when Prophet sent him that email and called his lawsuit a lol suit, and he got
was
really pissed
very
off.
mad at that.
Yeah.
The thing is like a lot of prophets like I read that email, and big ups to Prophet
Lol
for corresponding with
Yeah.
an insane person. But But I was really laughing because Prophet was using terms like you were calling them all house stationaries, and I was like, I don't think the pastor is going to quite understand what you mean by that. Like, so it was just very funny to see like two people two people kind of like exchange messages and not even really understand what the other one is saying. I can absolutely see pastors like weird stream of consciousness, like just writing nonsense, aggressively attacking the person who just wrote to him. Those fucking emails are psycho, dude. They are absolutely psycho. That wrote back.
Can you link me those?
Yeah, I will.
Or something, just later or whatever.
I think Prophet made a video on them, which I will. I'll try to find that later. Put that in the description.
Okay.
Dude. And thanks for watching this far along. If you reach this point, check out the videos in the description.
If you made it until this point in the video, leave a comment saying Phil has gout.
Nope.
Yes, Phil has gout. Did you know that only 75% of my viewers are subscribers? Hit that subscribe button.
Like the stream, even if you don't like it, it helps with engagement purposes.
I'm gonna private it afterwards, though, just in case someone tries to look at it.
So it doesn't even matter.
And someone says, "Phil, you're doing this wrong. Phil, why did you ignore my $25 tip?"
Phil, is Cat alive?
Yeah.
By the way, where is our secret guest that I totally don't know? I'm not familiar with him at all.
Good question.
I sent you a message about it, Snood. He had some behind the scenes stuff to deal with, and he can't make it, sadly. So hopefully, eventually.
Yeah.
But if you have to tag out, that's fine.
No, I'm good. It's 3 a.m., but I'm having a ton of fun and interactions.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Who's that? What's that song? Is that Matchbox 20? It's 3 a.m. Must be a little rare. I said, baby. I can't help it. I feel. Yeah, there we go. The rain's going to wash away. I believe in. You know what I'm talking about.
It's only 7:00 p.m. here.
What the hell? It's 9 p.m. here. Look how many different time zones we're in, everybody.
Oh my
God. They should be illegal, dude. The government should take them all away.
Yeah. Well,
we should all have one time zone.
Why can't we just call everything the same thing?
If only we lived in the glorious People's Republic of China, where they do that.
Mm-hmm.
They do?
They do that. There's only one time zone in China. And even though like it spans like
holy shit
many time zones, I think it spans like 3 time zones. There's only one in China. So
I didn't know that. That's fascinating.
Yeah, it's like the day just is shorter for you in some parts of the country, I guess. Actually, I don't even know how that works. You drive across the country, your day is short. I'm not even pretending I know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to watch some big-titted hoes on my stream, y'all.
Both of these two have big titties.
China. It's China.
In China, they say.
Whoa!
China.
That's racist. Come on.
What?
I was trying to do a Trump. I was trying to do a Trump voice. I was trying to do like a.
I did Trump
in China.
PSP.
You know. I can't even think of it.
Guys, we haven't even made it to the first ad.
Oh, come on.
We're very slow.
I'm sorry.
Not even the first Punjabi song has
Get
aired.
Derek off the leaderboard.
We're children.
All right, but Norville, just so you know, since there's going to be a lot of activity tonight,
Get fucked, Derek. I love that he was
Fuck you.
Don't make fun of Derek. This is so yeah, this is pre-defending Derek, I guess.
Thank you for that top cheer.
Right.
Jaco TV just tipped $5.02 and said, "Cat,
9 p.m. in Rhode Island. Big up Rhode Island."
Oh, here you go. It's a joke. He wants you to read his joke.
Oh, these were so stupid, man. These fucking jokes. They made Cat read a bunch of like dad jokes, and they were all terrible. Jokes about potatoes and fucking Pillsbury Doughboy.
And he's loving it. Like, look at the look on his face. He's like, I can't wait to hear this joke.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a nice screenshot. I'm stealing this.
The chin is huge on this one. Like, she's like cutting glass on that.
That I think Peace brought this up, but her chin is like that superhero from with the Fairly Odd Parents, or was it? I don't know. There's a superhero that has like a massive chin.
You know, I know exactly what you're talking about. I just have no idea how it's called.
Crimson Chin. Yes, there it is. It's Crimson Chin from, I can't remember what cartoon it was.
Is that from the Fairly Odd Parents? Sorry,
it's exactly the Crimson Chin. Yeah, it's from I have no idea. I can't find it.
Sorry,
Even though
Zoomers.
Oh yeah,
Let's
Fairly
Yeah,
Odd
it's
Parents.
Fairly-
That's correct.
Let's make
Yeah.
some Ren and Stimpy
Yeah.
jokes instead, folks. Anybody here? Anybody
Shut
here
up, I love
born in the
Ren and
80s? Anyone? wish
I
was
love
dead.
Ren
I
and
wish I was
Stimpy
dead.
still. All right. Let's get to the first ad, and I'll be right back.
I will be watching Ren and Stimpy. I can separate
here.
art
Jayco
from the
TV's
artist.
joke. He would like you to read it.
That's hilarious.
Well, he wants you to read it for the stream.
Please don't make me read
Really?
that. Dude,
I have to read this.
Read it. It's nothing wrong with that.
I'm a big fan of whiteboards. I find them quite remarkable.
okay, like folks, I can't lie. I haven't been exactly the world's most promiscuous man. I haven't been with a ton of women, but the few that I have been with, I think when they make like a face like that and they their voice starts going like that, that's when it's time to just drop it and not make them read the fucking dad joke from the book of dad jokes. And also it's probably at this point you should probably turn off the stream because she's fucking pissed. There is no coming down from this one. She's not happy. Look at the smile.
She somehow gave this more of a mocking reading than DSP does when she wants to mock something. This was even more mocking than this. It's incredible.
I think it's because she's doing the thing that Phil's doing where she doesn't quite understand it. So she's just assuming that it's something mean. Because the joke was the reason that I like whiteboards is because they're quite remarkable. You can erase and remark them. And that's not funny. So maybe she thinks that's some kind of a cum joke or something. I don't know. It's got the word white in it, right? It could be anything.
Yeah, it's a racist.
Now, there
It's
you
a
go.
racist joke.
Right. Now I get it. Let's go.
That was an amazing joke.
There we go. Yeah.
In
All right, thank you,
hell,
Jayco TV.
Dark
so
Side
Jayco
Phil,
TV
I
is currently
hate
the
you.
top tipper.
Wait, it was a racist
Let's
joke?
get that updated.
What was the racist
No,
joke?
no,
He
no.
must have a joke book.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like a 1980s joke book out or something.
A 1980s joke book.
Basically, all DSP does this stream is count his money like a stripper. That's basically all he does. The entire stream
Yeah.
is just write people's names on the leaderboard
On his
and just
on his
read out
wife's chest.
chat.
That's a good idea for a stream. Is having Kat on and Phil gets to write all the chat viewers' names all over her body.
Right.
Well, there's a lot of body to go through, so there have
Yeah.
to be a
His
lot of
face.
contributions.
Just Phil, a Kat, she's ready for someone to ask to write her name on their body, guys. Anyone? And there's just
Come on,
there's not enough
anybody.
there's not enough chatters to even cover her arm or anything.
Yeah. Ew.
His hair is looking nasty.
We're almost at the first ad.
Too. That's
Yeah.
spray
But at least you don't
paint.
see
That
a
is
scalp.
that is
Thank you,
held down
Jayco.
with
You're the
spray
top
paint.
tipper yet again. You've surpassed.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to him in the last
Rigby
5
there.
years? How do you just that
Let's
much
see here.
hair
Obi-Wan
fall?
Kenobi did a 70-bit cheer. It says hello, Phil and Kat.
I don't know.
Thank you, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I posted a picture of when he did oh god, it was the Rambo and Howard react, and he looked healthier even then, and now it's just he's rapidly declining.
Rapidly decaying. Someone broke his phylactery or whatever, and he's just losing all of his power very rapidly.
Yes.
This has been the Dungeons and
We
Dragons.
got
stream
that
for
Nana
a while.
Bunny did a 150-bit cheer and said Rigby
Nerd.
forever. I don't know what the hell Rigby is.
This is why you get so many women.
But now that Nana Bunny is
Fine.
the current
You
top
called
tier.
me a
so it's
nerd
gonna be
because
up
I like
there.
Game of Thrones.
I also suggested that you had a very large penis earlier, so
You did.
you take the good with the
Thank
bad,
you
right?
so much.
And
Right.
another cheer from Coral, guys. Says, good evening, Kat and Phil. Phil, I didn't see you in the last Midwestern Air Hockey qualifier for the Midwestern Air Hockey Championships. You must be pushing it to the limit.
Wow, that's a
Yo,
running
well, as you
joke.
know,
The fuck?
Great
I always
joke.
keep my game plan on the DL.
Hilarious.
For my air
On the
hockey.
DL.
Die
I don't wanna,
in a
give
fire.
away
I
everything
hate you so
by
much.
just throwing all the
Phil.
game plan out there.
When was the last time somebody said on the DL? What the fuck is this reference from the fucking 80s, 90s?
I may have said it recently, but it was probably a joke.
I mean,
Shut up. Shut up.
Phil loves nothing more than terms and phrases and expressions that are 20 years over their expiry date.
We'll see you later, Heather.
I think that's just how he picks up on stuff. Is like when people are just like, "Oh my god, only the most obnoxious people in the world say on the DL." Phil's like, "Oh really? That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll try that one." Actually, yeah, it does. That's exactly it. People are so he's only like interested in someone's like in like expressions and stuff when he knows it'll cause maximum like annoyance to people. He's an obnoxiousness elemental.
Oh, right. We shouldn't be so critical because he was gifted a body with a lot of shortcomings.
That's an epic phrase right there.
We shouldn't be so moist critical.
Got him.
Fuck.
See you in hell.
Pickups Redskins Lupe or Loop, however you say that. I'm sorry. You're welcome.
That's good.
Yeah. Enjoy the brainworm.
Publicly.
Yeah, let's go.
Emperor Swaggins Cheery says, now that Code Vein is delayed, that's one less game in September.
Yeah, it's not that deep.
Rise of the Tomb Raider for sure. I don't know. I'll be honest. I told you guys, I didn't like the last Tomb Raider game. I thought that the last Tomb Raider game was boring.
Why?
Very similar to the first one. And didn't
Those
really
games
do
are
much
cool.
at all. It became more of a repetitive grind and not very interesting. I'd say
Did he forget
maybe
that
2 or
she's
3
there?
of the actual dungeons /
Yes.
tombs that you investigate.
He
It just
Interesting,
defaults
But
into
a lot of the
DSP
stuff
mode.
you did in the
Yeah.
open world.
So he's asking me about
and
video
stuff with the game
games?
was
Oh,
not
here I
good.
go.
I thought it was very, very boring. So
boy.
I don't know. I mean,
Are those face
I
touches?
noticed that he like.
Indrid, are those face touches?
I think he did touch his face, but we're not counting those right now.
Okay.
But yeah.
I just want to know. I just want to know if the weird like open palm, sort of like gently, like,
Yeah.
deflecting the hair back into his head. It
He
seemed like,
touched his actual face.
right.
So yes.
I was just asking for your judgment on those 2 that just happened right
Oh, thank you. I am a face touch connoisseur.
there.
Not as good as Peace, but I hope to be that good someday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but what I did notice is that like whenever he fixes his hair, he looks at the data and he has to make sure, and he looks at it like 3 or 4 times to make sure it's okay.
Maybe he's not sure.
I know it sucks
that's,
that Code Vein is
I'm
not
not
coming
quite
out.
aware
You
that
know,
that's actually what's
Kat,
going out.
This was one of the games
Like-
that she was most looking forward to this year because it looked like a cross between kind of anime-ish and Dark Souls, and it looked really
Glued
good.
to the chat.
And it sucks that it's delayed. What are you gonna do?
Yep.
Hopefully now
I'm
it's
getting
delayed when it comes
pissed.
out,
Jarek
it's actually
prefers
freaking
Tomb
good.
Raider. Nice.
But
Let Kat read this one too because it's funny when she does. What do you call an
Oh,
everyday
no.
potato? A
A
commentator.
commentator. Yay!
Yay! Yay! Thank
Wow.
you, DSP. That's so funny.
It's so funky.
I'm very funny.
Look at her face.
Yeah, will I be playing I haven't decided.
It's like-
yet, Tomb Raider.
It
Can't
stinks
answer.
Yes, look how
in there.
small her mouth is
A
right
big
now.
bumbling black man cheered. Says, "What do
Bro.
you do
Yeah.
on your shirts? Mario Brothers and
I forgot about a big bumbling black man.
flowers. Show them to us." Yeah, well, a shirt that
She's
Kat
wiping her
got
nose
me.
now.
It
Come
is
on.
The cast of Super Mario Brothers walking across
I mean-
the road. If you might notice, it looks kind of like Abbey Road from the Beatles.
That's
So
the
it's got
point,
the
stupid.
Homage to the Beatles with the Mario character.
No shit.
And yes, Kat just has some nice, pretty flowers.
He's whoa.
He looked straight down her shirt.
But if you might notice, it looks kind of like Abbey Road from the Beatles. So it's
Okay,
kind of like
and
a
what's going on over here?
homage to
I
the
mean,
Beatles
look.
with the Mario character.
Oh,
could
hold
draw
on.
a
Cat's here.
line.
Boing.
You could draw. Hold on, I gotta take a picture of that. You could draw a line from his eyes down to where her tits are.
Imagine
Yeah.
being so thoughtless and crass that all you can do is just stare at his chest like that. It's just
Imagine.
ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Good
Ridiculous.
thing nobody does this on this stream, and also happens to have a massive dong.
Thank you. Yes, that is a good
Right.
thing. It could be, as you know, as someone with a massive dong, if you become aroused in any way, it can make you very lightheaded. All the blood's rushing out of your
Mhm.
body into your massive dong. And it's hard to maintain balance and stuff.
Some nice, pretty flowers.
And then she looks down her own shirt like,
Oh, thanks.
oh, I do.
The boobs are
Whoa,
nice.
what the?
Yeah,
I
they
do
are.
have tits.
Good.
I hate that I have to control this. dumbass
But,
shit with the
yeah.
mouse instead
Will
of
I be
the
playing
keyboard.
I haven't decided.
I
yet,
haven't
Tomb
decided.
Raider. Can't answer that.
I'm thinking about Tomb
I
Raider,
know.
the
A
boobies.
big bumbling black man cheered. Says, "What do you two have on your shirts? Mario Brothers and
Nose
flowers.
wipe.
Show them to us."
Stop wiping your
well,
nose.
This is a
I
shirt
mean-
that Kat got me. It is.
Well, her
the
face
cast of,
previously was
Super
like,
Mario
"Oh
Brothers
shit, it
walking
stinks
across
in
the
here."
road. If you
He
might
probably
notice, it looks kind
Oh.
of like Abbey
showered
Road
or
from the
something.
Beatles.
He
So it's
probably
kind of
hasn't showered.
Homage to
Look
the
at
Beatles.
the state of his beard. Like he is 2 or 3 days out from a shower for sure. When
Yeah, he's shiny.
when the shape of the goatee gets lost in like the 5 o'clock shadow, that's the danger zone.
Beatles with the Mario characters.
He's shiny.
And yes, Kat just has some nice, pretty. Pretty flowers on.
Oh, I got boobs. But
Jco TV tipped another $5. Oh boy, he wants you to read another stupid joke.
This is gonna be the whole stream.
It's just gonna read these dumb jokes all stream.
Is this gonna
Yeah,
be
it's
the
gonna be the whole
stream?
stream, Cat. Those people pay your bills, dog.
yeah, so
Chill out,
Yeah.
read those.
Pull
You
those,
gotta read those.
pull those,
'Cause
pull
her-
those straps up and read the question.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
her boyfriend is a bum, and he got people showing up in his chat sending money to say stupid shit, so he gotta read them now.
Eh.
That's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Is he being malicious, or is he just like that stupid that he can't see that how uncomfortable she is? Like, I mean, again, I'm saying it out loud. Obviously, he's that stupid.
I think he's very stupid and isn't a good judge of. I don't think he can read people well.
Definitely not. You're
Or maybe he
absolutely
can.
right about that. He absolutely cannot read people at all. Like,
I don't think he can
Okay.
generally read well.
yeah,
Since all the instructions that he gets are somehow wrong, he probably can't read very well.
the best reading that he does is when he's typing something. That's his favorite thing to read. His own words.
Because it's top tips. Also.
Yeah. Oh, that too. That numbers. He's got numbers down. Well, unless he has to add them, then not so good. But reading the
Yeah.
numbers, he knows that. Well, even then, sometimes when you add like a decimal in there and some other numbers, that can get a little complicated. So that's why I like round numbers, guys. 5s, 10s, 50s, 100s only, please.
Right.
And sometimes
Romance
it gets a little
meerkat.
bit crazy when he has to make an abbreviation, so he ends up having FAGS
Yeah,
as
I
his
saw
top
that.
tip.
Oh. Oh.
He-
That's
he-
awesome.
He's just not good at processing information fast. He jumps the gun too much, and he doesn't think about what he's doing first. You know, he writes.
Yeah, well, that's because his CPU is maxed out. He
Oh,
can't
fuck.
process too much.
I'm looking at water right now, and it's working too hard.
What do you call an everyday potato? A commentator.
Okay, so oops.
What's this?
I clicked on the wrong thing. So she's mad.
What'd you do?
I clicked on a bunch of wrong scenes. I'm sorry, everybody.
Okay.
So I think she's mad that she doesn't get it. I think she literally had to read that, and she's just like, I don't understand that.
What the fuck? Do
Maybe
you
Phil
have
doesn't
any
either.
funny college stories? I saw the video where you talked about the story. Oh fuck, with you and the fire alarms and a crazy ex.
Oh, nice. Let's see the live
Oh.
wife retcon happening in Renton.
I'm just gonna keep playing. Yes!
That's so
Fucking
annoying.
furious. Look at her.
A commentator.
The way she recoils
Yes.
into that
Alright, so
couch.
Spawn.
She looks like she got punched, right? Like,
Mhm.
Yeah!
Holy fuck! And that box is so loud.
it is very loud. I'm sorry, but
It's just gonna read these dumb jokes.
No, you're good.
dumb
You don't
jokes,
want to do it?
What do you call an everyday potato? A commentator.
Commentator.
You said it
Yeah!
wrong, stupid.
I'm just gonna keep playing this. Yes! A commentator.
Mad.
Honey, you seem really upset
Alright, so
about
Spawn
something.
Killer has tipped $10 to become the top tipper for tonight.
Well,
Did
I
you-
mean, it's a stupid joke, but it at least gets like an you know.
Yeah,
She
sure.
didn't even do that.
Well,
Yeah.
Any college funny stories? I
she
saw the
looks
video.
like she thinks the joke was in her expense. That's how it came off to me.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, where she was like, ugh, fuck. Yeah. Oh, let's.
You
let's
talked
do
about the
Spawn
story
Killer,
with you
yeah.
and the fire alarms and a crazy ex. No, that was not a crazy ex. That was
Let's
just some
go.
girl that at that party went nuts.
Look at her.
Okay. But no,
Holy
I mean,
shit.
outside of the stories, I've told you guys so many stories about my college days. I told you
Oh
about how
my
we used to
God.
wrestle in the dorm. In the
She
winter.
looks like she's trying to plan how to kill that girl. She's already had those
Yeah.
plans in her head.
The look on her face right now is like literally
She's
from
like,
The Shining. Like,
Wait, I gotta get it. But yes, also that. Okay, we're good to go. Let's go. Sorry.
I feel so like.
Time that
I got-
we were throwing each other around the dorm room. I
Uh,
already told you about the party where we got into trouble because we had liquor and my stupid roommate had pot. I told you about how the cop accidentally
pot.
stepped on the pot. I don't think I've ever told. There's only like 2 or 3 college
That's like
stories.
I've never heard this
that I haven't.
fucking
I'm pretty
story
sure I've told you
before.
all
Like,
of
who's
them
this? bitch?
terrified.
at this point.
Look how
So
scared he
honestly,
is.
no,
Like-
I don't honestly think I don't have it.
They've only been living together. I wonder if like she is actually a little bit mean to him. You know, like we like to laugh and joke and act like Phil is this like big abusive like asshole, but like
Yeah.
as we've seen and as we've been told before in the past that any sort of like confrontation by Phil is met with extreme.
Yeah, he just melts.
Yeah, he melts. He withers, and he finds any way to get out of it. So probably in their private life, he's a lot less bombastic and a lot more meek. And like, okay, honey, it's okay. I didn't mean to make the joke about that black cat bust. I just she just got the big movies, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I could see her being like, "The fuck you say to me? You want to step on me? You want to throw hands?" Something like that. I don't know.
She just learned from Jenna.
You know what I mean?
Bitch, I've been exercised. You can't scare me.
Right,
Scare
exactly.
me?
Like,
I got Jesus.
yeah. Oh boy. But then again,
I can see that. Yeah.
I don't know. They might both just be a couple of six packs, a couple cans.
They're probably mean as shit.
Each. They're probably both just
they're probably mean as shit
profoundly
to each
stupid.
other.
Like,
yeah.
Have any new college stories to tell you? Because the thing is, my college career was very short-lived. I only lived on college.
He emails
on
Kat, so he
campus
doesn't
for
have to
one
talk to her.
semester,
Very
and
nice,
then I
but it
moved
would.
back off and live with my parents again. So it's like, how much could happen in one semester? Like 2 crazy things.
I'm
right?
really interested in why he moved back with his parents off campus. Something must have happened to make him move back.
this is I'm just kind of like pulling this from my memory. I can't confirm if this is true or all, but I think that one of the reasons that he actually had to stop, like he chose to stop going to school, was because the carpool that was like that he was a part of had like actually broken up, and they just weren't doing the carpool anymore. And
he didn't have a car then? What?
It was just he didn't want to spend, like, it might have just been like part of the cost or something about like there was a carpool that either he got kicked out of or they disbanded because
they probably kicked him out because of the smell in the car.
Definitely. And probably because he's late showing up when it was his day to carpool or something. Like,
yeah.
This car's full of like McDonald's and shit, but it's like not even like the fun kind of dirty car full of McDonald's that your fun friend has. It's like actually just stuff spilled all over the place, like mayo squirts all over. Like when you take a bite, like when you take a bite of a sandwich and like the mayo squirts out because there's too much on it. That's just all over his car. It's just blood spatter, forensic science all over the inside of his car with various different condiments and sauces.
Oh, Pounder says his friends probably turned on him. Probably. He's a shithead and an idiot, so I wouldn't.
For some reason, I even have the detail of the carpool being that like they actually just pretended to disband or disbanded for like a week and then they got back together, but didn't include Phil. I don't know. I don't remember any of this. I don't remember enough about it to say for sure. But
yeah, it's like when a group chat quote unquote disbands, but they also just make a new group chat without you in it.
Yep.
Never had that happen. Luckily, never been a part of a group chat in general. So avoid that.
I've never had that happen in a group chat where everybody else had micro penises and I had a magnum dong, and then they felt uncomfortable, so they felt like they had to leave me out. It never happened.
Right.
It's debunked.
Never.
They were, and they.
It never happened.
And if it did, it's because they were jealous. So.
Right. Absolutely.
Sorry,
you guys have had to deal with so much jealousy. If that was something that happened.
I told you about.
I know.
The time when I smoked pot and it was laced with something.
Yeah.
Right? Oh wow, that thing was off.
Pot that was laced with something.
Laced pot.
It was laced with some crazy shit.
What the fuck?
I don't even remember the whole day, and the next thing you know, we had to go to dinner.
Dude,
only things it could be laced with are like you can like sprinkle Coke on it or whatever. I mean, there's only so many things it could be, and if you smoked it and you still didn't know what it was laced with, you really are fucking stupid.
Isn't it?
Right?
Is it Training Day? Is it like Denzel Washington Training Day where like, or am I thinking of the what's his name? Wayne Brady and Dave Chappelle sketch where it's like the Wayne Brady Training Day and he makes Dave Chappelle smoke weed that's been laced with PCP. And he's just like, I just want to go home to my family, man. I think that happens in Training Day too, doesn't it? I don't know. When I think of Training Day, when I think of Training Day, I always think of Collateral instead. I always like get them conflated with Collateral, but that's a different movie. That's Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise. Great movie. So this has been the Snood Cinema 60 seconds, folks.
Hey, that's okay. I like it. There are two things in chat that made me laugh. The pot had marijuana in it, and then that was robust style bankruptcy, and silent weapons, PCP gaming.
Nice.
I like that. That would be fun to watch. He was just smoking oregano. Yeah, exactly. The oregano had pot in it. Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, you'd be really stupid not to
Yeah,
know.
imagine they let him smoke a fake joint, and then they watch him pretend to be high and then lose his memory.
Yes.
How
I don't remember anything that happened last night, man.
how would DSP act if he was faking that he was like overly high on weed? Like what would he just
Like
be like?
Michael Scott. Like
Yeah.
when he pretends like, oh, I got a doobie, bro. Where's my car? Like that.
I was kind of picturing like Hank Hill in that one episode where the guy gets him like tricks him to smoking like a single puff.
Vomiting.
I'm trying to induce vomiting, and it must have been it must be a side effect of the reefer. Like just probably just running around.
No.
Oh my god, that's exactly it.
Trip.
He would be
I'm going on a trip.
Unbearable. He would be acting all paranoid. He'd be like, I think there's someone. It's like it sounds like there's people like knocking on the doors, you guys. Like it's like we're sure that they can't smell anything, right? I don't want to lose the security deposit on this place, you guys. Like, just the absolute worst.
I just can't. Oh man, that face was supposed to go to SCP Sophie because it made me laugh. That Phil smoked so many beers. It cut off my sentence. Whatever.
Nah.
Yeah. Nah.
Like the next day
YouTube,
with
get
my
your shit
roommate's
together.
parents, and we woke up like in late
double
afternoon. We were
lettuce.
like, "Holy shit, where'd the whole day
I'm
go?"
swallowing my tongue, guys.
Because whatever was in this pot had like made us have time lapse in our fucking.
He didn't have any
What?
kind of time lapse. He just they probably
Time
smoked
lapse.
weed late,
Yeah.
and then they went to
Yeah.
bed, and then they slept well and woke up late
Like-
because they were smoking a lot of weed, and
Right.
that was it.
I've tripped before, and I guess depending on what you're tripping on, I don't know about this because there we go. Like you still remember the time, but if you didn't remember any of it, like the fuck are you on? You probably just fell asleep, stupid.
Well,
Yeah, you had a
what
power
actually
lapse. There you
probably
go.
happened is he smoked half a joint and he got like the
Yeah.
worst munchies he's ever had in his entire life. So he ordered like 4 or 5 Big Macs and ate them all and then fell asleep into a diabetic coma and woke up like 18 or 19 hours later. Like,
Yeah,
I
and then
tripped
he
many
pretended
times.
to forget what happened because he didn't actually pay for the Big Macs. It was somebody else who paid. So he pretended to forget that it all happened.
Right.
and he also
Oh, wait.
and
Oh,
he
yeah.
also like maybe like snuggled up like a little bit too close to one of the dudes on the couch or something too. And was like, I don't even know,
Probably.
man. The weeds like got me all fucked up, man. That was
Oh,
weird though,
shit.
right?
Well, Phil, you tried to jerk me off
meerkat.
last night, dude. I don't know, man. I was tripping too hard.
No, I didn't, because I don't remember that.
Oh, okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. Sorry. I thought it did something else because mine disconnected and reconnected. Never mind. We're good. Oh fuck. I was gonna say I've tried many varieties of drugs.
What
You get
does the weed do, honey? Adds weedness.
It makes you high. That's weedness.
His like attitude about weed
Out of
now
college.
though is like so cringe though. Like calling people like potheads and druggies is so fucking funny. Like literally just a kid who never matured at the 8th or 9th grade, Like
Yep. They're doing drugs. They were shooting up drugs in the parking lot.
they're
and it
shooting up
just turns out
marijuana
they're all
in the Burger
diabetic.
King drive-through.
Imagine being hooked on gacha games and shitting on potheads.
Right?
We're having an infinitely
Yeah,
better time
seriously.
than you are.
I
And-
mean,
Probably spending way less money. Also,
I don't know. I'm not sure I am having a better time on weed than Phil is when he's like when he gets a good pull. I bet you that is like actual like sexual ecstasy that none of us could even approach. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah.
the lows that he gets to,
I mean,
that these like big solid pulls pull him out of must be like atmospheric. It's just like night and day,
yeah.
you know?
Well, and I was gonna say, in order to spend that much money and to be okay with being a beggar, it's got to be doing something awesome for you. That's
Like
my,
no
that's
kidding.
my
Like it's
take on it.
probably cheaper. It is probably cheaper for him to be doing like opiates than WWE
Yeah.
gotcha games, right? And
Uh-huh.
opiates feel really good, guys. Like really
It feels
good.
so good, but this feels This feels so much better.
Yeah,
Fuck.
if he
Dude.
was a stoner, he
Yeah.
would be posting on Twitter in the middle of the night. Oh, I love you guys. It's so fucking cool being a content creator. I love my job. I love everything. He would be so positive if he was a stoner.
Right.
And now instead
Dude,
he just
yeah.
tweets at Netflix and thinks he got viral.
He's up at like 2 a.m. tweeting Netflix and switching back and forth to WWE champions and whatever game, back to Twitter. Like, whoa.
Well, that just shows you the effect of Burdock said, it's like the effects of gin over weed, right? Like he, instead of being like a normal guy who has a nice sleeping habit and he's chill all the time, he gets fucking shit rocked on gin and tweets, and like you said, tweets at random corporations with his check mark, hoping that someone's gonna pay attention to him.
Right.
Look
and
at her
I'm
trying
not
to.
on anybody who enjoys.
Sorry, go on.
Anybody who enjoys alcohol, that's fine. It's just this dude. I think he would be so much more enjoyable if he did smoke or was on some sort.
I don't care that he drank. If he'd just be honest about like the shit that he does, right? Like that's
the problem.
I talked about this before, but we're entering like a brave new era with the beer drinking on stream, the $100 gin shots. Like we're gonna get some sloppy Philly soon, and I don't know. The last time that happened, he was doing the whole like, you see some S-slur, insult some homo. You go to YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's gonna be like King Cobes. Oh wow. Oh, Prophet is doing a stream too. Also interesting. I think Super Cheffer. Where was it? Oh, Phil would overdose on heroin. You never told me not to take too much.
He would do it all at the same time. Like the instant he.
Yeah.
I think that's true. Is like it'd be very dangerous to Phil to do a drug, because probably having something that he didn't feel as horrible as I'm sure he does all the time would, probably.
Oh, he'd be dead.
Yeah, just railing cocaine 24/7.
Yeah, I mean, he really literally doesn't trust himself to drink on stream because he knows how impulsive he gets, and he might say something stupid that he can't like restrain himself from saying. That's why he's so scared of drinking on stream.
But that doesn't matter because he's on YouTube and you don't get banned for saying racial stuff on YouTube, so he's fine. Remember that he's not worried about it because it's not woke pussy boy SJW Twitch where you get banned just for saying hateful slurs. I can say all the hateful slurs I want on YouTube, apparently.
Oh yeah, YouTube is cool.
Oh, very cool. Yeah. Very chill too.
Unless you say something bad about a certain type of people and then you have to go back and delete your videos about it.
Yeah.
So you don't get community guideline violations like he did.
Yeah, DSP really is the Kyrie of streaming, right? Who's that
story? That was actually I believe that was actually the summer between high school and college, but that's not.
Oh, also what you were gonna say. Look at her eyes.
College, so.
Yes, glued to the chat.
All right, let's continue. So we got a question for Kat from Empress Wagons.
No way.
It says, "Did you ever play the Metro games?
You mean
I just recently
Mrs.
beat them
Wagons?
both, and they're really good. Have you ever played any of the Metro games before?"
Played one. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was.
Shut up.
Oh, get a little closer to the mic. Only
No, thank you.
Move closer to the mic.
I don't remember which one it was. I played
bend
one.
over a little bit more.
I think it was Last Light or something.
So that was the sequel.
Yeah, I played that one. I liked it. It was good. Actually, aren't they coming out with another one
next year? So yeah. And it's going to be one of the games.
Two very honest gamers here, by the way. This is how gamers talk.
And it's going to be that day that the new Metro game comes out.
It's just embarrassing.
I think it's late February is the crazy
You don't have to pretend. You don't have to fill this like weird role
supposedly,
of like
new Metro next year,
gamer and like performatively discuss game schedules. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm just ranting. Let it play.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
A big bumbling black man.
I just didn't want, that.
That was very fat. That was some very fat bees right there. Jesus Christ.
I didn't want to let that go when when we could have heard it. So you're gonna go back a little bit. I like that.
Supposedly, yes, a new Metro next year.
I hate it, but
a big bumbling black man. Jeez, how many different buttons do you have on the soundboard? Can you play them all on the stream? I've got 9.
Big bumbling black.
Some of them are freaking
cheeseburger.
Weird. What is
it's ridiculous.
Violin, sad violin.
Oh my God, it's Cat's Life. Wait, what is this? What is
Some
this?
of them are dumb. Like,
this is so stupid,
some of them
man.
are freaking weird. What is this one?
The dude is just there with his girlfriend, and he has to play all of the soundboard clips on his stupid physical soundboard. It's so stupid.
And he's
like
holding it like directly in her face, playing it too, and it's very loud into the mic. So I imagine it's just like
honey.
hurting her ears a little bit. Like it's like what a horrible person does when they like blow an air horn at a dog or something. It's like that.
I think what kind of makes her uncomfortable partially is that she realizes how stupid all of this is, and people making her read some stupid dad jokes in chat, but she realizes that this is what pays her bills and this is the situation she's in, so she has to put up with it even though it's insanely stupid.
Well, yeah, like it's crazy that even she can see how stupid it is, Like we talk about her being like the prime dent and maybe stupider than DSP, but I think like based on these videos it doesn't look like it. I also want to just point out something we almost overlooked. Derek Loves Lemur cheered 50 bits. How was watching Ghostbusters yesterday? How was watching Ghostbusters yesterday, Phil? It has also been a long time since I watched it too. And did you ever watch Ghostbusters 2? What?
Oh my god.
I hate you so fucking much, Derek. And you too, Phil. I hate you both.
Yeah.
Violin, sad violin.
This is the theme song for this stream.
Some of these are dumb.
Yep.
Like
it's fucking stupid, dude.
I don't even know when I would use this one.
I do. It's when
Snow
Snow Carl
a clown.
Like
which
stuff.
What's with has Snow Carl like gone? I don't feel like I've seen Snow Carl in forever.
Oh, true.
Is he on a soccer? He must be on a soccer or something. I haven't seen him in a very long time. I think that I think about it.
There are
Maybe he
also
just
some
doesn't feel
Snow
like it.
Carl impersonators. There's this guy, Snow Carl Turbo XD remake or whatever he's called, who tries to be Snow Carl but is really bad at it. So he just ends up giving DSP money and not getting anything out of it.
And even Phil can see that he is not even he's not a good Snow Carl, so he actually just kind of treats him with like a very vague smugness, like, oh, Snow Carl XD Turbo. Oh yeah, well, nice question. Thanks. Whatever. Not even the real Snow Carl.
Thanks.
But,
Bye.
Whatever. Okay. But there's also
Good
a guy
question.
in Phil's chat whose name is Carlos Nieves, and I was only made aware of this like recently, but Nieves is Spanish for snow.
Oh, really?
Hey, there we go.
Right. So
I think he got banned recently, didn't he?
did he? He's been in and out, like, because he was around for a while and then he was gone for a while. But if he got banned recently, that seems funny. I'm laughing at that.
Yeah.
But does he? Because he super chats, Carlos Nieves. He's super chats, if I'm not mistaken.
He does?
I think so.
Huh.
I think he's
Yeah,
one of the
Carlos
LARPers.
Nieves, that seems...
Yeah, I think. Well, I think he's someone trying to LARP as Snow Carl too, or just like is like sneak dissing Snow Carl way ish. Phil, I don't know.
Yeah.
And there's a new generation of Baxters. There was a Derek Baxter. There was a Jasper Baxter.
Oh, let's
Those
go!
are incredible.
The new batch, I love it. I love the Baxters drive Phil fucking nuts, and I don't know what it is about them that vexes him so much. But Femboy Baxter, he's the progenitor of the Baxters, and Phil hates them. He hates them. They're always giving him money.
Must be why.
That's the thing with
So
him that is
fun.
so fascinating, and you can see it in this video as well, where you can see what the genuine fan base of Darkside Phil is, and he can't stand it. He hates that he attracts that kind of people that are so stupid and so dented, and some of them even pretend to be dented just to get recognized by him, and he hates it.
Yeah.
and like to add on to that, no one in this video is happy, by the way. Like, Phil is uncomfortable having to like expose Kat to this, presumably, and Kat is aghast at having to be exposed to this too. And the chat are just getting like banned or called trolls or having their money taken. So like, who cares? Like, who is enjoying this other than us? Like, this is why it seems like something that like the universe is crafted to vex me specifically, because it's all too stupid to be real. If there weren't like hundreds and hundreds of other people also having the same collective like Truman Show thing done to them, I would think that this was like an elaborate prank on like meant to annoy me in particular, because it's just too stupid to be real.
Yeah.
It really is, yeah.
I will go ahead and let you know. In about 45 minutes, I've got a family thing to do. We're gonna play some Jackbox, but just a heads up.
Aw,
Okay.
that's cute. That's cute.
We should all play Jackbox together with the family
Oh, that's a great
on
idea.
stream. That's
Oh,
That would
dude,
actually
bring us
Gonna go
down.
be a lot of fun.
positive.
Bring us down. Just like set up the laptop in the living room, and we're gonna be like, we're gonna be I promise I won't write any DSP style prompts to the.
Yeah,
I
give
would like it
everybody
if you
the
did,
code
but-
for the chat room so
Uh-huh.
we can all join and
Right.
send our
Oh, we'll
suggestions.
vote.
It would
We'll
be
all vote
fantastic.
for. We'll all vote for Indrid's entries. She'll tell us
Yes!
like, yeah, she's gonna win.
Yeah.
You're gonna win for once.
Speaking of, yeah, I know, right?
what's your
Actually, I
record
think I
against
won
your family
once
like?
the other night.
What's your like win-loss ratio against your family?
I don't win that much because my brother is very he's very clever, and I'm only a little less clever than him. So
Sounds like loser talk to me. But go on.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say there's the time that he played Jackbox, that DSP played Jackbox.
Yeah.
I would like to watch that at some point.
That's a good one.
It's
That's a
fascinating.
very uncomfortable one. I wonder if that's still online somewhere. I'm sure it is, but that's a horrible
Yeah.
one because he's just like hoping and seething through the entire thing. What is this
Yeah.
fake engagement ring? Oh, I don't even stupid inside
Yep.
jokes. I don't even understand. I don't know why I did this. Looks stupid.
But some of them are good. Like if there's a
I want
fail,
to see that very badly. Duh.
That's funny.
But
Typical
He
woman.
loves it.
I
Hush.
have this. It's every time I stream, it's sitting right over here on the corner of my laptop desk.
Oh
and
my
I
God,
almost
who
always
cares?
forget I have it. It just sits
Oh
there.
my
I just
God.
get ignored a lot.
If only we could go
But
back
there's
to
more,
these
you know, they're
days.
program. I'm not gonna play them all now.
Oh.
But I've got like 6 more there.
These
I
guys.
know.
Okay, that Indie Glow has subscribed to the channel for the 8th month in a row and said, well, first of all, thank you for the 8 months of support, Indie Glow. He says, playing Final Fantasy IV for the first time after watching your Final Fantasy IV The After Years playthrough, and I already like it better than 15, laughing out loud.
Jack,
You know, I hate to say it, but
Derek says Jackbox Games Incorporated is an American video game developer based in Chicago, Illinois, best known for the Jackbox Party Pack series. Thanks, Derek. Didn't know that.
Thank you. I
back in
actually
the
already
day,
did know that. But thank you.
when these game developers didn't have crazy
I didn't know
graphics,
that they were
right,
based in
to
Illinois.
appease
So
the
there's
viewers.
that.
You know, a lot of the times today, you play RPG, it's all about the
I
flashy
sped it
graphics
up
and
to
it looks
1.5.
Oh,
like
God.
an anime.
Yeah, you really did.
Yeah,
Graphics
that's
on a
tripping
console.
me the fuck out.
The storytelling is massively lacking. Like Final Fantasy 15.
I was a little bit
has
confused
a
at
game with
first.
holes
Like,
in
the
it. You know what
fuck?
I mean? Like the plot has massive time jumps, holes. It doesn't even
He's
make sense.
manic.
Blah, blah, blah,
Like,
blah,
and
blah.
dude, like, it's so easy for him to smooth his hair now.
It's like an anime.
Like,
Final Fantasy 15 is probably some of the best modern graphics on a console, but
his hair is
Yeah.
like glued to his scalp.
the storytelling is massively lacking.
Yep.
Like Final Fantasy 15.
Face.
And
Oh,
it's just
God.
touching. It's
Everything.
just touching all over. Yeah.
It's a little bit too
Somebody
fast for
in
me, too.
Is a game with holes in it. You know what I mean? Like
Someone
the plot
in
has
Raw-
massive jump time.
the other day was like they were thinking that DSP had been on Adderall the day before because the day after there was like a lot of throat clearing and stuff.
Oh,
I don't know about that, but it's possible. It is possible. I know that people are like, "Oh, he's so cracked out today." Oh, good night, Derek. Thank you.
it is funny when people talk about like, you know, there's a certain. Actually, I think enough time has passed that I can more openly talk about this. When that dude was in the TBS Discord, that dirty dude, and
Yes.
he was talking about DSP like probably being easily having access to cocaine in the greater Seattle area.
Yeah.
It would be trivial for Phil to go and get himself some cocaine. Like,
Oh my god.
the idea of Phil interacting with someone who is in possession of cocaine is preposterous.
I would be more
Logan
thinking
found the
that
stream
Cat
for us.
was on
Thank you.
like on Perks or maybe Xanax,
Mhm.
and they're both popping
Yeah.
Xans like they're a bunch of mumble rappers. That would be a lot of fun for me to think about.
I think Phil's probably like getting prescriptions for Kat, and he's just taking them. Like when she's at work, he's just taking a Xanny every now and then. Just whatever she's on. It's all good. Sometimes he gets like really pissed off on stream and he doesn't know why, and sometimes he has a really chill day and he has a couple beers and he's feeling really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Couple
I guess
rappers.
yeah.
Time jumps, holes. It doesn't even make sense. The way that they put
What?
together the game, you
Wait.
can tell the game was unfinished when
Wait,
they
what
released
are they?
it. Final
what
Fantasy
game are
IV
you
is a
talking
game
about
that
now?
literally
The way-
Oh,
couldn't do
fine,
much
fine.
with graphics.
When
but
they
you had
asked him
to-
something about games, he just defaults into DSP mode and he completely forgets that his soulmate, girlfriend, wife, mom is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she just vanishes. And he's talking about Final fucking Fantasy.
Dude, he's like Joe DiMaggio in baseball. He can just block everything else out, and all the only thing that matters is gaming and schedules. Because it literally is his
There are
favorite
no
thing. Is
boobs
like
next
he's
to him.
talking about something coming out soon, right? It's like a schedule talk. I love calendars, dude.
Yeah, they're so great.
Be relying on their laurels as
What?
a storyteller. So the game is like a masterpiece. It's like reading a high-level manga or novel of like fantasy and all this cool stuff. And the thing is, the combat is also quite good. Most people would say the graphics.
Whoa!
That's because it's 2018. Like when I played it in 1992 or whenever it came out, the graphics were great. You know, for the
Fuck.
We're back in 1992.
So I kind of have to nod in agreement with you and be like, yeah,
I'm not in agreement with you.
like Final Fantasy.
Did it?
Wow.
Derek, 50 bits. Let me just see. Okay, 150 bits.
Holy crap!
Okay.
This is why
How was
Derek had
Ghostbusters yesterday. I've also been a
the
long
card
time fan.
taken away
Did you ever
from
watch
him.
Ghostbusters too? Yeah, I mean, I've said this many times before. I grew up watching.
I don't
Ghostbusters.
know.
Like, it was one of my favorite movies.
Ah!
I had it recorded on a VHS.
What's that thing with the eyes? The Japanese superstition. What is it called? Senpaku.
Yep.
Yeah, Senpaku. He's doing
I
that.
would watch
He's
it
doing that a
over and
lot.
over as a kid until I was like, they gotta make Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah,
They gotta make Ghostbusters
she's
2.
not even
And
there.
eventually they
Nope.
did it. I was like, holy shit! I was so ecstatic to go see Ghostbusters 2 in the theaters.
I wore
I hear
I wore
this
my
all the
tiniest
time.
shirt.
That I've seen it. I've probably, and this is no
I wore a tank top for this
You wore-
stream. And you're not even talking to me.
You asked me to have my tits out. I did. Come on.
exaggeration. I've probably seen the movie Ghostbusters more than any movie ever in history. I've probably
He's
watched it
doing
more
the
than
head
any movie.
wiggle so much.
Every time I watch it, I laugh my ass off. I can't.
It's
I
so
laugh.
funny.
The one-liners, the performances, the reactions of the
God.
actors in the
I
movie are just so
hate it
genuine
when he
and fun.
gets
You
so
can tell that the actors
animated
are having,
talking
like,
about
improv comedy
boomer
off of
movies.
each other during the movie.
She's
And I don't think
hallucinating.
I love Caddyshack, you guys. Wow. Girl, when this man go shut his mouth, girl, I'm sick of this shit. I don't want to be talking about video games anymore. God damn.
Hell no.
We should have a gimmick where when a question is towards Khet, we put it on 0.5, and when it's about DSP, we put it on 1.5.
Okay, that works for
And
me.
then we
like
see
it.
the
I like it.
contrast.
Yeah.
I've been
Let's do
seeing
it.
like another comedy that's been on that level.
Come
of
on,
performance
ask a
since
question for
Ghostbusters
Kat,
released.
please. I want to see it.
It sucks because you watch modern
It
comedies, a lot of them just
sucks.
rely on this raunchy or slapstick
Just
humor
picking
or
at her
whatever.
nails.
And you don't
Yeah.
really get the
This-
core kind of interactions that you know,
Right in
Bill,
there.
Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd,
Oh.
Harold Ramis, and Ernie Hudson
Okay.
had as the cast.
Dude,
But even
Dawson
Ernie Hudson,
talking
who
about
was not as a
Ghostbusters?
comedic actor in that movie is
God
funny
damn.
as shit. His
Please
writing
shut
is good, his
the
delivery
fuck
is
up
great.
about
So I-
Ghostbusters.
Why are you
Ghostbusters, one of my favorite-
defending
one of my favorite movies,
the
absolutely.
writing in Ghostbusters? Shut up.
Little guy cheers.
Like
My
it's like
wife
this
wants to know if
indie
Kat
movie
subscribes
that
to
no one's ever heard of. Like, give Ghostbusters a chance, please.
Right. Yeah.
For those of you who don't
Chance.
know, Dan
What?
Aykroyd is very funny. Okay, and I think,
He's
frankly, that
also
I
an
kind of look
actor.
like Bill Murray. You know, right?
Nuh. Yeah, he's in front of her slightly, Darius, because I'm pretty sure he's trying to get between her and the chat.
He's eclipsing the chat. He's doing
Yeah,
his
for,
best.
for those of you who
Mhm.
don't know, Harold Ramis is now an actual ghost, so we
What?
better go bust him.
Bleh.
Who you gonna call? Bleh.
He defended cuties. Huh. Oh, the movie. Gotcha.
Yeah. Do-
And
but
I've
it-
never seen that, so I don't even.
I don't. It's diet. I don't recommend that. I'd rather watch. Literally rather watch The Human Centipede than watch that. But
Oh, I like that movie. It's gross.
Come on, man.
What?
I said I was gonna put sark
I like
marks
it.
at the end of my sentences, and I guess I'm gonna have to really do that.
Oh, shut up.
I'm joking. of
All
course.
right.
I
I'll
actually,
kill you.
I actually thought it's like actually kind of a really shitty movie, to be honest with you. Like it's even though the premise is like
Okay.
it's kind of like obviously so over the top that's like what it's going for, and so you
Right.
can kind of enjoy it for what it's for. I think like even as a movie,
Yeah.
it's not even really that.
Yeah, of course.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Nah, it's
I
it's
agree.
fun. It's gross, and it's fun.
I don't think it needs that. Like it had like 2 sequels, didn't it?
It did. They were not
I
as good as
think-
the first one, of course.
Yeah, I think they might have gone until Human Centipede 4. There was one that was in a prison, and they made like a Human
Let me
Centipede with
see.
like hundreds of prisoners.
Nice. Okay. That's how it's. So it's Human Millipede then. That's a good one.
Yeah.
There are 3 of them, but I think the one you're thinking about is the third one, which I saw a long time ago. I just don't remember. But
Again,
there's like a chain in the picture.
I'll plug this movie. It's a Canadian style movie. Very scary, very creepy movie. It's on Shudder now. It's called Skinamarink.
I want to watch that with you.
Holy shit! Don't scream at me. I was just
What?
talking about a scary movie. Now I'm all
I want to
spooked.
watch it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Panda. Yeah, we'll watch the movie. Okay, relax.
Please.
Oh, jeez.
Cheeseburger.
But yeah, Skinamarink, very scary movie. Meerkat. You like spooked. You like getting spooked. I recommend it.
Yeah, might check it out. I've heard about it, so I
recommend
might
it.
see it.
That's another Snood Cinema 60 Seconds soapbox.
See? After noticing her makeup, they send you different makeup products every month.
Oh my god.
Apologies
What do you
for
think
that
about
horrible
Harold
sound I made.
Ramis and Bill Murray and Ghostbusters? That's very important.
I like them. I think they're very funny.
Yeah.
I grew up in the 1980s watching
like
them over and over and over.
I mean,
And
I can't
over
really sit on
and
him for watching
over.
a funny movie.
Well, yeah.
I watched Dumb and Dumber more times than I can count. So
I mean,
yeah.
I've watched like seasons like 2 through 10 of The Simpsons, like probably more than anything else in my whole life. So I get it. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of a
sorry
fan
for that
of.
sound I made. It was very Panda of me.
I'm more of a fan of the 2016 Ghostbusters because there's women in it, and I'm a big fan of women.
Oh,
I
right.
support women's rights.
that's actually a good point.
You're an ally?
The stream's brand is giving a voice to women detractors. So like we're uplifting women on this stream. So thank you. I agree that the 2016 Ghostbusters was actually much funnier than any other Ghostbusters because they didn't have to write.
Oh yeah.
They didn't have to write
totally.
any. They didn't have to write any jokes because they're so funny. They just like showed up on the day and made the movie, and then they made up the jokes on the spot, and it was funnier.
Yeah,
it's funny.
And unlike Harold
Yeah.
Ramis, they're all still alive now.
Yeah,
so
no,
that's it.
Get
They win.
fucked.
Yeah.
Dead idiot. He was, as a white male, he was probably cringy, and I hate to say it, probably a sexual rapist. Unfortunately.
Most probably.
Whoa.
Yeah, most
He
definitely.
should not have any rights.
No, definitely not. Definitely.
Women be shopping
That-
with ghosts.
Women be busting.
Women be busting.
It do be like,
I like
that.
that.
It do be like that.
It do be like
Shit.
that. What? What the fuck happened?
It has been 13 minutes in this video, and it looks like it's been 13 hours. Like she looks
This
exhausted.
is how boring
Yep.
DSP videos are. We end up talking about fucking
Yeah.
human centipede.
Yeah, exactly. Our only mistake is that we didn't
Yep.
let the video play while we were talking about that to spend more time in the video.
We should just kind of overlay the human centipede over this video and put it on like 5% opacity
Yeah,
Oh.
and just watch the human centipede instead of DSP.
I think that would be slightly less
Oh, really
repulsive.
good idea.
But-
Or like that movie Tusk. I love that movie.
Okay, rest in
Yeah,
peace.
that's a
Been
good
quite
one,
long
too.
time he's been gone.
Good one too.
Metal Gear Rex Cheers says, "Captain,
Yeah.
We got a
video,
Tupac
overlay
shout out.
ideas.
listening to audiobooks."
Woo!
Big ups Tupac.
Oh,
Like,
lean forward a little bit
I
more.
keep forgetting.
That's okay.
Ooh.
I'm actually like just downloaded that.
Oh wait. Weren't we gonna slow it down when she talked?
Oh yeah. Thank you. Good call.
Yeah.
Excellent
yeah.
call. Here I go.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh yeah, Hostel is basically a Phil stream. Agreed.
Slightly less torturous.
Mhm.
Just through Amazon and
Oh.
The perks just kicked in.
and
Yeah.
I'm gonna start like listening to
Hold on.
audiobooks
Hold.
and stuff.
Audio
Looking to
books.
see like what kind of stuff is on there.
It's so funny to listen to Phil go at 50% speed.
You found out it wasn't too good.
Yeah. it
This
was
is the
like
pill stream.
Yeah.
The pill and gin stream.
Outsider, something like
Help,
that. I
help,
don't know
help,
what
help,
it's
help.
called, but
Yummy.
She does have nice teeth. I'll say that.
Well,
I
yeah.
read
Yeah,
the
like Boogie.
reviews and everybody says it
Yeah, like Boogie.
sucks or something, so yeah, I was like, I'm not getting this because there was like
Oh my god, this is incredibly
a
boring.
million bad reviews on it. So,
Yeah.
Uh,
How dare you think for yourself? Just read the reviews.
He's a great author, Stephen King.
Fucking
can
what?
write An amazing tale when he wants.
Oh, I have another window
But
capture
with
zoom in. I wonder what this
Stephen
one is.
King, What
Boom.
happens with him
wait.
is he gets roped into these
What?
Never mind,
multiple
ignore me.
book deals
Oh.
with publishers.
Old
Ignore
book
He's
deals.
obligated
What
to
the
write
Yeah,
fuck do you
Panda
know about
was
book
entertaining.
deals?
books.
Yeah. Yes.
I know.
You're absolutely
She
right.
was entertaining in her
Right, you
own
can
shitty
tell,
way.
This is
This
one he
this
really
one though.
wanted to write.
Well, this is half of how much you see her.
Just did for his
Yeah.
contract, you know. So more than likely, it's probably what the
Yeah,
All right. Let's see if there's something funny going on. Like it's so like looking at the seek bar of this video, it's two people
It's all the same.
wiggling their heads
Wow,
over and over and over.
Yeah.
Asks,
Mm-hmm.
do you play RuneScape?
Okay, you know what? I
What
have a
is
really
your
good idea.
combat?
We'll just go here.
Okay.
Do you play
Okay.
RuneScape?
If you want, you can
And then we'll
squeeze
go
me,
here.
remember?
Oh.
You can squeeze the egg
What?
here,
I forgot she-
bro.
What?
This is good. This is good.
What?
With those fucking... It took us like 5 minutes to clean up the office. Those
The
fucking
fuck?
beads went everywhere. Whatever it was, a sand or whatever.
Yeah, something.
Fake sand.
Oh,
It went everywhere.
was
Like,
this a different stream then?
silicone, it can't break.
Yeah.
Oh, that happened
Alright,
earlier.
What?
So she
Fortnite-
gets a hold of his like his stress ball
Wrap up, guys. So you guys
and
have
she
fun
like
with
Mhm.
bursts
for us.
it.
I
Like she
recommend
grips
you
it so
guys
hard that it
Oh.
gets
sign off in
destroyed
15 minutes or
and it
so.
gets all over the place and he's just like,
awesome.
it's all over my office,
Death
bet.
Stranding. Do you have any thoughts on Death
Bet.
Stranding right
I
now?
think
It- that
it looks
sand-
good now. I mean, now that we've
Shut
seen
up.
more
I
of
don't
it.
I don't want you to say anything about that beautiful game.
I
I don't that
Yeah,
sand
it
is
looks
probably
unique.
still on the
That's
floor.
what- that's
Definitely.
What's cool about it is like, it looks different than any other game, really.
Right.
And
I mean,
Phil's
I'm
like,
sure
shut the
I'll be
fuck
playing it
up.
for
You
sure,
like Kojima?
Whenever it comes out.
Right. Oh, by the way, if you want, you could squeeze the egg because the egg won't explode like the beanbag last stream. Remember?
Oh yeah.
So you can squeeze.
Oh,
The egg.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that last stream with
Like-
those fucking. It took us like 15 minutes to clean up the office. Those fucking beads went everywhere. Whatever it was, a sand or whatever.
Yeah, something.
Fake sand. That shit went everywhere. At least this is silicone. It can't break.
Yeah.
All right. Or Night's Cheer.
Why you have
Did
a
ever see
stress
The Disaster
ball, bro?
Artist? Or the
You're
original
drunk.
film was based on The Room. I did not.
Yes.
Did you ever see either of those movies? The Room or The Disaster Artist? All right, so we can't really comment on that.
Ah.
The Room
Thanks.
is
Lover,
basically
I
DSP's
resubscribed
life.
to the well, actually, I thought the Game Lover
Agreed.
had subscribed previously. I guess it must have lapsed. So he said he just
What?
subscribed to the channel. Thank you,
Is
Game
this
Lover,
like-
for the
I
sub.
mean-
Appreciate that. That Anana Bunny Cheers says,
It-
who are you?
If you had to like
Who
either
are
be
you,
Phil or be
pro
homeless,
wrestling
would you be Phil?
Boys are the wrestlers who
I would
don't
be
get
Phil.
over are kind
Oh,
of geeks, but you love
fuck.
them anyways.
Oh,
Like,
that's a
fuck with
question,
my
isn't it?
boy.
I wouldn't like it though. I think it's just slightly less suffering than being a homeless person.
Drew Gulak.
Yeah.
I
But then
literally just
think
said a
about all the
random name
debt
from
that he
a show
has.
that's not gonna
I don't
happen.
know.
I,
I mean,
don't
like,
fucking know,
Not
man.
that far off from
Jimbo
being
Slice
homeless
said,
anyway,
54
right?
bit
So
Here's the rest of my bits for the
Yeah.
day. Take care, guys. Have a great day off tomorrow. Thank you.
A great day
for
off.
that sentiment. Appreciate
sorry, I'm
that.
just gonna rewind it for a second
DJs
here.
are the wrestlers who don't
Yeah.
get over are kind of geeks, but
Yeah,
you love
what
them
about
anyways.
the
X-Pac was
people
my
in
boy.
chat? Would you rather be Phil or Khet?
Drew Gulak.
Which state would you be homeless in? Oh, Washington.
California. Big time.
California.
Beach life.
California.
Timbo sliced it a 54-bit cheer.
Yeah,
you go.
California definitely, because there'd be a lot of people to hang out with
Mhm.
that are also homeless.
Cool
You
friends.
hit up the
Yeah.
Skid Row, it's lit.
Mm-hmm.
You hang out with a bunch of people. It used to be
Yeah.
former like stockbrokers,
They're all wearing
like crypto
suits.
investors, like
Mhm.
based, super cool people. You hang out with them,
Free
share your
basing.
stories.
Free basing.
Yeah.
Based free basing.
Let's see. Logan said I'd be Phil, and I would, but I would embrace the log cow shit and make the bag.
Make the bag.
Make the bag.
Make the bag. Make the bag. Make
Fuck
the
being
bag.
homeless in
10,
Cali.
20, 40. I got the vest.
Easy money.
Easy money. I'm going to open
I
the
love
door
that.
and shoot you. Got the bag. Got the bag. Got the bag. Got the bag.
Someone called
I
me
love
Bro
I'm going to
Bro.
open the door and shoot you.
That was really good.
Here he says, here's the
I like
rest of
that
my
one.
bits for the day. Take care, guys. Have a great day off tomorrow. Thank you.
Day off.
Day off.
That sentiment. Appreciate that.
All right, we're gonna let this roll out, and then we're gonna let Ingrid go be with her family. She's got obligations,
We haven't done one in 2
and
weeks.
she has to lie to
Haven't
protect her
planned for
family.
tonight.
And
Mhm.
you know what? She's got to keep them placated with Jackbox games.
So we decided to do one. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll have
but
one
I
for
also
And also,
don't
I guess
play it.
Meerkat needs to sleep because he's in a
stuff or
time
whatever.
zone where it's like fucked up.
And I
It's
would
like
know-
9
Yeah,
a.m.
why can't we all just have one time zone? Ugh.
Right?
He
Well,
said
the
that.
government
He
is
said
still
that
working
earlier.
on it. If they
Yeah.
weren't such fucking idiots, they would make the daylight savings illegal, and then everybody who was caught
Yeah.
changing their clocks, they would end up in jail,
Yeah.
and that would be a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
And you could also get rid of
would be.
holidays, so like the banks never close, so like my payment check
Yeah.
wouldn't ever come late. Sound good? I don't
So
get
it'd always be paid.
holidays. Oh yeah, that's why Phil's such a little bitch about holidays, because he doesn't get any. Like
Yeah.
he didn't get off on President's Day, right? So he just works
Mhm.
6 hours a day sometimes and has a 2-hour break in between his work day.
He should just
Do I
become
have a
the
horse
president.
and a cat? I just have a cat.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, he should be the president. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he
he can
would
have
he
the
would
day off.
crumble.
I mean,
Ah.
the pig roach luck kind of could like really like critically hit on us, and like he just somehow accidentally got like enough like people supporting him. He just ran for the Republican primary or whatever, and just people like enough trolls got behind it that they voted him in as a joke, and then like he just
Mhm.
actually did become the president for a little while.
Yeah. I'm all for
Yeah,
that.
there are
I
a lot
would
of
vote for
parallels
Phil.
between. Yeah, there's a lot of parallels between DSP and someone else, but we're not gonna get into that.
Look, if he set it up as a poll on his community tab, I would
Yep.
definitely vote for him to be
Absolutely.
president.
Yeah.
Over
Yeah.
someone like Hillary Clinton, no question. Come on.
Or Kanye.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a tough one. It's good. It's
So
good. Chris Chan in
Kanye
there too,
was-
just to spice it up a little bit.
Kanye was actually on the Colorado ballots one year, but he was only on the ballots in like half the states because they didn't do it right for the rest of them.
That's funny.
That was funny. Yeah,
Some
it's
are
hilarious.
So more than likely,
Yeah.
you know, if there is going to be a time to do it kind of
Mm.
semi-consistently, it would be the summer. I'll tell you, probably when we get to the hardcore gaming
Do it
season,
consistently? Do you mean
maybe it'll get
sex?
tougher, you know. We'll,
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
see. But for now, you know, every few
Hmm.
weeks, maybe we feel like doing one, we'll do one. Okay.
Every few
the
weeks, if
villain-
we do one, we do one. That's it, you guys.
Sounds
There you
good.
go.
All right. Phil post-coital Phil would be unbearable. Well, that was fucking stupid.
God.
Now
Ugh.
I just came. Now there's a bunch of like stupid cum all over my bed sheets. Am I gonna have to clean these
God.
up? I don't even have any Kleenexes nearby
Isn't that
here.
your job?
I'm really sleepy now.
No,
This-
they have Kleenex everywhere in that fucking house.
that's a
so.
good point. That's a good point. It's just
Yeah. Rolls over
over.
and snorts.
It's-
Yes.
instantly falls asleep.
And he just smells worse.
Wakes
Ugh.
up 18
Fuck.
hours later. Whoa, dude. I was really drunk.
Ugh.
Whoa, this pussy was laced with something, dude.
Oh, wow. That's why I call her
They started having
NyQuil,
sex
dude.
because Cat pulls his hair. Yeah, I guess that's where's no.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what?
That's right. He's losing the hair too. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
The pussy's laced with something. And he just dies.
X Cheer, he says, "Are you watching The Glow? It's interesting." No, I've heard about
The villain.
a show on Netflix that simulates.
That's the villain.
female wrestling,
Oh, whoa.
wrestling
The
league.
villain
Oh,
X?
the villain.
Yeah.
No, that's the villain X. That can't be the same.
I saw-
I haven't seen it yet.
I
Maybe
saw a
eventually I'll watch
post
it
from
without
him.
seeing the wrestling. Maybe it'll be interesting.
The other night, and it
You-
was
you
something
haven't
really
seen The Glow.
stupid. It was like
I don't
another
care about
Sith Lord.
Yeah, you don't
Quote.
really care about wrestling. Empress Wagons Cheers, I'm not sure if you mentioned it, but I'm going to be getting Fallout 76. That would be a co-op game for you guys. to play.
Lynn.
I'm not gonna play it.
No.
Nice.
Find him.
You
Shot
mentioned it
down.
last time,
Get
remember?
fucked,
They-
Bill.
actually, this- You said
I'm not gonna play
you
Fallout
were a
76.
fan of
Oh,
Fallout,
okay.
you played
Sorry,
Fallout
honey.
4, but you weren't in love with it.
Yeah.
And the fact
Yeah.
that it's now co-op and it's online only versus
I can't find it right now. I'll find it
single
later.
player experience.
Yeah,
Great.
it's
So,
basically
Phil,
Fallout
an hour's
4
up.
online.
That's
Yeah,
it's
gonna be
the same thing.
350
Fallout 4
bucks,
Destiny
please.
Edition
Okay.
is what it is. It
Okay.
really feels like it's that kind of game.
I gotta
Yeah.
get
Wait,
going,
how was
Bill.
she?
Alright.
How
Hey
was
up.
she not a fan of a game that DSP gave a 9.75 to?
Well,
How was she
he
not a
did?
fan? How was she a fan of Phil when she didn't like a game that he gave almost a 10? Shame on you, Cat.
it's
Shame on
important.
you.
It's important to bring like dynamic perspectives to a relationship, and like you
Mhm.
you have other points of view, and you help your partner grow as a person by
Yeah.
clashing with them and like talking about things that you're passionate about and having differing points of views. That's definitely what happens.
Mhm.
Oh, to be a fly on the wall around the breakfast table of the Burnell household, where they have many witty repartees, I'm sure, over the morning paper.
There's probably nothing said at that breakfast
I bet
table.
the first couple of hours in the morning in the Phil Burnell house are white grim. There's no way Phil's rolling
Yeah.
to bed before 15 minutes before that stream. Dude, he's in his jammies that
No.
entire time.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I mean, hangover is tough.
That's true.
All right, Beppo
So you don't want to do
They
anything.
are tough, yeah.
And he says, if
Yeah.
you were a pro wrestler, what would your finisher be? Oh my god. I don't know. He expects me to...
Oh my god.
Wow.
Fly
Dude,
here.
did you see that? Like, that's like that meme, like his smile and enthusiasm gone. Like she
Yeah.
gave him a withering glare just there when he was like ready to be like so excited to talk about wrestling, and then she was just like, no, not right now, honey. I'm not talking about wrestling in front of the stream. It's
No.
I don't want it.
I don't want it. No.
Oh my god. I don't know.
Like,
That's what he says to
You
the cat
expect
at
me to think
night.
of something funny on the fly here.
no, you don't. You just say what you think,
I don't
idiot.
know.
We're not asking you to make a
Nice face
joke,
or
you
something.
fucking
No.
retard.
Big anal blast right
Fuck.
through
Why
the
would you
eye.
marry a woman and do
And the
nothing
thing
with
that-
them?
The thing that he comes up with is farting in someone's face, also known as the anal blast, as he calls it. That's what he
What the
comes up with
fuck?
on the fly. It's
Brilliant.
scat.
Excellent.
Off
Oh
the
my
dome,
god.
scat.
And
Everything for him is duty.
she loves
Poop.
it. She's fucking having the time of her life here. Obviously. Like,
That looks like a semi-genuine smile.
she looks
because
like the Wicked
you
Witch
can
of the
sorta-
West. Like,
She does. She does, but like when people smile and their eyes also smile, it's more of a sign that it's genuine. You know?
her mouth looks like it's being pulled back by like Cenobite hooks. Like
It does.
she's like in Hellraiser right now, dude. Actually, that is what it would be like in Hellraiser, in hell, in a way. Like you just being condemned to a life with Phil.
Too bad in that
Yeah.
household there are no souls for the taking.
Yeah.
So if
True.
Pinhead showed up, he would leave empty-handed. He would be very
Yeah.
disappointed.
Literally nothing.
Plus, DSP couldn't find a way to open up the box. He would just say the instructions were fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
that's
is
about
fucking
it.
stupid. Why would they give me an impossible puzzle?
Yeah.
Ow, this hurts.
smile
Fu-
like
this
the
isn't feel good. This sucks. What the fuck? Were you putting hooks in my back? This
isn't
sucks,
comfy.
dude. I'm not coming from
This
this.
isn't comfy. Ew. Fuck.
No, be careful when you transport me between dimensions, please. My back is sore.
Cube is bugged, dude.
Empress Wagons did
Yeah, my
two-
back.
DSP
That's what he would complain about.
Thank you very much, Empress Wagons.
What?
DSP is like that dude from the original Hellraiser when he needed blood to stay alive. DSP just needs tips to stay alive. So if he doesn't get them, he starts to disintegrate, starts to become less of a human. And now we got the current Phil.
He's like writing "I'm in hell" like on the wall in blood from that other dimension.
God.
I think he's also kind of like what's his name? Fuck, you know, the guy from The Fly, Jeff Goldblum. He's like Jeff Goldblum in The Fly, very, very, very steadily decaying. You know, from a once virile bodybuilding, you know, sexy man who had passion, and now he's just his nails are pulling off, his teeth are falling out, his hair is falling on his skin, is slopping off. You know, he's becoming The Fly.
Yeah.
Cronenberg.
I still need to see that.
What? Give me a break. You haven't seen The
What?
Fly?
I told you.
I don't
No.
remember that. I must have
We were
pushed
gonna
that.
watch it and then didn't.
Have you seen The Fly, Meerkat?
No.
Dude. Okay. Detractor Beam copyright striking stream is going to be
Yeah.
screening The Fly. Let's go.
That's gonna be it, guys. Thank you everyone for your support tonight.
Wait, he says that's
very
gonna
nice,
be it, but
support you
there's
guys with
like
us. Thanks to everyone. Oh, and
5
also
more
cheers to
minutes
Todd Howard slept with his
afterwards.
mom.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll,
Oh wow.
That's nice. That's something to be proud of, I'm sure. Yeah.
oh, okay.
So,
Calm down.
that on a
Please.
bunny. Cheers.
Wow.
Tanning, you look bronzing.
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 Our adamant tan is what we do.
What the
we
fuck is she
bronze
doing
at
there?
each
Like,
other every
now it
night.
looks
We
like
turn
she's
on our
enjoying
fan,
herself. Like,
and we cook under it. No,
I
neither of us do.
don't know.
do
Her
tan or
brain's
anything.
fucked up.
I just use a lotion.
Sometimes, right? You have like
Yeah.
a lotion.
Yeah.
I think what it is the camera here. You know, I mean, look, take a look at your face. You see, even my face kind of looks a little bit on the top. It's the camera. making
You
it
don't
look
say.
That's what it is. We're not bronzing or anything like that.
We're not bronzing.
Furious Kirk cheered. He says, "Have you seen the M Night Shyamalan movies? Unbreakable." and
Shyamalan.
Split?
Why did you
Surprisingly,
say
I
that so
won't
weird,
mention unless
Bill?
you've seen them. If you have, you probably
I
anticipate
don't know.
upcoming
Shyamalan.
cast with a very talented
Butt
cast.
crack cleavage.
Yes, I've
Yes.
seen both of them. And I like both
Both.
of them. I like both of the movies. Did you do?
Both.
Split was it was good, but it was creepy.
Yeah.
It was so creepy.
So what?
Hey,
Did you ever
Wow,
see
it's
the-
almost like it's a thriller.
yeah.
I don't
Wow.
think I've seen that one.
Because there's gonna be a third one. It's a trilogy of movies.
Oh.
So the thing
Dude,
was,
Yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan, one of his earlier movies.
it's probably so frustrating for a guy like Phil to hang out with a girl like Kat because he just wants to talk about old stupid movies, and she's just like, I didn't understand that. That was creepy. I didn't like that. Well, there's gonna be a sequel. Oh, I didn't know. What is it? What did they? She's probably talking all the way through every fucking movie. What did that guy say?
Yeah.
Is he gonna kill them? Wait, what's happening right now? Like
Whoa.
asking questions about something that is like literally about to be explained. That's
Movies
Yeah.
was Unbreakable, and it had Samuel L. Jackson and
Yeah.
and he just wants to lecture her about movies. She cannot be bothered. She's so not interested.
and then this movie split.
But you know,
one
this is the
knew
perfect thing
that-
for him. When you have somebody so stupid, so close to you, where you can pig-splain every single thing that ever existed.
Yeah, and sometimes she probably positively reacts to it too, like being told like how the fire alarm works and stuff, and where to go in, in
Yeah.
Oblivion, right? Like, oh, okay, wow, thanks.
Big ups, Invisible Mute. What's up?
This is how you make eggs with a hole in the middle, honey.
The eggs with the hole in it. That's so fucking stupid. It has a cute name. You're just stupid. Fuck.
That it tied in with that other movie until it actually
Oh.
came out in
It's like,
theaters.
like birds in a nest.
Yeah, so people were shocked that Bruce Willis had a cameo in it.
Shocked.
Like, what? Like it actually.
They were like,
They made
"What?"
the third part, they're actually tying all the movies.
Do you think this is what it's like on a couch on a night where they don't have a horrible day and they're just like, yeah, this movie, that.
No, I 100%
Yeah.
certain they're
I
perfectly
like them, and
silent.
I would
Like,
look forward to the.
Bill's on his
Yeah.
phone,
Okay.
and
Um,
she's in Skyrim or whatever.
She's watching TikToks of women with better lives.
Yeah, exactly, right?
That's so mean.
that rich, that kind of like TikTok style where it's like a day in the life of a 23-year-old tech girl in Chicago.
Techno genius
Yeah,
person.
I went to work and we had snacks and I had coffee and
I had my celery juice.
I looked at emails and then I went for another snack and we all went out for
And then
lunch.
I was on my workout bike.
Then I took a meeting in the company like pool and
Mhm.
then we went out for drinks.
I had my perfect
later.
body.
I had more food, 2 more meals later, and another meal after those 2 meals later, and then I had drinks.
And then I went home to my not smelly husband. It was great.
And he
It was
busted. And he
awesome.
busted it. He can get his penis hard.
Mm,
He busted.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
he can.
My husband, he's a crypto investor. He just won a lot of money on Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Nothing bad can
Oh,
happen out
wow.
of this. And I also work for Twitter. So obviously nothing bad is
Oh.
ever going to happen.
Never.
But
Never.
as my new job is an HR consultant at Amazon.
Aw.
That Nana Bunny said you
That's
could stand
such
in
a
the
good
luminous
job to
personality.
have.
There you go. Bask
Definitely.
in the glow of your luminous
Well-
Yep.
personality.
Oh my god!
Wait,
Did you?
hold on, go back. What
Okay,
happened?
watch her shoulder.
Forward to the next one.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ!
That Nana Bunny said
watching
you
it.
can in her luminous personality. There you go. I will bask in the glow of your luminous personality.
Ew!
Obi-Wan Kenobi cheered tonight.
He's just wiping all the grease off.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's like from his previous face scrape.
She's just like, what
Alright,
the?
guys,
Why is
so
my shoulder
thanks so much,
wet?
everyone, for being supportive tonight. Your cheer, obviously, October had the biggest cheer, 2,000 bits, and also
Oh my god.
Albus Dumbledore.
Counting his money like a stripper.
I love that name.
That $30 tip,
Dumbledore.
thank you. And there were many people who
I
cheered
love
us
that
on the tip
name.
tonight. We do appreciate it.
You can see the
Thank you
snort
very much.
sacks.
And if and when
You
we'll be
can.
doing another one.
Yeah, they're there.
Let's see.
They're just
let's
more
play it by ear. It's
pronounced
not something
now.
that we want to do every week. We think if we do
He's
it
been
every
up all
week,
night
it would end up
fucking
being
cat.
boring,
He's
right?
tired.
Yeah.
Twitter
Maybe
pic-
every 3 weeks, every month, throw it in as a variety kind of deal. I think it's a good thing to do near the end of the week, as an end of the, before our day off.
They don't want to see me.
No,
Like
we
that.
don't.
Well,
They don't
have
wanna
to
see
listen.
me.
They do
I don't wanna
it
see-
because
Actually,
Actually, there's
I'm
2 things
curious
I
to
want to
if
see,
she's still
bitch.
alive. So
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I wonder what that is.
Streams, you're not in my content.
So they like to hear, and every once in a while they'll ask me, "Oh, what did you guys have for dinner?" And I'll say, "Oh, Kat made a really good
Shout
dinner
out.
this time."
Kat's
And they
veg.
get, "Oh, can we see her make it? Can she come on stream and talk about it?" And I get that every once in a
No.
while.
What?
So
Can we see her
maybe we will
make it?
see in the future, again,
Yeah.
how often we do this.
She's the
I
only
mean,
one that makes food in that
probably-
house,
what
so
is it
yeah, it'd
today?
be her.
13th. So
Yeah.
probably next time, maybe sometime in August, right? We'll see
Yeah.
how people feel and if you want to do
Okay.
those things. All right.
Yeah.
All right,
What
guys.
do
We're
we
thank you
gonna
have
very
for
much
dinner?
for-
Well, Kat calls it the tuna casserole, and I call it
Ew.
Kat's. The
Special
cat
tuna-
cat.
Special tuna
Casserole.
casserole. The casserole. That's good.
Casserole.
Nah, it's really
Oh,
good.
that one.
It's like tuna and like cheese.
Ew.
That's you put it in the
Ew.
oven and that's it.
We're
Ugh.
on stream. Thanks very much for your support.
Ugh.
Those who are watching this on demand on
God.
YouTube also, thank you
Dude,
for
ew,
watching.
I'm not
Appreciate
reading that.
that.
That's gross.
And we'll see you next time whenever we get to it. All right. So have a good night, everyone. Thanks for your support. And I will see you on Sunday when I continue.
Oh my
on with my
God,
streaming.
that's
As I
so
said, Sunday I'm
mean.
gonna be jumping into
I will
the
see you.
chat
I don't know
room,
about
so
this
everybody
bitch.
knows for that, all right?
He's gonna be at
Have a
work.
good day off, everyone. Have a good Saturday, and we'll see you all on Sunday. All right. Peace out, everybody. Good night. Good night.
Ugh. It's weird. All right. I don't know if you guys are gonna still keep on.
No,
If you would like to do that.
is-
Okay.
I've had quite enough of
right, ladies and
Mr.
gentlemen.
Burnell,
Well,
to say the least.
I was gonna say, I would like to go back through
I know
a little
I'm
bit.
ready.
Oh boy, it just started again. I would
Alright.
like to go
Stop
back
clicking
through and
stuff.
watch some of the other stuff we didn't. I didn't, and get to the stuff we didn't get to. But
Oh yeah,
we'll have
that's
to do that later.
that long
I've
video
got
is
some Jackbox.
that long video is definitely worth a full watch through. Idrid, thank you
Okay.
for joining us tonight. Meerkat.
Yeah.
Meerkat.
Yeah, that was fun.
Meerkat.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
yes.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for having us.
You're
It was
welcome.
very, it was very puerile. Yes, that was pretty cool. I
It
enjoyed
was
it.
very puerile, robust release of flavors. Thanks for having me. I'm about to hit the litter box and then I'm gonna go to bed because it's almost
Nice.
4:20.
Yeah,
See
oh.
you guys around.
Good night,
Thanks for
Agent
the-
Decline.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Good night, you guys.
See you later.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on. It was a
All
great
right.
time. See you around.
Oh shit. Yeah, I was gonna post the